Sal said he saw Casey in the street in Manhattan, talking to himself, like going crazy.
Can I tell you something? Casey comes to me, we're over the vacation, we're working last week. Casey comes to me and he goes, don't you hate when you run into people you know on the street? And he goes, I ran into Sal and he caught me. I was talking to myself and he caught me.
Talks to himself walking down the street.
Casey?
Yeah.
I felt bad for him.
He's really, he is the craziest guy in the show.
How far is he from the straight jacket?
I'm not gonna lie about it. He did nail me. He nailed me.
What were you talking about?
I was you never did that?
Did they teach you anger management that that's bad?
No, you never like to stop all the thought. You just say something so you listen.
What?
To stop the thoughts in your head, you mean?
Yeah, I mean to stop.
Hey, Casey, want to come to lunch with us?
No, wait, you never did that? Just to. No.
What are you talking about? Seriously, tell me what you're talking about.
Like, do you hear stuff in your head? Everybody does, doesn't everyone? Like, you hear it's your own voice.
I hope.
You short your voice?
Yeah, but sometimes I'll try and think about something, but then something else will pop in.
Right. So then you start talking.
To stop it, if I talk, I can concentrate on it.
You can't control your mind without talking?
Well, I won't actually talk. Sometimes I'll just mouth it. Like,
what thoughts come in that are so uncomfortable that you need to talk to stop them?
It's really weird. It's gonna sound weird when I say it, but it's really not. It's an abstract thought. Like, say that I'll be near a baby or something like that.
Right.
Oh no.
And it sounds funny, but like what would happen if I just took this kid and threw it?
Oh my God!
Right.
That's OCD, Howard.
I knew he had those thoughts. But I would never do that. But I still have the thoughts. So to stop the thoughts.
Okay.
What do you say to stop the thought? I usually just I'll shake or something like that.
Yes, master.
And then if I can concentrate if I say, just don't say throw the baby or something.
Oh, so he has a conversation about whether he should throw the baby or not.
Oh, so you say
basically throw the baby, don't throw the baby.
So you say to the voice, don't throw the baby, don't throw the baby.
What baby don't?
It sounds
He's not invited over my house anymore.
It sounds totally insane, man.
Howard,
I know what it sounds like.
What do you say? Honestly? So the thought comes in your head. Gee, wouldn't it be weird if I threw the baby? Not that you would do it.
And then another one will say, shut up.
Right. Another thought will say, shut up and stop.
But it's still me saying it. It's just like, stop saying that.
Right. And then what do you say out loud?
If I was, in this case, I was on the street, and I must have been, I don't remember what I was thinking about, but it was probably just talking about something else, so I wouldn't think about it anymore.
Oh, he distracts himself from.
He distracts yourself.
Yeah, but what is this conversation to distract himself? That's what.
But since you know you're not going to throw the baby, so why not just have the thought and let it?
Because it will still be in there. It's like
it bothers him to have a bad thought, because it makes him feel guilty.
But if you talk out loud,
then the other one will go away.
Right.
The other one.
The other voice.
You know what's really weird? What's really weird is, like, after the show, Casey and I just pretend these conversations never happen, and we just talk about work, and we're just two normal guys. Yeah. We just don't discuss it.
You don't know what he's listening.
No, not a clue.
Casey, this is the voice in you. Get them all out of the... Throw them out the window.
Toss the kids.
No, usually it happens at night when I'm going to sleep.
Like, what do you think about? Like, give us a thought you would think that you had to now talk about.
You're scooping on me, man.
No.
No, nobody's goofing on you. No.
Not in this room.
Sometimes I'll try and think about something, but then something else will come in and say, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that.
You can't give us a for instance.
He's saying, be honest. I'll help you with this. Seriously. Don't be embarrassed.
Just say it.
Does it usually involve some sort of violence, like hurting somebody?
Yeah. Like, what is one of the worst thoughts you had? I know you're not going to act on it.
Girlfriend or something?
Well, what's worse than wanting to kill the baby? It's really weird. Like, sometimes I'll laugh out loud because, I'll see like an old lady walking down the street or something like that, walking down the stairs, and I'll have this voice say, what happened if you just kicked this old lady down the stairs?
Right.
Now, it'd be great to break her in.
Of course, I would never do that.
Right.
But at the same time, why am I having these thoughts?
Right. Why were you even thinking that?
I just think it's because...
So in order to control your mind, you start to talk out loud.
Right.
And what will you say?
Something like, why am I having these thoughts?
No. He says something else. Like, what will you say?
It's weird. I don't say the same thing every time.
Like, give me an example of something you say. Trying to understand.
It just happens. Like, I'm having the thoughts, It's not. Do you address? Like I have a conversation with someone. Casey, do you address the issue at hand, or do you say, "Oh, the Met game's on tonight. I got to watch that," or do you actually address the issue?
That's a nice little old lady. What do you say?
No, he said before, you say stop it, right?
No, I don't say stop it out loud. The other voice in my head is saying stop doing that. You know.
Right. Here's what goes on. I think I'm with you.
I know
you have a bad thought. You have a bad thought. What would it be like if I pushed the lady down the steps? Then the other voice goes, "Hey, stop it!" This is all the voices in your head.
Right.
So
then, in order to help the argument,
it's not someone else's voice. It's my voice.
No, of course. But so, in order to stop the bad voice and to help out the good voice, you then say out loud what? I'm trying to understand.
Sometimes I'll just mouth what I'm trying to think about. Like say I have to I got to book Jason Priestley later today.
Right.
I won't say it out loud, but maybe just to start the thought, I'll just mouth the words.
So in other words, this argument, you leave the argument between the good voice and the bad voice.
Right.
But Howard,
I try and distract myself.
And do they keep arguing during the time you're distracting yourself?
Yeah.
This is
mostly when I sleep.
Why don't you just say, "Will you two please shut the f up"?
Sometimes I do. I'm just like, shut up.
Casey, is there ever...
You say, shut up.
Not out loud, but I'm in my head. I'm just like, stop, you know?
But when Sal saw you, you were talking out loud.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about, but I know he nailed me.
And what did Sal? What were you saying when Sal saw you?
I don't remember. I was embarrassed.
Sal just said he was blabbing. But Howard, this is probably why
I don't yell and stuff. I don't call attention to myself. It's just like...
We have a small conversation.
This is probably why he has trouble getting aroused. I bet you.
I don't have problems getting aroused.
Howard, but I bet you when he's going to have sex, he has all this stuff going on in his head. You know what I mean?
You ever go, like when you're about to have sex, you ever go, gee, what would it be like if I strangled my girlfriend? Not that you would do it.
What if I skinned her?
Answer honestly. Is there ever a lot of anxiety when you have sex? And be honest.
Well, ever since you guys started ripping on me, yeah, then the thought was... But I never had a problem, though.
Right.
But I never had a problem.
Get it up.
I really didn't. Not since college.
Why can't you get it up?
Can't get it up.
Will I be able to get it up?
Get it up,
you
you
can
faggot.
get it up.
You're a homo.
Get up and go to the
You're a homo.
bathroom. No, don't. I like that guy's naked ass. No, I don't.
Don't like men.
I'm looking at this guy's ass.
Shut up.
It's muscular. No, it's not.
All right, listen, Casey.
I want to get 10 for him. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Hey, it sounds weird, but it's really not.
I understand.
Howard,
I want to kiss Brad Pitt.
See, that's the whole,
It doesn't sound that bad.
That's the whole defense mechanism. Casey, you ever notice Casey's conversation started off with, "This happens to you, right?" Or this is normal, right? But it's so not normal, and it never happens to any of us.
No, but don't you have conversations with yourself sometimes?
You know how
I
you're
have
lying
thoughts.
in a tanning bed talking to yourself?
I have thoughts in my head.
And they conflict a lot.
They don't
I
escalate
have
into
conflicting
argument.
thoughts, but the two voices don't argue.
Are you
right.
arguing with yourself?
Do you ever dress up like your mother and
Get a big meat cleaver, run a hotel,
and imitate her voice?
It's I can't. I'm not doing a good job explaining it, and I'm coming across like a complete freaking wacko, but I'm not.
Did you tell your psychiatrist about this?
That's the least of my problems, dude.
Oh yeah. Did your father ever come to your head?
No, not at all.
Casey.
Don't you wonder what he talks to the shrink about? If that's not
Casey, this is your father.
Push the old lady down the stairs.
You were never a good wrestler. You were my biggest disappointment. You never did good at wrestling camp.
I didn't? I thought I was all right.
Hey, can we speak to that other voice? The one that has all the bad thoughts?
Yeah,
Can you let him hear?
guy.
Can you let him open up and talk to us?
What if I could throw that baby through the goalposts?
Come on, Sybil.
You know what?
How many people are in there?
I think.
A whole football team.
I have card games with them.
There we go.
What'd you say?
I was just gonna say I was going to this doctor. I went to this neurologist, and he seems to think that since I had maybe a few concussions or something like that, there might be scar tissue in there.
Oh yeah.
That might cause a misfiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Come on. All right.
You need an oil change.
You know how he ended up at the neurologist? Because he started telling me some symptoms of some stuff that were bothering him, and it just happened to be the same symptoms Dr. Mark Green was having on ER. So I said, maybe you have a brain tumor.
Oh,
Getting around. And Casey started really getting into it. I said, Dr. Green on ER, he's been having the same stuff.
Casey told me he thought he had a brain tumor.
And Gary said something the other day which totally freaked me out. I wish you didn't say it.
What's that?
You were telling Howard some story, and he was saying this pilot. He was up there, and one of the symptoms of when you're going to pass out and you're out of oxygen.
Oh, yeah, John Glenn.
You see black spots.
Yeah, that's
So now every
oxygen
time I see a black
deprivation.
spot, I think I'm going to have a heart attack. Great, thanks, dude.
Seeing black spots is the beginning of oxygen deprivation if you're in a plane 8,000 feet above the earth.
Yeah.
What I like is Casey thinks if he explained this better, it wouldn't sound weird.
No, I really, if I could do a better job, it's weird to understand.
No, I understand. You have a voice in your head that gives you a weird thought, and then the other voice, the voice of reason, which is still your voice, comes in and
it's not
says,
like it's a strange voice.
and says, hey, what are you having that thought for? And then the arguing back and forth fatigues you, and in order to stop the debate, you talk out loud to drown out the two voices.
Believe me, you guys think I'm stupid. I want to think nothing. I don't want to have any thought.
Can I tell
really
you I
don't.
understand?
Howard, do you know who he is?
You want to have no thoughts.
I want to be a robot.
You want to be
man.
Gary? You want to be Gary the retard?
Howard,
Yes, I do. Ignorance is bliss, man. That's when people are happy.
Yeah, good.
he's Peter Sellers in Doctor Strange.
I know. All right, listen. It's fascinating to be brought into your world. I got to take a break. I got to go to the news.
I'm glad it's fascinating for you.
No, listen. We're all fascinated. No one's your enemy here.
We're all frightened.
We're all your friend. We're all friends.
Cover me.
He's the one who gets my
I'm
food.
starting to wear a vest.
All right.
Spit in it. No, don't spit in it.
All right, we have to take a break. Casey.
Of course, everybody likes that.
See, now Jeff will get encouraged and make another album.
Yeah, don't make another album, genius. Let me see if I have that.
You know what? I'd let him make another album. We could weed through it.
Gary, I need your help right now. Hurry, Gary.
Well, I see KC. So.
Yeah. Well, you see KC, but the audience doesn't. I was leaning. Not sure which one in my mind. All right, here we go. Here we are. Got them both. That's not it. All right, hold on. That's not recued. We're off to a flying start. And that's not recued. Okay. Now, let's move on. Thank you. I guess the guys were busy yesterday, and they had to get out to the gym or whatever quickly, and didn't have time to clean up properly. Recue stuff, right?
Well, it seems so, yeah. There must have been something important going on.
Casey, maybe we'll give that job to Jason as well, so you'll be completely free of all your jobs?
Is he delegating?
No, I've turned over most of his responsibilities to Jason.
Is that true?
He seems to be able to get them done.
Oh, the Casey wasn't getting them done?
No. He's too busy being medicated. Too busy being crazy. Jason, if you don't mind, can you just go through the carts at the end of the show and recue everything? Casey's too busy. If you don't mind. Casey, you don't mind if Jason does that, do you? We'll try and free you up as much as we can.
I have a major problem with that.
Okay, go ahead.
I have a major problem. Why am I the one that is blamed for everything? Like, why am I the one that is supposed to... What? No. What,
Isn't that your job to recue?
To recue a tape? No, not every time.
Whose job is it?
How will it get done?
I don't know. That one slipped by me. I wasn't expecting that.
You weren't expecting anything?
No, what is this thing about putting my jobs over to Jason? What is that?
No. I'll just have Jason.
No.
I know when I'm printing out. Well, printing out the memos, you were missing a lot of them, so I have Jason doing it.
What, the notes?
Yeah.
The notes was never, ever my responsibility. But you seem to think it is.
I wrote Casey.
It was never
always
my
your
responsibility.
I wrote Casey, print this out. Give it to me first thing in the morning.
I don't do that. I never did that.
Gary told me that's your job.
No, it isn't.
When I weren't here, Gary would say to me, Casey didn't do it.
I never, ever, was ever my responsibility to give you those
Who did it
emails.
every day?
Jason did.
No, he
First
didn't.
thing in the morning. Bull S.
No.
I get you breakfast. That's why.
No. It was your responsibility.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
it was never my
Ask
responsibility.
Gary. Don't argue with me. Gary told me it's your responsibility.
Bring him in here. Let him say it. He knows. I don't print the stuff out in the morning. I don't do it. I'm tired of being a good guy.
Gary, correct the situation here, please.
I get you goddamn breakfast. That's what I do.
Correct this information that Casey is now doing.
I would like to, but I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. You can talk to him. He's not violent.
I thought we had a discussion case that you would get him the notes in the morning.
No, I don't.
It's been going on for a year.
No,
yeah.
I don't. I don't do that. They come in here. They're already printed out. I hand them to you. That's it.
Well, because you assigned it to Jason.
No, I didn't. Oh,
Jason, go ahead. Correct the information, please. When was that ever your responsibility?
Well, when I started here, Casey asked that I go into his computer in the morning and print up your notes. But we had a thing, like it was kind of tagged on at the last minute. It wasn't my job from the beginning.
Right.
But
well, it's your job now. So, and by the way, you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Thank you.
But if I didn't have a chance to do it in the morning, I would tell Casey, I got.
It was Casey's responsibility. I know that. I'm aware of it.
Okay, so why don't you send Jason to get breakfast and I'll print everything out then?
No. I'm happy with you. You're better off getting the breakfast.
No, why don't you do that?
Because I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I decide what everyone does.
No. Why you can't expect me to do the same things. I have to get here because it has to be here at 53.
You're free.
So it's not cold.
You're free and clear. You're free and clear. You're in charge of breakfast.
Make the 8:53 time.
Jason's in charge of printing stuff.
Bullshit!
Don't. Oh.
Casey, chill out, man.
Hey, Casey. Go back to the room and go relax. Go back and relax.
I apologize.
Go back and relax.
Wow.
Oh.
Case, I got to do it. Everything good? Yeah. What happened, bro? Huh? What happened? What was going through your mind, bro? When you said bullshit.
It's Friday. I'm excited for the weekend.
All right, man. Everything's good?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Of course it is.
Thanks, dude.
Is he really going flipping out now?
Hey, didn't you notice his voice is different this morning?
Way different.
That's not his voice.
Howard, didn't you see I make eye contact with you when you said, Gary, tell him? I'm like...
Oh. Hey, Casey, come here. I was just kidding.
That's not even KC out there.
Yeah. See, Casey, now that he exploded, now Casey's back.
Right, because the guy who said, I'm sorry, was KC.
Right.
But that wasn't KC you were talking to.
That's
no
right.
wonder he was saying it's not his job.
And ignore the smile.
I apologize. I lost it just for a second. Okay? I'm sorry. I apologize.
KC, you're back?
Yes. That was a minute. Look at his face. Dude, I'm sorry.
Hey, no problem, man.
No,
seriously, I was just kidding.
No, it's my
You can do
fault.
whatever you want.
I lost my cool for a second.
Which jobs do you want?
You don't have to get the breakfast. I'm so sorry. I don't want you even holding on to the breakfast.
That's my fault, man.
You need some money? Let me give you some. I mean, seriously, man.
Take my watch.
I really apologize. I didn't mean that. It was unprofessional.
Oh my God, you weren't kidding.
Oh, my goodness. Everybody could tell but you. I looked at Gary when he walked in. We were like, oh, my God.
What happened?
You could tell.
What happened?
Robin's right there. You could tell in his voice. Casey's got a thing that he does, whatever his anger management thing is, where he sort of like takes a breath when he gets pissed off and he like, lets it go away, and that didn't happen.
I don't know. I don't even want breakfast anymore. I don't, man. You don't have to get it. Seriously.
You think my therapy is helping?
It's so not.
Oh, no.
Actually,
I think it's good.
I think it is helping.
Yeah, you need to express yourself.
I didn't mean to curse. That was bad.
Captain Jenks, you're on the air.
Hot-nosed kid talking back to you, Howard.
Well, please. Shh.
Hey, you're out there. We're in here.
Did you forget that you're 5'1"?
Who's this snot-nosed kid talking back to you, Howard?
No, I'm just saying that it's like Howard knows what makes the show go good, and you go in there and you bad man.
Jenks, shut your mouth.
And Jenks, I'd do it if I were you. He'll find you.
Don't force me to come over there.
Dwayne, you're on the air.
Howard, you made a mistake, man.
What?
Therapy stuff. This guy's getting ready to blow up on y'all.
Yeah, sometimes therapy, you don't want to hear anything that a guy has to say.
I don't know. Therapy helped me. I don't see what's going on with him.
I never heard Casey talk to you like that.
I know he's on a lot of drugs, though.
No, that was wrong. You're my boss.
And even your voice is different.
No, you're my boss. I shouldn't argue with you.
The rage.
Howard, that's all I gotta say.
Howard, honestly, I'm looking at you right now. I'm looking in your face.
Yeah.
I really apologize. You're my boss.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, apology accepted, pal.
Really? Please accept my apology.
Absolutely. I'll never do that again.
Well, where's the exit?
But Howard, it just made me angry because it wasn't my responsibility.
I know. It was, but
no,
you're right. You're right.
Doesn't matter. It's now.
No, you're right.
Your responsibility.
I get breakfast.
You had that cabbie look in your eye.
No, Howard.
Absolutely.
I get
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Stuff is supposed to be printed out.
That was my error.
No,
seriously. I
hadn't realized
didn't
that
know.
it had been given over to Jason.
I want you to lock yourself in a cage on wheels, and when you come around me, you are in a cage, okay?
Call it Tyson from now on.
Howard, it would be physically impossible to bring you breakfast. And
so stupid of me, Casey, to expect you to do the same thing.
Absolutely.
Well, I apologize for life.
Wait a second. It's not physically impossible.
Hey,
Hey, Gary, it is too.
No, it's not.
Casey, it's physically impossible.
Let's talk like adults.
He's stupid. Baba Booey's
Let's
dumb.
talk like adults.
You're doing
Remember,
good.
it was Baba Booey who said it.
Right. No. Let's talk like adults.
No, you're right. You're right.
No. I just want you to hear me. That's all.
I hear you loud and clear.
I'm not arguing. I just want you to hear me.
I'm not arguing either. Be sure you know that I'm not arguing.
No. Howard, you want your breakfast here at 5:54.
Right.
Okay, so that way it's not too cold and it's not too hot. Okay, fine.
Right.
I get here at 5:54.
Right.
I walk in the studio. By the time I get back to reboot the computer, print everything out, the show had been started already.
There you go.
That's why I asked Jason to print out the notes, so they were here before.
And that was brilliant.
Already.
That was good. That was good planning.
And I could print them out.
You could print them out the night before.
No, you can't because Howard gets on the computer.
No offense, Jason insists. I insist that it was your responsibility. But you know what? Now that you explain it, You're
Well, you know what?
absolutely
Well,
right.
You're
right. You're right.
From now on, I'm not going to be a nice guy anymore.
No. Please be a nice guy.
Don't let this. It's one silly
One misunderstanding. Casey, look at me. It was one silly misunderstanding. Nobody. Look at me.
These things happen all the time, and it shouldn't change our relationships.
Is it 10 o'clock yet?
Case always a nice guy. Always like
Casey, look at me for a second. I'm going to ask you to stop for a second.
Never blames anybody else. I just blame me. I'll take the brunt of it.
Listen to me.
Hey, you get me next. Whatever. But from now on,
Casey, look at me.
Case looks out for me.
Casey,
I'm gonna look out for myself.
Good.
He's still angry.
No,
what
he
you
can't
need
be.
to do.
Yeah, you're gonna smooth it over.
What no. What he needs to do is repeat to Casey what he says, so Casey knows that he heard him.
Right, I hear you. It's not your responsibility. I do.
You have in your head.
It's
Mike, go ahead.
physically impossible for you to do both.
Mike, you're on the air.
It's my responsibility.
Understood.
Casey gonna go postal on or off the air?
No.
I don't know.
At least on
I don't know. I know you're down with the NRA and handguns. I think you better pack, brother.
Yeah, better start carrying again.
Have a good day. Have a good weekend, Howard.
I might have to give him the elephant tranquilizer. Yeah, Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, I hate to agree with Robin, but Casey's voice sounded so scary. I've been trying to get through to you. He sounds crazy, man. You guys better watch yourself.
Casey's boyfriend, you're on the air.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. Casey's boyfriend, you're on the air. Guy says he's your boyfriend. I don't believe him. And by the way, you are straight. Yes, Laura.
Yeah, hi, Howard and Robin. It's the antidepressants.
Oh, yeah.
I know from experience it turns you into an angry zombie.
Then why go?
That's what we got here.
I know, and that's what
I think that's what we're dealing with. An angry zombie.
I'm telling you. Get off of them. Go to therapy, but drop the antidepressants. They're real bad for you.
The therapist is the one that's put me on the crap.
All right,
You know what? All right, take it
Don't make
easy.
any suggestions to him, ma'am, please.
Oh, why not? I'm trying
Casey
to
is
save
crazy.
you all.
Crazy. Hey, crazy.
Crazy.
A certain percentage of people take antidepressants, it has a reverse effect on them.
Man, it's doing it to him. He's turning into the Hulk.
That was scary.
That was so scary.
Really was.
No, I got kind of creepy the other day. Like I was running and I was down. It was on the street. I wasn't in the park, and I never had these thoughts when I'm exercising, never. But then all of a sudden I started having these thoughts. There was all these suits walking around, and I had these just bizarre thoughts about very angry things. Like what?
To do to the people in the suits?
Yeah.
Like what, Case?
Well, it was just a fantasy thing. It wasn't anything real.
We know it's not real.
We know it's not real.
But as I was running, so you build up a lot of speed, and I was thinking, it's kind of funny. I was thinking, if I had an axe in my hand,
yeah,
and these suits were walking in front of me, by the back of them, if I hit them back of the neck with it, they would fall down by the weight of the axe. You know what I mean? and then it would probably get stuck in the back of their neck, so I would have to step on their back to rip the axe out.
I have those thoughts.
That's funny.
Especially when you run, right?
Gary, get the cage. So when you run real fast now, you start to think about what it would be like to put an axe in the back of the neck of some of these suits.
Just watch him drop.
Thank God you didn't happen to run by an axe store.
Well, all that, but in the world of, it's just a thought, and it shows that you're angry, and it's scary for you to think of yourself as the angry guy who wants to chop everyone's head off, so those thoughts creep in.
Yeah.
But that's who you are.
But it's just a fantasy, you know?
Right.
Why guys in suits as opposed to anyone else?
Because they were my wife.
Father. Your father wear a suit?
Never.
That's what I mean.
No one.
Yeah. He hated the suits.
Oh, he did?
Yes. Dad. The principal wore a suit.
You know who wears a suit? Tom wears a suit.
Yeah, don't anybody here start wearing suits.
I want to raise.
The weight of this axe is dragging me down.
Mike, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now.
What's up, Howard? You
Hey.
hook those two bastards.
Oh,
How are
you
buddy?
bastard.
I love you. Listen, this was really funny in the beginning. I thought it was a bit. Casey's a little off the wall, but this is serious. Casey's serious. You got a problem upstairs, man.
Yeah,
We got some static in the attic.
he's a little scary.
Hey, Case, you've been in fist fights before, right?
Yeah.
When you're in a fist fight, when you're beating someone up, do you want? Is your intention to kill them?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You want to box him?
for 100 grand.
What isn't? What, you just got to be gentle with somebody who wants to fight you?
Well, I've been in fights, but it's never to kill them. You just want to...
That's what it is. You're trying to hurt the other person, aren't you?
He's got a point there. I mean,
no, you're trying to hurt him. You're trying to kill him.
Yeah.
If they die,
yeah, so when John says kill him, he means beat him up bad. When Casey's kill him, he means actually put an axe in their neck.
Oh, you almost went to jail for killing a guy, right? Yeah. You did.
We say that with such a cavalier attitude, yet he works for us.
Did you know about that before you hired me?
I did not.
No, I didn't know either.
Somebody sent me the police report after we hired you that it was too late.
Hey, Howard, didn't he say something about wanting to kill his mom, too, because she'd be better off dead or something?
He loves her so much she would have less pain if she was dead. There's nothing wrong.
He could protect her by
He
killing
does love
her.
his mom.
Yeah.
These are honest thoughts that I have. They're not nothing real. Nothing real about it.
You would never act on it.
No, of course
and on
not.
top of everything, he gave us a $3 bill. Unbelievable.
That's it.
Guys, have a good weekend.
Hey, Howard, you know what's weird? A lot of, Casey delivers your lunch. Yeah. And a lot of times it's wrong, and then you complain. You ever see the look on his face?
Yeah, I know. I'm not ever complaining again.
No, you have to.
Seriously, no.
You're
My
willing
mistake.
to take responsibility for your job,
Forgive me for thinking that.
No. Don't be like that.
No.
Because then he'll get angry at
Please.
you and kill you for not complaining.
Everybody, let's calm down.
Nothing against anybody in here. I like everyone.
Well,
Please.
now.
Yeah, no, just don't.
You've
don't be
never
like that.
thought of putting an axe in anybody
Yeah,
here?
come on. That's a good question. Have you ever thought of physically harming, as a fantasy, not reality, physically harming anyone in this room?
Be honest.
Yeah, I've thought of
Who?
It's not
Howard.
Not a specific person, but
Come on.
Tell the truth. I know when you're lying.
No, it's anybody.
The E-camera made a
Well,
prediction.
What face flashes up for you?
What is it, just an AK-47 to the whole room, or is it like John?
Yeah, just
It's
like
John. Like I know John rubs you the wrong way.
No, I like John. I like everyone here.
There was
What if
one
you
time he
wanna-
wanted to kill me.
What if you kill everyone, then they'll be out of their pain?
I can understand that, but I have to love you to do that, though.
Oh, you don't love us.
You don't
Thank
love us?
God.
I'm not in love with you. I like you.
You love me, though, right?
I do love you.
Oh, no.
Not like that.
Don't love
Come
me.
on,
No.
You're twisting my words around. You're making it weird now.
You don't love him enough to want him out of his pain.
I'm not in any pain, just for the record.
From now on, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. It's like they say, like the therapist says, like, you should talk to people. You should open up. I'm not going to do that
Please,
anymore.
we want to know.
I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking.
You have a therapist that told you to tell people about the axe story?
No. Hopefully you know that's like, that's not a real thing. It's not a.
Listen, I want the bottom line. Are you gonna spare me when you go on your rampage?
I'm not going on a rampage.
Okay.
Me and Case are spending a weekend together. We're going to be fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're flying out in a hurricane.
Right,
It's going to be fun.
I thought that's over with the hurricane.
It is. It's down to a tropical storm and it's out of here.
Yeah.
Where
What's
you
a
going?
tropical
It happened while we were sleeping.
Yeah, Casey, you're
It
safe.
didn't even rain.
Didn't even rain. See, pal? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Chris.
Howard,
Yeah.
how are you?
Hey.
Hey now,
What's up?
you gotta fire that KC.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm
How
not.
could anybody
No,
dare
no, no.
talk to you like that?
That could be a big mistake.
If someone to
Apologize
bring
for
you
that.
breakfast, you should have a hot broad in a bikini bringing you breakfast.
No. Casey's my man. You're my
Casey
man,
looks
buddy.
good in a bikini.
Yeah. Casey, you're my pal. I ain't firing you. Just calm down, everybody.
No one should talk to you
Gary,
like
you
that.
fire him. Just kidding.
John, you
I
fire
really
him.
apologize for what I said.
Allow me to apologize.
No apology necessary.
Yeah, right.
He said the wrong thing.
I said the wrong thing. I was under some sort of mistaken.
I was upset. Hey, who in this room has not gotten upset before?
Exactly.
Everyone's gotten upset. Everyone
gets
Some
upset.
people have even walked off the show.
That's true.
Everybody
I've heard.
understands.
Right, you're absolutely right again.
When I get upset, my clothes don't rip off because my body is growing.
And those people didn't have fantasies about killing people with axes.
Well, some of them did.
It was very Hulk-like, that whole outburst.
Hey, is Steve
You weren't in here for it.
I was too.
Oh, did you see it?
He was sitting
Oh,
and
yeah.
he came in.
I came in to sort of buffer. I was trying to tell you to stop.
I thought you were just kind of like.
Did you see me walk by in Mount
Yes.
Worcester? I said, I think he's going crazy.
I know, but I figured you were kidding.
Hey, Howard, let me ask you a question. What is it? Was it as scary as the Robert Blake thing or Mr. T?
It was right up there with Mr. T.
We joke on some things. If
Yes.
you know Mr. T.
I'm not joking about your mother. I'm asking about your history.
Now, let me
That's
tell
all.
you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I got in more fights. I hurt more people for saying something about my mother.
No, I'm not saying
Now,
anything
black
about your
man,
mother.
You want to get a black man to fight and kick your ass?
I grew up in a black neighborhood.
You disrespect his mother.
If you make fun of a black man's mother, they get very upset.
You might get killed. I'm gonna tell you.
Mr. T, I couldn't beat his ass.
No, he would have killed you.
Even Robert Blake might have given him.
I mean, who am I going to beat up?
Robert Blake is nutty. I mean,
yeah.
This guy, I seen him lift thousands of pounds of weights in the gym. I'm dead. Me if he goes berserk. Where was Ronnie during the outbreak?
Ronnie's under his desk.
Yeah, Ronnie's hiding.
What would Ronnie do to
Pussy.
KC? What would Ronnie?
Nothing. What would you...
Taser gun.
You were right here. I didn't see you. You should have popped out and grabbed the son of a bitch.
He didn't do anything. He just cursed.
Oh, my
Oh.
goodness. Thank God Ronnie's here.
Thank God for you.
Read the room, buddy.
Do you
Let me ask you something. I'm going to send you to security school. I want them to grade you. I want to find out what they'd give you.
Guest.
Be a guest?
Do you realize Ronnie's juggling this with a consulting job?
Every time there's an emergency.
Ronnie's out in the hall.
What? You were right there. I didn't see you.
Here.
When you say
Your arm
right
should have
there,
been
you
wrapped around him.
Right outside the door?
Do anything.
He didn't do anything. He was ready to go ballistic.
No, he said BS. That's all he said.
You didn't say
He ran out the door.
you didn't see a different tone in his voice than the one we usually know?
Yeah, I saw it.
You couldn't see his eyes.
Yeah, you were hiding behind the wall.
Yeah.
But no, but I heard what was going on and came in here.
I know, but Ronnie needs to see his eyes.
Could you take Casey, Ronnie?
What would you do if Casey goes berserk?
Oh, crap for the guy's wound up enough, all right?
No, but I'm asking if you'll be able to reprimand him. That's all.
Your problem.
Reprimand?
Reprimand him.
What are you
I mean, you know.
I think that's subdue.
Yeah.
Sit out there and just mind your business. You gotta come in here and
I'm
wind
just
up
asking.
the floor,
I'm just
right?
asking if you'd be able to.
Your problem.
Ronnie, let me ask you something. Let's say Casey goes berserk, which is a real good possibility.
Okay.
What are you
going to
do?
What am I gonna do? Whatever I have to do. If he beats my ass, he beats my ass. What do you
Well, what good is it? If he beats your ass, that means he's going to get to
That
me.
gives you time to get away, I
That
guess.
means you getting your ass beat.
It's,
If he beats my
it
ass.
slows you. It slows him down enough so that you can lock the door in the bathroom.
Yeah, you
I
get
can't hear
away.
your plan. Talk to me into that microphone. Stop yelling.
There could be 10 guys in here. If he goes ballistic, even they may not be able to hold him down. I mean,
Well, what, are you going to shoot him? You don't have a gun even. You don't even have a gun. I want you to shoot his ass dead.
At least a tranquilizer gun.
Something. Get a tranquilizer gun.
While Ronnie's doing that, you can get away. Me, Benji, and Fred are screwed.
That's right.
Get a harpoon gun for that goddamn whale.
get him in the knee.
How tough is this glass?
What's your plan if he goes berserk? I want to hear it. I want to know.
Plan?
What's your plan? He
First thing
starts
you can
going
go for
crazy.
His legs, grab him down from under his legs and grab him to the floor.
You can't do that. You're not going to get.
Can't do
He'll
that.
kick out of that in a second and be
He's
off
gonna
and on to somebody else.
He'll overpower you in 2 seconds, this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Take a good look at him.
Try that move, I dare you.
Go ahead. Let me see you tackle his
already
ass.
have an axe in the back of your
Tackle him right now.
I don't want to tackle him. We're friends. I don't tackle my friends.
You might have to.
No, I don't have to.
Guy's unstable.
He's not.
Did you see what was going on?
He's fine. He'll be fine.
This guy needs to be strapped down like Hannibal
Stop
Lecter.
pressing his buttons. He'll be
Insane.
fine.
That's it. What? Because they tell him he's doing something wrong?
You can't.
You can't even tell him. He's out of his mind.
No, he's not out of his mind.
He's all right.
He's all right.
What is it, Cabby?
I guarantee you, if KC snapped, nobody could do anything.
You're right.
Right.
But run.
I wrestled with him one day just playing around, and I'm a big dude, and he took me and he twisted me into a knot and he pinned me to the ground.
I couldn't get my mouth near his penis.
Howard, I actually witnessed that whole little wrestling match.
Yeah.
What happened was Cabby was trying to grab Casey's package.
Right.
Casey had the look of fear in his eye, and he just tossed Cabby
Even
around.
if Casey was gay, he didn't want you touching his package.
They actually were trying to wrestle, and KC just he's one of the strongest men I've ever been around.
He's just darling.
He overpowered me.
Me and Cabby were just gaying off one day. That was it. That was all it was.
Come on, overpower me. Overpower me. Now kiss my neck.
You got he's overpowering Cabby.
Howard, you want to
Yeah,
get
Ronnie, you have no chance.
you want to get an idea of Casey's strength? When we went to Vegas, I went down to the gym. You know the dumbbells that they keep all the way at the end that are more for show because no one can lift them?
Right.
He was working out with those. I think they were 80s.
Hey, how about I saw him taking, you know those big, giant 45-pound plates? He stacked everyone in the gym and then did sit-ups holding the bar up over his head.
What?
Yeah. Now, what are you going to do against that? What's your plan? Seriously, this guy's crazy.
I don't have one.
Crazy.
Okay? I don't have.
What is it? You don't have one. Come here. What is your plan?
You can get him a free lap
now
dance.
he's leaving.
Now he's leaving. That's some security
Everybody's
man.
going off around here.
I asked this guy what his plan is. He walks out.
You're going to die.
That's your plan.
His plan.
Case closed.
Every man for himself.
After he snaps your neck, I'm going to jump on his legs.
After he snaps your neck, I'm
He'll
calling
never get
911.
away after he kills you. That's Ronnie's plan.
At least he'll go to jail.
You got a midget doing security.
I'm going to bleed on
You
him.
better not go out there now, John.
Could you beat up Ronnie?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I think so. Of course.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Fred, you don't think I can beat up Ronnie?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I do.
Oh, you got I'm kidding.
John's a nut.
Oh, you got
Ronnie will gnaw his leg off.
Wait a minute. So, Howard, who in this room can't beat up your head of security?
I don't think Benji could take him.
Wait, hold on.
I think I'm the only one who can't beat him up.
Howard, don't you think that Fred could?
Oh, absolutely.
Fred could beat him up.
I think Robin could.
No. That's being serious. I couldn't beat him up.
Mary McCormick beat him up once.
Really?
Yeah, tackled his ass and brought him down on the ground.
Kidding?
No.
And you kept him?
I did.
Let me up.
That's good. Could Scott DePace beat him up?
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, easy.
You think so?
Big.
Oh,
Scott's
easy. Scott's like enormous.
Hey, Ronnie, you could take Scott DePace,
No,
can't
he
you?
can't. No, he can't.
Could Brian Phelan beat him up?
No, Brian's too drunk.
Well, Brian could fall.
Howard, Scott works out. Scott's strong as an ox.
Really?
It's hard to tell.
Oh,
He got them big legs.
Yeah, and arms. I'm telling you, he's strong as
Maybe
an ox.
DePace can come in and help you if Casey goes off.
I don't see anybody getting up out of their chair and helping.
Oh, Fred, don't chance it.
How would you kill Fred if you had to? Like, if let's say he stops your rage, what would you do?
I love Fred.
I know, but what would you do if you had to just put him
that
out?
means I'm gonna die first.
How would
Fred's in a lot of pain.
How would I wouldn't even. Why would I kill Fred?
Really?
Oh, I think.
See, I see it going a whole different way. I don't think, like, the Hulk doesn't kill you. He just throws you out of the way to get to the guy he wants to kill.
Oh, all right.
Oh, Casey would try to choke Fred with the gay Ghostbusters card.
Yeah, he's shoving a cart down his throat.
This is for playing that song.
Yeah, how funny is it now?
Yeah, Brian, go ahead.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys get a stun gun? You could put it behind glass, like in case of rampage, break glass kind of thing.
I was actually thinking about that.
Does Ronnie have a stun gun?
Yeah, he should have something.
And you should have one of those batons.
I don't think a stun gun is going to bother him.
You can at least hit somebody in the back of the leg.
yeah.
Because it temporarily paralyzes your muscles. He'd have to go down.
It'll just annoy him.
Oh, stop.
Like Mighty Joe Young and bullets?
Yeah.
It'll just annoy him.
Hey, Ronnie, do you have a stun gun?
I don't personally have a stun gun, but if
Not you, I
worked
said
with
Ronnie.
Casey, I probably would.
Our head of security.
Yeah, I'm looking for my head of security to get a stun gun. Yeah, Joe. Joe, what's up?
Hey, now, I know why Casey's the way he is. I had his father for a football coach in high school for 4 years. His father was nuts.
That's you talking.
That's you saying it. I ain't
sir.
saying that.
Casey's father was a great man.
Nuts how?
No, I'm telling you, his father was crazy, man. I had him for a football coach and a wrestling coach.
What do you call crazy? Why was he crazy?
He was just nuts, man. Some of the stuff he would do. He'd take the smallest kid on a wrestling team and put him with the biggest kid on a wrestling team to pumping him up. He used to send the little kids with me. I weighed 260. I was a heavyweight. And he would put the kids that were like 140, 150 pounds. I'm like, what are you, nuts?
Exactly. That
He
made
would
the kid
just
probably made the
pound
kid
him.
better. Probably made him a lot better.
Made him better.
Howard, just picture Leonard Marshall as a white guy with an attitude like the drill instructor from Full Metal Jacket.
Oh,
That's
really?
Casey's father. He was
All right, all right. Hey, I'm just telling you, man, I'm on your team, Case.
No, I'm on your team.
I love you, man. I love you.
For...
All right, don't ever bring this up again, not even after the commercials. Just walk out and never bring it up again.
But
I love you.
I'm being serious.
Same here. Same here.
All right, that was I should
You
not.
just got a little heated.
I should not disrespect you like that. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
White guy with an attitude.
All right.
What?
I mean that. I'm not just saying that.
I hear you. Thank you. Yes, Dr. Gonzo.
Yeah, Howard.
Yes.
Hey, you should make KC wear a mask like Hannibal Lecter now, man.
Tie him up to a board.
Put him on a board.
He is effing crazy.
And that's Dr. Gonzo talking.
Where's Ronnie to answer whether he has a stun gun or not?
He's too pissed off.
He's too angry.
Yeah, somebody's got to calm
I
him
assume
down.
he's mad at John.
Oh, yeah, John's good.
Of course he's mad at me.
John called him a midget and then said he can beat him up.
You should be through your life, Howard.
Do you have a stun gun? Do you have a stun gun?
Transvestites out there right now.
Do you have a stun gun?
Now those he can beat up?
We're not sure.
Do you have a stun
Why
gun?
do I have to tell you what I have? Does it matter?
Well, because he employs you.
Yeah.
It might be a good thing to tell me.
No, I don't have to tell people what I walk around with. I'm sorry.
You can subdue this animal behind you?
Look, I'll do whatever I have to do the best I can. That's all I can tell you, okay?
Can you take Scott DePace?
Oh, now we're going to get in boxing matches?
No, I'm just asking,
this
can
one's
you beat him
beating me
up?
up now, too? He's beating everybody up because he beat Cabby. Big deal.
I love you, Ronnie. He just asked who.
No,
if
okay,
he
John.
Just, he just
John, you walk around the hall with this all the time. I mean, what is with you? What is your problem, man?
All right. Everyone's been insulted.
I know. Now he's mad at me.
No, I'm not mad at you. I've been mad at you for a long time, man. You don't have to worry about me being mad at you.
I've been mad at you.
We go back a long time being mad. Don't worry.
That's right. I think he's still mad at the when I goofed on him wearing the racing gloves when he drives his car. or that he has a
whatever.
Big,
at least
that he has a big tire in his family.
At least
room.
I can race a car, John.
What's it? He has a big tire in his family.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 of them now. Okay.
What's the second
I have
one?
2 now.
Do you really?
Like end tables?
Bucky got me one from Coors Light.
What kind of tire is it?
It's from this race car guy, Sterling Marlin's autograph, too.
An autograph tire?
Yeah, autograph.
That's hanging
Pretty
in your living
exciting,
room?
huh?
Is that hanging in your living room?
No, man, I got it, and I have my own little room that I have my garbage in.
Is it in a case?
No, it's too big.
So what is it? How does it?
It just sits on the floor.
So you got 2 tires on the floor?
Yeah.
Upright or sideways?
Yeah.
I'm
Upright.
envious of you,
Upright.
Ronnie.
Upright.
Sounds nice.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Can
I'm
we
jealous.
see that room?
Yeah, come and sit. You saw it.
Can we
They had
videotape it?
They did it on E.
Well, I think it's grown.
Yeah,
Do it
I
again.
think you moved.
Yeah, it is. Actually, it is going to grow. Yeah.
Well, keep your eye on KC. He's having a hard time. I'm serious.
I understand that. Casey, we talk all the time.
All right.
You got your eye on him. Okay.
We talk all the time.
Okay.
Where's my boy?
All right. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
All right.
Hey, KC.
Can I take care of my friends out there now?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Casey's father's on the phone. Go ahead, Casey's father.
This is Casey's father. Put him in the middle of the room and start hitting him with balls, quick. Do it fast. It calms him right down.
All right, thank you.
Lonely Coyote.
No, seriously.
All right,
You know to really calm him down?
How?
Bounce a couple of balls off his chin for a while. That usually calms him right down.
All right. We got to take a break. I didn't even get through all the email because of you.
Thanks, Casey.
But all right. It's okay. I'm forgiving you.
Casey's all right, man. Come on.
You're a good guy. You know I love you. Stop it.
I know.
All right. And walk out of here and stop looking at me.
And no, but those. I was telling you about the weird stuff, the Axis stuff. It has nothing to do with anything. It's you know what it is? Blame it on the music I listen to.
All right.
Dude, it's a song Slayer, Threshold.
Yeah.
You got to hear this song. I got to play it for you.
Maybe you ought to stop listening to it. Seriously.
Hey, Case, how many milligrams of are you on now?
Because look at him. It looks like you're crying.
Well, I'm just curious.
Yeah, his eyes always have that glassy, watery
Really?
kinda.
Yeah, your eyes are all watery. What the hell's
How many are
going
you on?
That happened right away after they put him on medication. I told you he got the funny eyes right away.
Yeah.
See, I'm not going to take this anymore.
Oh,
I'm
stop
not.
it.
No, you better take it.
It's good. I like it. I like the look.
If you could tell by the way I look that I'm on this crap. Then,
I could tell, but you know.
Robin's a professional nurse. Marty, go ahead. Robin, please.
Yeah, you got a problem. Ronnie has no professional training whatsoever. Anybody could get past him. It's like getting past a 10-year-old.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a U.S. Marshal. Federal.
See? There you go.
You need someone that's professional, like the person you had last. Gene, I believe his name was, correct?
I had Gene, yeah.
He's a professional. No one's getting past him. He'd give up his life for you. Ronnie would run, turn and run. Like
No, I've seen Ronnie in action. He doesn't run.
He's too small. Does he have any training, hand-to-hand combat, anything?
No.
You got problems, buddy.
All right, thank you, Mark.
Oh, dear.
I just think it's odd that John doesn't even hesitate in saying he could beat him up.
I know.
Well, I just don't think I could lose to Ronnie. I mean, I'm in way better shape. I jog every day. I'm lifting weights. I just don't think he could take me.
But Ronnie's a tough guy.
Maybe Ronnie has some kind of weapons or something.
Or
nothing to show.
secret martial art skills.
Yeah, maybe he has some secret martial arts.
I mean, isn't he like 20 years older than me too, or 30 years older?
Yeah.
30, that would make him 69.
No, I'm not 39.
How old are you?
37. How old is Ronnie?
67.
It's been 37 3 years in a row.
No, I swear to God.
Exactly. You'll be 38 in a couple of weeks.
All right, I got to take a break. This is funny, but I got to take a break.
John's 38 like in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But he's still 37.
I'm still 30, so am I lying?
Yeah, I'm 49, I ain't 50. Why do I have to be 50 till I'm 50?
Your birthday's not in a week.
No.
He's not changing until he
Just went
flips
from a
the
month to-
calendar,
Right.
is what he's saying.
I'm with him.
I agree with John. You hold on to age at this point.
You going to be all right over there? I see you bumming out.
No, dude, I'm not. I'm quite happy.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I just, you know, I told you. I apologize.
There's a bunch of people.
Forget that. It's in the past.
That's it.
It's already over. You don't even. Why are you apologizing? What are you talking about?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Stop it. Stop it. You're embarrassing me. Yes, Joe.
You know, my girlfriend's taking. She just started taking it. Should I be afraid now and have her stop taking it?
I don't know, man.
Case, how many milligrams? I'm just curious.
They take him. He told me to start getting off it. To try the other one.
What other one?
Wellbutrin.
Wellbutrin.
Yeah.
You ever been on Wellbutrin?
Nah, but
Wait a minute. My takes both.
Wellbutrin too? What is that Wellbutrin? I better look that up.
It's another one of those, whatever the and all that other stuff is. It's another in that line.
But it's weird because he's been on 3 or 4 now, right? The Prozac.
They don't work.
It took me 3 to find one that worked. Paxil did the trick for me, man. You want to check?
Yeah, John, you did Prozac, then you did Luvox, then you
For
did something
OCD,
else.
yeah. No, it took me like 4 or 5, but I took it for OCD. I don't know what he's taking it for. What are you taking it for? A depressant?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Angry thoughts.
Depression.
Everybody in sales just took their suits off.
What depresses you?
What has he got you on this medication for?
Supposed to just try it out, because the other ones don't work. You know, I don't feel any different.
No, but what was he? Why did he say you needed medication?
He said depression, obsessive something, and he said bipolar or something like that.
He said a lot of words.
What are you depressed about?
That is bipolar.
It's not that depression. It's a clinical depression.
He's just like a head case.
I guess.
It's not like he has blue days.
Yeah, you better stick with the meds.
He's got a chemical thing.
He's depressed because Dan Marino retired.
Can't see his ass
Can't
anymore.
see that ass anymore.
Joe, what's up?
Howard.
Yeah.
I think you answered your own question. KC ought to be appointed head of security.
There you go.
Mr. Luca Brasi. And
maybe I'll do that.
Roddy could be Bubba Booey's gopher. He might have to take a little pay cut, but you know, he can get your breakfast in the.
What about Dominic Barber? What do you got to say?
Casey's doing fine. It takes 30, 60 days.
There you go.
He's going to do fine. The fact that he's even talking about it openly is great.
I like Dominic. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's a real good guy.
He's a very generous guy, too.
Yes. He's helped you. He sent you to psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And I'm on your team, too, pal. Remember that.
You are. I know.
I'm always.
Who got you to go?
Who got you to go?
Right.
Me and Howard. Remember that?
Hey, wait a
Not
second.
Robin, me.
Whoa. Hey, Casey's going to have some very intimate conversations in the back room. I'm very helpful as well.
That's right.
Thank you, Dominic. Everyone, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Casey, you just go relax. Yeah. You have the day off.
Put your feet up.
Go put your feet up, pal. We doing any betting now or what? Guess not. No plug, no nothing. All right. I guess we're not set up. Case, it's not your fault the plug's here. Not here for the betting. It's not. So not your fault. Gary, can you bring in the plugs and get the people on the phone, isn't it? Oh, I tell you, I got some staff. I believe Gary will be able to get a job anywhere after this show ends. You happen to be right, Robin.
What?
I think Gary could get a job anywhere after the show. Each segment goes so smoothly. Are we
Where
doing?
is he?
I don't know. There's nobody on the phone. There's no. Where's Daniel Carver?
And they knew this was coming up? You didn't spring this on them?
No. Will's standing there with the chicken.
Yeah, they set that up.
The only one ready is the chicken. How does it all go wrong, Gary? Go ahead. You must have a reason.
Okay.
Explain it to me.
During the break, John says to me, because starting John's job is to get the people on the phone. John says to me, is this the break we're doing it? I say yes. So he couldn't get Gary the retard, so of course he's trying to make a bunch of calls. He couldn't get anybody. My feeling is that we should have been, you know, there was a 10-minute break. We should have started making those calls right at the beginning.
So, yeah.
So now I'm like, well, where's Daniel Carver? He goes, well, I couldn't get Gary, so now I'm calling this other person.
You know, you get him off anything that's important.
But
you can't use him for anything. He's just good for stuttering on the air. That's what I keep telling you. Let Jason do it.
Jason's going to take every job there.
Jason's awesome.
Wait a second.
Jason's my go-to guy. Jason's my go-to guy.
Wait, I called Daniel, got him all.
You just got him on now.
No.
I don't want to argue.
Right,
you know what I mean? All I know is I come back from the break.
I'm trying to explain to Wendy.
I come back from the break. You do that while you get Daniel on, so I can start the segment.
I had Daniel on. I did. I just didn't put him.
Oh, you didn't put it up on the computer. Okay,
Well,
that's all.
I was just talking to Wendy, trying to explain to her.
I would guess what line he's on. Psychically communicating with you. Waste of my time. What a waste. Just give it to Jason to do, please. That's my go-to guy.
Yeah, just do that. Great.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
This is nothing to
Howard,
do-
you have no. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything.
What is wrong with you today?
What's the matter with you? I got to straighten this out.
What's the matter with that?
You can't. You're not the guy sitting behind the microphone. You don't know what's going on. I just came back from a long commercial break, and they know that Daniel Carver and the chicken and Artie have to be ready. Well, how are you going to argue with me on that? How dare you? What do you mean I don't know what's going on?
Where's he wrong?
Where am I wrong? Tell me. Explain it to me.
Is it my fault that the plug wasn't there?
Oh, boy.
I don't know. The plug isn't here. I just know it's not here. I don't know whose fault it
But he
is.
didn't mention your name in that case.
I did. I said, Casey, it's not your fault that the plug isn't here.
Oh, if you
Guess whose fault that was?
Who?
Maybe he'll come in and tell you.
Who? Tell me.
Wasn't my fault. It was Jason's fault.
You're telling me, Jason, is it your fault that the plug isn't here?
It was. I didn't realize we were going right into this bit, so I hadn't printed it yet.
So just blame me, Howard, and that's
I
okay.
didn't blame you. I said
Yes,
it's
you
not
did.
your fault.
Yes, you did.
No,
and usually I'm a
Did
nice
I
guy.
say it's your fault?
Usually I'm
Did
a
I
nice
say
guy,
it's
and
your fault?
I'll say nothing. I'll say, hey, I'll take the blame for it, but I'm not doing it anymore.
Who's in charge of telling Jason we're doing the bit next?
I don't know.
See, no one knows.
I know.
I didn't blame you. I'm afraid to blame you.
No, blame
you
me
really
for what?
should
You
run
know
in
what?
and say we're doing the bit next.
Blame me. I'll take
Jump
the blame
in.
for it. That's
well,
fine.
you should take some of the blame, sure.
Sure. You got it.
It's never your fault. It's never anybody's fault. It wasn't John's fault.
No, Howard, when it's my fault, I'll tell you that it's my fault. And it wasn't.
Of course not.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not fighting. I'm not arguing. I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're arguing.
Because I'm right. If I was wrong, Howard, I'm the first one that will tell you that I'm wrong.
How come he wasn't told that the segment was next? Who's in charge of that? Am I supposed to go do that?
Usually, I don't know.
Should I go tell him?
No, you
All
shouldn't
right.
tell him.
Casey's right.
Okay,
From now on, Jason, before we do it, I'll get up out of the studio.
You'll go
I'm going to
tell
come
him?
and tell you I'm going to need the plug. No, Casey, that's not Casey's job, and it's not Gary's job.
Okay.
I'll make sure you know that we're going to be doing that bit next. It's my fault. Casey's right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
You happy now, Casey?
I will take care of it. It's sort of like the beginning of my career.
Yeah, you'll just do everything.
I'll just do everything. Because it's nobody's fault.
I just think you're quick to blame. When anything goes wrong, you just quickly just blame me because, hey, there he is.
I
Just
didn't blame you.
You did.
I said
You
it's not
admitted.
your fault. What did I say to you? Repeat back what I said.
That is
What did I
know,
say?
Now that I know
Say the words.
You said, Case, it's not your fault that the plug isn't here, which means I know. I'm not stupid. I know what that means. That means that is your fault.
No, it doesn't. It
Yes,
means
it does.
it's not
You're
your
being
fault.
facetious.
No, I'm not. I said it's not your fault the plug's not in here, but could you go straighten it out?
That's not what you meant. Come on, be honest with me. That's not what you meant.
You're insane.
Well, that's true.
Up to medication. Good. And Ronnie, you can stand close to him now.
Today's just going horribly wrong.
I know.
I'm getting on a plane. I guarantee it crashes.
Oh.
Cool. Good.
I don't want to see your plane crash. Here's my point. I know it's not specifically your task, but your task is to be aware of what's going on.
You're right.
You go back there and say, hey, guys, come on.
Okay.
You get this, you get that, you get that. You're
right.
my top guy.
You're right. You're right.
By the way, I'm also on Casey's plane, so.
Believe me, they're not going to let Casey on a plane.
All right. So I would like to apologize for my outbursts. I wasn't patient. I didn't handle the situation correctly. I got a little perturbed. I would like to apologize to everyone in that room, and I would like to apologize to you, the viewers, for my behavior. I'm working on it, and I'm trying to correct it.
There were press conferences galore yesterday, and things going on. Marv Albert held a press conference, which we had our reporter over there. We were going to send Stuttering John, but we, of course, realized that everybody knows Stuttering John, and he'll be immediately thrown out, and we'll have no tape.
You thought they would have thrown him out?
Mm-hmm. So we sent over our new model intern. I told you that guy who...
When do I get to see him?
You're going to get to see him today because he's going to come in.
All right.
He's even got press photos of himself with his shirt off.
Yeah, and great abs.
Yeah. He's got great abs. Pretty feet, too.
You looked at his feet.
But he's a tough guy, too, because he was the head of his football team, the quarterback of his football team, and the captain.
Also wrestling champ.
Right. So the point is that this guy, even when they started hassling him at the Marv Albert press conference, he said, "Don't you touch my tape recorder, dude."
And they didn't.
And they didn't. Yeah.
They just disrespect John.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. Is that tough guy here, Gary? Hey, now.
Yeah, he's here. I'm going to send him in now.
Oh, you are? Let me fix my hair.
You got a model?
Are you actually going to do the Marv Albert stuff now?
It's up to you, but he's here and ready to go.
Is it racked up?
Yes, it is. I'm real too, sir.
What do you got, the whole press conference?
The whole press conference, then him yelling his questions, and then this little altercation he had with other reporters.
How long is the press conference?
Minute 25.
Oh, you mean that's all Marv spoke?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just had a statement, and he left.
Hey, you know what? I don't even understand the statement. I'll tell you the truth. The thing I don't understand about it is Marv is denying all the allegations, but is he denying knowing the woman? He's saying everything about the story is untrue.
See, that's what I asked you the other day. I said,
Yeah.
Does Marv Albert know this woman?
I just want that answer, but he wasn't answering any questions. So here's our new intern, KC. Look at KC. Oh, look at this guy. Hey, KC. Hey there. Oh, look at Robin with that
Now
big
that's
smile.
Beverly Hills 90210.
There you go. Here's a little beefcake. KC, all right. What do you want to be, an actor or something, man? Sending around pictures of yourself with your shirt off. And the only reason you got the internship was Kathy Tobin saw the pictures of him with his shirt off and said, I got to have
Yeah,
this.
didn't even interview.
Yeah, didn't even. Did you get an interview even?
Yes.
Oh, you did. You did. Is that picture accurate? I mean, you actually have washboard abs like that, or did you have those airbrushed like so many fakes do?
It was actually an airbrush.
Oh, it was an airbrush. It was really?
No, it's a fake.
Is it really?
No, it's real. I mean,
is it? Just give me a straight answer. Don't be a comedian.
Okay.
All right. Don't try to be me.
Because we'll rip your shirt off right here.
Yeah, Robin will examine you.
Tom told me there was no nudity allowed in here, so
yeah, that's true. We've had enough nudity. Our last intern was naked, and unfortunately, he didn't have washboard abs.
He had nothing.
All right, what is it, Baba Booey?
You know, he goes to school down in Kentucky, and what was that, the Fox affiliate? He appeared on some like local soap opera.
Oh, is that right? Robin, is he as good looking as his picture?
I don't remember his pictures.
The pictures I showed you the other day with the washboard abs.
that.
Oh, you don't remember?
But I don't remember.
Is he a good looking guy?
He's cute.
He is a cute guy?
Yeah.
Cuter than the other intern you liked?
Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
That
was love.
Who was the other one that she liked?
The one that left yesterday, the little long blonde hair. Looks
she liked that
The
guy?
one who looks like he's in Hanson. the little young kid. He looked like he was 15.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
You like young hairless boys, don't you? I know you think.
Stop it. He
Nothing wrong
was
with
just
it.
cute.
I like young hairless girls. So what were you? You were captain of your football team?
Yes.
Quarterback?
Yes.
Cool. You must have gotten laid plenty, huh? No problem in that department.
I'm no Frank Gifford, but you know.
Did you date the captain of the cheerleaders and all that?
No. Surprisingly not. I don't have any cheerleader friends really.
Really?
I don't know.
But you got a lot of girls and stuff, right?
Not really.
Really?
No, I don't.
Come on, you don't have groupies?
No.
Ever have a black broad?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ah, you did, huh?
No,
really?
Nope. No.
Why is Fred answering for me?
I don't know. Fred is like, Fred's upset.
I'm not upset.
No, he doesn't have a black kid. You don't even know this kid. Fred digs your washboard
Where
abs.
does he go to school?
Western Kentucky.
Do you think he's going to go out with black girls?
It's real segregated.
I didn't think about it.
There you go.
Well, it's not that I don't have anything against black women. I think there's a lot of sexy black
All right,
women.
so anyway, who cares? Hey, listen. No one cares about you.
Politician?
Yeah, right. Yeah. What, are you running for office?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. Just think, Casey was filing my penis jokes away, and then all of a sudden we tapped him to step in for Stuttering John, and now he's tasted fame. It was just the luck of the draw, Casey. You were the intern on duty yesterday, and now you are a big star. Isn't that true? It's good. Now your microphone's off. Now you're not a big star. Casey, of course, one of our new interns. He's a quarterback. Evidently, he was involved in not only the Marv Albert press conference, but then he started yelling out questions a la Stuttering John. And so, but what happened? I heard some like other reporters came up to you and tried to take away your tape.
Yeah, I mean, this guy in back of me was trying to rip the cord out. I was sitting with all the reporters.
So it was another reporter?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, and he was sitting right in back of me, and he started pulling on a thing.
What do you think of that, Robin?
The reporters should know better than that.
Yeah.
You don't mess with another reporter's equipment.
Hey, yeah. So, anyway, so what happened? A gorilla said you should have slugged him, but you said you're not allowed to slug anyone. Isn't that true?
Well, I I didn't feel I should get in a fight over something like that. You know,
right?
I'm a nice guy.
Oh, I thought you were in some kind of trouble or something.
No.
Legally, you're not allowed to slug anybody.
No.
I thought maybe you'd been up on some charges.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Those hands aren't weapons registered with the police department.
All right, look. So we sent Casey. Casey was busy filing papers here. We just hired him as an intern. You know what I mean? It's a summer job or whatever.
And all of a sudden, you heard about the Marv Albert press conference?
Yeah, well, Stuttering John couldn't do it because he's too well known. So we just needed somebody, and we tapped Casey. Casey handled it like a pro.
Now, were you afraid when you got this assignment? This is tough work.
Actually, it was a mixture of being real excited and being nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
But it was just a great opportunity. And
you know what's amazing, Casey? That's how I feel every day about the show. A little excited, a little nervous, because I know something can happen. All right, I believe this is Marv Albert. I just want to hear what his statement was anyway, because Marv says in the paper today, these allegations are untrue. And I'm wondering...
Totally false.
Yeah, what allegation? I mean, what, you didn't know? Did you know the woman or not? I mean, I kind of didn't buy the story when I first heard it, and now they're coming up with all kinds of wacky stuff about this woman who's accusing him.
He's apparently very busy.
Yeah, but so he looks like he's going to come out of this thing all right, because her credibility is sinking every day.
But my question has always been, does he know this woman?
Yeah, and we didn't seem to get many answers, did we? So Marv's on stage. He's got his lawyer. He's got a PR guy with him. He's got a whole bunch of people.
Did Jackie point out to you the cover picture of
the Daily News?
Daily News
yeah.
today?
Big picture of Marv in his wig, and it says false.
In light of the...
Yes, in light of the allegations, it seems made by a woman... I've come forward, yes.
Is this the sports voice or the regular voice?
Well, they say Marv starts out in his sports voice, but then quickly drops into a human voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Substance and the source of the allegations that have surfaced in the last 48 hours.
Just like the president.
I would like to reassert my innocence and reiterate that all the charges against me are false.
Yes. Yes, you're false.
And will be proven false in a court of law. I would like to thank my family,
He did a weird thing. He trotted out his daughters and sons, his grown daughters and sons.
And the girlfriend.
Yeah, and the girlfriend. Well, he trotted out the kids like, oh, there's his kids.
Yeah, how could I be battering a woman? Look at these kids.
I got kids. I can't be doing that. That's, if I ever get in trouble, I'm bringing my kids.
But is that why guys have families?
Yeah.
So when they get into trouble, they can trot them out?
When they get in trouble with their second families, they can bring out the first family.
Can I ask you a question, Howard?
Yeah.
He keeps saying he's denying. Does he deny that she was at the room at all?
Yeah, but that's what the point. He's denying all allegations.
But nobody's drawn any clear picture of...
No. What allegations he's denying?
What is true and what is not?
Right. Like, was he in the room with her? Who knows? Yes. See, notice he's starting to slip out of his sports voice. Yes.
Friends, my NBC and MSG Network colleagues for all their support and make it very...
Yeah, some support. NBC was ready to kick your ass out the door until everyone started screaming that, hey, why don't you give the guy a break?
Right. NBC was having meetings to ditch you.
Clear at this time that no one...
And MSNBC has no goddamn backbone. You can be sure of that.
What about CNBC?
All right. See how the voice went? It's like now he's back to, yes. Now he's like, oh, hi, everybody. He's like Popeye. The spinach is wearing off. He's turning into regular Marv.
His powers are draining.
His powers are draining out. He needs a jolt of spinach. Hey, Marv, hand me the can, will you?
Neither police nor prosecutors...
Police. There's a human being on this planet who goes, police, yes.
Ever approached me or my representatives at any time before these allegations were made public this past
How would
Tuesday.
they know you had representatives?
Yeah. We know Howard Rubenstein should be contacted by the police. Come on, Marv, get with it. When somebody makes allegations, they don't have to contact the person who perpetrated the supposed incident.
But they do say that most times grand juries
question
the alleged perpetrator.
Maybe they were afraid they'd get bitten.
Nor was I heard from by the grand jury that indicted me. Had I spoken to the grand jurors, I would have told them what I'm telling you now, and that is I am innocent. But regardless of how strongly I feel about my innocence and the lack of due process I simply cannot discuss the allegations at this time. However, I will continue my work with the NBA, NBC Sports, and MSG Network while I establish my innocence in a public courtroom.
Hey, Marv, you wear your
Thank you
hair to
very
bed?
much, and I'm sorry. Unfortunately,
Now, there's KC.
I butchered the first question.
No, you didn't do bad there.
That's okay. That's the nerve. You know, it's nervous time there.
Do you wear your hair to bed? Well, you really boomed out there.
I was so loud. It was,
Man.
The room was so silent.
Ooh.
Gets worse.
Yeah, Phil Mushnick said it didn't work. I say it worked.
Oh, that was great.
That was great.
I like that.
Oh, Phil Mushnick's just sticking up for a fellow sports guy, you know. All these guys.
Yeah, they're all afraid to attack Marv.
Yeah, you can't have a little fun at the Marv Albert press conference.
Since the charges are false, let's have a party.
Yeah, let's have some fun. No need to worry.
Since in a public courtroom.
Hey, Marv, you wear your hair to
very
bed?
much, and I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I can't answer any questions.
Is biting foreplay?
Is biting foreplay? Nice. Ooh.
If you're hungry, why don't you order room service?
I'm Jerry Trainer, and I'm one of Marv's counsel.
Then they threw you out?
To the procedures that
No, actually, they let me sit there, and I was just sitting there with all these people like snapping photos.
How'd you feel? They started snapping photos of you?
Yeah, the press conference turned to me.
How'd you feel yelling that stuff out? I've done all that. You know, I did that early in my career, so it's pretty embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, I told John before. I mean, I have a whole new respect for him.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, I was
Idiot
gonna
respect.
say, people don't realize how difficult it is to do what John does.
One time, Robin and I went to some big press conference out in Los Angeles. It was like the Emmys.
Yeah.
And this reporter from ABC, an old guy, he threatened to kick my ass. He had an eye patch. You don't want to mess with a guy with an eye patch. He's got nothing to lose.
Right, he'd already lost an eye probably in a fight.
Yeah, and then Robin and I were like, hey, old man, back off. We got into a fight with the guy the whole day. This guy's probably dead by now.
Matches.
I was just telling Sammy Hagar the other day the story of how when I interviewed him 10 years ago, his old manager called me a piece of ass in front of like a whole room full of people and chased me out and tried to take my tape.
Yeah, and then Gary told me, came back, he goes, I can't do this anymore. I'm the producer of the show. I can't do it anymore.
That's so embarrassing, Howard.
It is.
The whole room looked at me like I was a jerk.
Just like this room.
Just like this room.
Oh, Tuesday.
Oh, there it is. It's over. Okay, there's the press conference. There's my boy KC went out there.
Wait.
Oh, what happened?
So then, a couple of minutes later, a couple of reporters start hassling him.
Okay.
It's very short. Very short.
Is this your wire here? You want me to pull it out?
Touch my wire.
Yeah,
Touch that.
This is for the press.
I'll pull it out.
You pull it out. I'll smack you.
And they backed off, huh?
No.
You said you pull it out and I'll smack you, and then they didn't back off?
No, they just kept after me. And
These are other reporters.
Right, when I was leaving.
The guy goes, is that your wire?
Well, the press conference is over. What are they doing?
If you touch my wire, I'll smack you. I like that. Yeah, you're right. You have every right to smack them.
That's right.
Doesn't he?
They attacked you first.
Right.
I'm a freelancer. Yeah. Who are you going to clear this tape with? Joe.
Who's asking you this?
Just another reporter in back of me is asking me who I'm with and who I'm going to clear the tape with.
Clear the tape with?
Yeah, he says he's a freelancer, and he says, who do you think is going to use this tape is basically what he's saying.
We're going to use it. It's none of his business. Listen to this conversation going on. Listen to this, you guys.
Who are you going to clear this tape with? Joe Mama.
You told him Joe Mama? Yeah, that's good. Hey, who are you working for? Joe. Oh, Joe who? Joe Mama. You know, there is a guy named Joe Mama. He works at this station. He used to be Joe Mama.
Now he's Logan.
Now he's Joe Logan. Joe Mama. That's good, man. You're a wise ass.
Well, thank you.
It's good when you're strong, man. You can speak up.
Stand up for yourself.
Stand up for yourself. That's good. All right.
Mama.
Good work, dude.
Thank you very much.
We broke you in good, Casey. Nice job.
John, I just wanted to get your opinion of Casey's performance going into Marv Albert.
It was a very good performance. I'm a little upset that Casey didn't mention who told him to yell the questions out if Marv wasn't going to accept questions. He did not credit me on the air for that. A little perturbed about that, although he did say he had a new respect for me, which only would insinuate that he didn't have any respect for me beforehand, so I don't know how to accept that one either. So I will have to say about his performance. It was good, although you should give credit where credit is due.
Like you're saying that she was a lesbian, right? What I was getting at, John, is what I said was I always thought you were hilarious, but I have a new respect for you because everybody hated me, you know what I mean? And everybody was yelling at me. And for you to endure that should be commended.
And how about to the other point?
Did I didn't answer that?
He's the Jackie Robinson of reporters.
How about the other point?
About me not saying, if you would have told me that, I would have went in and said that. I thought it was implied that you were the one that told me you prepped me on it.
It's not.
You knew that.
Kanji knows you don't get credit for anything around here.
Okay, well, I'll do that next time. I promise.
You did a good job.
Thanks, dude.
He's a good guy.
In light of the substance and the source of the allegations that have surfaced in the last 48 hours, I would like to reassert my innocence and reiterate that all the charges against me are false and will be proven false in a court of law. I would like to thank my family, my friends, my NBC and MSG Network colleagues for all their support and make it very clear at this time that no one, neither police nor prosecutors, ever approached me or my representatives at any time before these allegations were made public this past Tuesday. Nor was I heard from by the grand jury that indicted me. Had I spoken to the grand jurors, I would have told them what I'm telling you now, and that is I am innocent. But regardless of how strongly I feel about my innocence and the lack of due process, I simply cannot discuss the allegations at this time. However, I will continue my work with the NBA, NBC Sports, and MSG Network while I establish my innocence in a public courtroom.
Hey, Marv, you wear your hair to bed?
Thank you very much, and I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I can't answer any questions.
Is biting foreplay? If you were hungry, why don't you order room service?
I'm Jerry Trainer, and I'm one of Marv's.
You work for that good stuff.
Albert. Next to him, Barbara Albert.
Okay, let's go. Keep it rolling away.
His wife, Kenny's wife.
Where are you from?
Marv's daughter-in-law. Next, Jackie, Jackie.
Guys, can I just ask you to come out this way?
Sure.
Thanks a lot.
Next,
Wow. Thanks.
Ryan, B-R-I-N.
All right.
You guys work with Duncan Steen?
Yeah.
Huh?
And then we'll split and you can come back and get it.
You know, we sat there for 2 hours waiting for this guy, and you fucking run him out of there.
I must be the most hated man in New York City right now.
So Freddie wrote some material for Casey. Try this material. See if you're.
I give it a shot.
But do some good, do a good delivery on it. Go ahead.
You know what I hate? You know when you wet your bed when you're asleep and the phone rings? I hate that. I hate it when I'm beating someone up and I have a sudden diarrhea attack. I dated a girl the other night and she had no naked pictures of her brothers. I hate that. You know what I hate?
What?
Filleting a guy and you have to sneeze. I hate that. You know what I hate?
What?
You're checking yourself for colon cancer with a rolling pin and the doorbell rings. I hate that.
You're good.
You just needed material.
That's all.
I'm working.
Why wouldn't some of these guys, if they're going to do this, write with Fred?
Don't be rude, Robin. He's working.
I'm sorry.
Right.
He's on a roll. I got arrested yesterday. I saw a sign that said "What paint?" So I number one on it.
No.
That's
Yeah,
a
go
little
ahead.
above your audience.
Well, he cleaned it up. Go ahead, yeah.
You know what I hate?
What?
When you fart in the bathtub and your mom gets out and puts her clothes back on. I hate that.
All right, there you go.
All right, thank you.
All right, you're pretty good now.
Are you going to use that stuff, or you want to have your own material?
They're just Fred and Jackie. I think they're very funny. So,
wait, here's another joke for you. Go ahead.
You know what I hate? When you're on a plane having sex and the pilot pushes you off his lap so he can land the plane. I hate that. Hey, F both of you. Okay, you know what I hate?
What do you hate?
Going home from a Cub Scout meeting with blue balls because my little pal had to go home to his mommy. I hate that.
Sell it.
You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
When I'm having sex and the goddamn kid's ribs start to break. I hate that.
You get into some dark material.
Wow. You know what I hate?
What?
When a guy puts out a cigarette on your ass and he won't even have the common courtesy to get you a beer from the fridge. I hate that. You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
When the washroom attendant makes you take the straw out of your mouth.
Go ahead.
I hate that.
John don't even get that.
Oh, no, because I thought he said watch room. I didn't hear what he said.
Washroom.
Yeah.
He's got to enunciate.
You know what I hate?
What?
I hate? When the EMS technician stops giving you mouth-to-mouth when you regain consciousness. I hate that.
You got to work on that.
I know.
One.
He hates that he can't read.
I know. You know what I hate?
You know what I hate?
If Einstein was such a genius, how come he didn't comb his hair and wear lipstick? You know what I hate?
What?
I hate it when strangers don't even know your name. I hate that. You know what I hate? After your proctologist finishes his exam, he kisses you on the back of your head. I hate that.
Why would you hate that? You're a homo.
Yeah,
You love that. You know what I love?
Hey, Jackie, Fred, these are kind of weak right here.
What?
You know what I hate?
What?
When you get something caught in your throat and then his nuts hit you in the eye. I hate that.
That's not weak.
That's a little better.
What's the difference between a football player and a homo?
What?
Nothing. You know what I hate?
What?
I hate when I'm in the middle of going to the bathroom and a cop pulls me over for speeding. I hate that.
Now you're on a roll.
There you go. You know what I hate?
What?
When your mother asks you to move your car when you're in the middle of having sex with a Thanksgiving turkey. That's what I hate. These, come on.
Hey, Ma, I don't want to move my car in the middle of having sex.
Turkey.
The turkey. Casey's working on his stand-up over there. I see him cracking himself up. What? Let me hear some stand-up.
You know what I hate? When I'm shaving and I nick the guy's balls and he bleeds on my silk sheets. I hate that. You know what I hate?
What?
When I'm pleasuring myself and the coach won't help. I hate that.
Boy, he's got some routine.
You know what the last thing a child sees before he's killed by a child molester?
What?
My collection of Barney tapes.
Oh.
God.
You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
When I tear the pages out of a book with my penis and the librarian complains. I hate that. You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
I hate when you smell some good ass and it turns out to be a chick's. I hate that.
I hate that.
You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
I hate when a guy finishes all over your face without warning.
Right.
I hate that.
I hate you.
You know what I hate?
What?
Vagina. I hate that.
You hate that.
You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
When I'm playing tackle with the little boys in my neighborhood and they want to get dressed. I hate that.
That's funny.
You know what the worst part of taking a 2-year-old and slowly crushing the skull in a vice is?
What?
The 10 minutes of screaming until the end. I hate that.
You got to work on your delivery.
Yeah.
How old is Joan now? Joan Rivers.
Joan's at least, I'm going to say 70.
Would you bang her if you...
No.
Well, Edgar's dead.
Yeah. I wouldn't bang Joan because Joan's too old. Yeah, I can't get worked up over an old woman. I can't. She's too old.
Plus, I used to bang her, and there's the Coda man.
And she looks great.
Yeah.
You know, she's all pulled back, and
Then don't tell me she looks great, because if she looked great, you'd bang.
No, but you know what?
No, she looks great for a woman her age, but I couldn't bang her.
You know what it is? Her face looks great due to plastic surgery, but do you think that her body is all...
I think you could bang her.
What's that?
I think you could bang her.
Do it.
I think you're attracted to her.
I would do it in a second.
You would bang Joan Rivers.
Of course.
I would love to get oral from her.
I would.
Yeah, so I would do that.
Of course, you wouldn't like to get oral from an icon? Where's she on the list? There's nothing better than icon oral.
It's like your mom. That's like someone your mom's with.
My grandmother.
She's still got a good body. I mean, I just wonder if it's all
Do you think it's good?
Well, I don't know if it's all wrinkly, but in clothes...
Casey, would you bang Joan Rivers?
No.
Would you bang her
That's
for...
because she's a woman.
Yeah,
would you bang her for...
He banged
$10 million?
$10 million? No.
You wouldn't? I would. $10 million I would.
$10 million? Are you kidding me?
You'd bang her for $10 million, wouldn't you, Howard?
Put it in this perspective. Wouldn't you say she's probably one of the tops in her age group? If you had to bang a 70-year-old woman, wouldn't you say that Joan's one of the...
If someone said to me, you have to bang a 70-year-old woman,
she's my go-to
I would
girl.
bang Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
I would bang her or Raquel Welch.
Is Raquel 70?
No.
She looks it.
But somebody said, what about Sophia Loren? How old is she?
I don't think Sophia Loren looks like a guy with giant glasses.
She's fat.
Yeah.
Dude, we're talking about an old lady here.
I know, but if you've got to do it.
$10 million.
You just turned down $10 million for one?
Yeah, I don't.
But you're gay. I'm talking the wrong guy.
Right, that's what I said. It's a woman.
I'd pay her $1,000. I actually think she's sort of attractive. I'm
not saying she's not attractive. I'm just saying I don't know if I could have sex with her for free.
I could do it.
I have to get paid.
Could she give you oral?
Me?
If you were like...
For free?
Yeah.
No.
Get out of here.
You're not even going to accept oral.
Why? Think about it.
What's it? Not my thing.
Come on. I would love to get oral from her. You jump on top of Joan, you probably break her hip.
So? You're a guy who gets naked for German guys.
Yeah. Be gentle.
No, we know a guy.
Casey, take off your pants. We're going to take some pictures.
Gay photograph! Gay photograph! Howard, we know a guy who had sex with a legend, after she was past her prime.
Yeah, there are guys who'll do it. I got to take a break. We'll talk to Joan. We'll see how she looks.
You'll tell her that you won't have sex.
I'm going to have to tell her I'm not having sex with her.
John and I would.
I'm sure she wouldn't have sex with me. I'm not exactly attractive.
Oh, you could get her. Dude, you want to get in the papers. You just start taking her out in public.
I asked Casey to sit in here for a minute because I'm listening to this story he's telling me through the commercial. John said the other day he was really pissed at Casey because he was down in the parking garage, and Casey comes walking in with no shirt on in the parking garage. And John was like, Jesus Christ, you just want to kill him because he's in such good shape.
I know. And he doesn't even think he's in good shape.
So I said to Casey, I go, what do? You walk around the streets of Manhattan with no shirt on? And he goes, yeah, it's summer, and when I'm showering, sometimes I just run out with my shirt on.
But look, my parking garage is right next to my apartment, and when it's hot, look, I don't wear shoes or a shirt, or like
Tarzan.
He is the naked daredevil.
No, it's summertime.
You don't feel weird walking out of your apartment with no shirt on in the middle of Manhattan?
Not at all. Because you know why his body is in such perfect shape.
Isn't that kind of like saying, hey, everybody, look at my body?
Not at all, man. It's like you go out and play basketball or something like that. I don't wear a shirt. Sleep naked. I don't care.
Every customer sleeping naked is because you're home by yourself.
Right. Where were you going?
When I'm at my apartment, I never wear a shirt ever.
But to walk out into the street without a shirt?
I don't care.
Every customer in the garage was like staring at him. Like all the girls in there.
It's like being a hot chick and walking around with no bra.
Right, but Casey, where were you going?
We were going to a Bally's appearance.
Yeah, no, but in my car I never wear a shirt either. I mean, it's just... No, it's hot, It's summertime, not in the wintertime.
I can't even sleep.
Don't you think he wants to be
He wants
seen?
people to see his body. Yeah. It's in perfect shape.
He's on display.
But even if I had a body like his, I think I'd put a shirt on.
I feel embarrassed because then you're showing off.
You know what, man?
You know what's strange, though? When we ask him to take off his shirt in here, we always have to fight it.
Yeah, because I'm at work. I mean, it's not appropriate for work.
We throw McGriddles at people's nutsacks.
You're not exactly at work at IBM. You're on the Howard Stern show.
But dude, I'm just saying, I'm around my apartment if I'm outside trying to fix something, or I'm sitting around my apartment.
Like, tons of chicks just come up to you and go
not at all. I go about my business, do whatever I do.
Guys, come on to you.
You never had a guy come up to you when you walk around with your shirt off?
No.
Oh, you're lying.
No, I go to the beach, right? You're a guy.
The beach is different. Everyone walks around with their shirt off. In the streets of Manhattan, no guys are walking around with their shirts off.
Not true. I see plenty of homeless guys that do that.
All he had on was
Homeless.
shorts. He had just shorts and...
I just got out of the shower.
I agree with
I don't know, man. I think this is weird.
It's not like I was walking around taking a walk.
What?
We go to the track, and they yell at him to put his shirt back on.
He goes to the track with no shirt.
The security guards are like, hey, you can't come in here. You got to put your shirt on.
Yeah.
And he keeps taking it off.
The same guy every year yells at me.
Dude, of course.
No, you're hanging out outside. You're in the park. You're
not outside. You're at Belmont on a Friday afternoon. You know who's there?
Nobody cares.
I think you're trying, in some subtle way, to say, hey, look at me.
Do I do that in here?
Subtle.
No, not in here.
No,
but
I
you're
don't.
doing that on the
It's
street.
like everybody else, though. Strangers.
Why would I do it? Why would I do it somewhere else and not do it?
Because you're
in
proud of
here?
your body, right? I mean,
You're an exhibitionist.
I'm an exhibition.
Are you proud of your body, Case?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
But if you were built like Artie, you wouldn't walk around with your shirt off.
Hey, no, yeah, my friends do too. Look like Artie. They do the same thing.
Your friends
They don't
do not
care.
look like Artie.
No, my friends. Yeah, a lot of my
Nobody
friends.
could look like Artie.
Yeah, how do your friends look like
I'm your friend. I look exactly like Artie.
Let me switch topics. I look exactly like Artie.
I look exactly like I agree with KC. If he had his shirt off while we were bukkakeing Dynamite, I would have been offended.
Yeah, he doesn't do it at work.
Yeah.
The one place he maybe should.
Right.
Professional.
Hey now, what's happening, everybody? Good morning. Hey now. It's hot in here, isn't it?
Hey now.
It's getting hot in here.
Hey now.
But I'm going to keep on all my clothes so I don't offend anyone.
Please.
Unlike Casey, who walks around the streets of Manhattan with his shirt off. I was shocked by that. I went up to two of my buddies yesterday. I said, hey, the guy who works on my show, KC, who's in good shape, he like walks around Manhattan with his shirt off.
I'm still waiting to witness that.
And my buddy goes, yeah, he's gay.
Right. That's the only people you see doing that.
It's because he's gay.
Yeah. Right.
You don't walk around. I mean,
Guys don't walk around like that.
You know, if I was...
He goes, well, you play basketball. Casey says to me, well, you play basketball, you take off your shirt. I go, yeah, that's playing basketball.
Not walking down the street.
Dude, first of all, I don't walk around the street. Like, I don't go on a leisurely walk without my shirt on.
You're gay.
Dude, it has nothing to do with that. It's just like, I'm in my apartment. My garage is right next to it.
Dude, I've been in my apartment, and my garage is near me. Right. And I don't walk out with my shirt off.
It's right
I won't even walk
door.
downstairs in my building with my shirt off.
Oh, I see. Dude, it's
do you go to Belmont Racetrack with your shirt off?
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
when you
not
go,
basketball.
No, when you go to like to a concert.
Dude, you're
like
gay.
No,
you're a homosexual male.
When you go to a concert.
And you know something? The sooner you come screaming out of the closet, the better you'll feel.
Stop it.
I'm serious.
He'll be one of those 40-year-olds who leaves a family.
Right, because he realizes way too late.
Off with his young boyfriend.
His 4 children and his wife are going to be humiliated because he's going to go, I didn't know. I mean, I had feelings, but I was living a lie.
Hey, you've gone
I want to get the operation to become a woman.
No, you've gone to a concert,
so
right?
What?
You've gone to a concert.
Yes.
During the day. Do you wear a shirt? No.
Yeah, I do.
No, not during the day. Or
Dude,
like a
only
baseball game or something like that. If you're out in the stands and you're drinking and you're out...
Dude, it's because you're in good shape and you're gay.
Imagine being at Belmont. Give me $2 in the 6th on Merrymaker. Hey, who's the fig?
Who's the fig?
Unreal. It's weird. I don't know. I just think it's gay.
You know...
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of concerts and a lot of baseball games, and I have no physique to be taking my shirt off.
Right.
But it doesn't matter. No, it matters a lot. No, we're guys. Nobody cares.
No, it's not because we're guys.
Concert isn't. I mean, it has nothing to do with whether they're guys or not. Everybody else is wearing a shirt. Why do you think you're not?
That's not true. If it's in the middle of the day, no way. That's not true.
What does the time of day have to do with it?
Because it's hot out and the sun is out. When you walk down the street, how many other guys would you say are not wearing just I'm not walking down like the street with a briefcase and no shirt on. You know what I mean? It's just like my garage is right next to it. I used to.
Dude, forget it. It's not controversy. You're just gay. Come out of the closet.
It has something to do with me being gay.
You know, Garrett, you see a lot of guys without shirts on walking around with their husbands.
Hey, Java, my old dog. You're on the phone.
Yeah, Jew boy. This is your old dog, Java. I'm just wondering, I've been watching the guy that Allison married, my new dad.
Oh, come on.
He really pounds Allison good.
Oh, stop it. All right, goodbye.
Jesus. That's no way to start the morning.
I have my dog at work today.
It's take your dog to work day.
It's take your daughter to work day.
I got Bianca 3 Milanos already. She's...
Is she eating Milanos?
Trying to get
There was nobody home to hang with the dog, so Beth said to me, take the dog to work with you, you know? I said, I don't know. The dog could distract me. And she stop it. Just let the dog hang out with the interns and stuff. I said, okay. The dog will love it.
The dog's getting tons of attention.
Good, good. Did you put a bowl of water down for it?
Casey was working on it. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, take off your shirt and go get the dogs home.
Everybody from the interns to Wood Yee is out there playing with it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, good. Okay. That's good.
Hey, dog.
I got to tell you something. I'm beat.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. The dog days of summer.
Oh, I see.
It is rough.
It's hot in here, too. I get man, it is so hot, but then you put the air conditioning on, then it's so cold.
I know. You can't win.
You know, yesterday it was so hot in here, and then when you left around 2 in the afternoon, it's so cold in the office, you can't even breathe.
I wonder what happens. You
get sweaty.
I suck the air out of me.
It gets all cold.
I don't know, man. Adam, what's up?
Yeah, good morning, Howard. I hope the dude don't walk around Village like that without his shirt off.
I know gay guys who don't walk around with their shirt off.
Man, you're gay, man. Walking around, you got other guys looking at you.
Dude, you're gay. Even this guy says it.
No, well, this dude, I'm telling you, it's not like I'm going out just, going grocery shopping.
The thought, someone told me you walk around in shorts and no shirt. Just like walking around the streets of Manhattan. Dude, that's so gay. It just is. It's a known fact.
That's the way I walk around my apartment.
And what's the big deal about being gay? Just come out of the closet.
It has nothing to do with being gay.
Nothing wrong with being gay,
No,
dude.
it has nothing to do with that.
It's not going to affect our friendship.
You know what? Your father died. He can't yell at you for being gay. So go ahead.
Right.
It's okay.
Go right to that.
Yeah, he died. He's not going to yell at you. Dude, let it out.
Stop.
Want to come out of the closet right now?
If you want to believe I'm gay, then go ahead. Believe it.
I think I do.
What?
I never used to, but now I do.
Now you do.
See, he's the one who's keeping himself in the closet right now because he can't face that he's gay.
It's very possible you're gay. Weren't you up at some guy's house taking, naked pictures of yourself?
No, not at all. I wasn't taking naked pictures.
What were you wearing?
It was a pair of shorts.
His tighty whities.
It wasn't some dude's house.
Was it some German gay dude?
That wasn't I don't know if he was gay, but he was German.
No, he was gay, and you know he was.
He probably was. I don't know.
You're saying it like that's the only time it's happened. Apparently, he does this all the time.
What do you think? This is something I do for fun?
I don't know, man.
No.
It's something you do.
Klaus, how does my ass look? Not Klaus. His name was Hans. Oh, Hans Klaus.
If I was defending Casey in the I'm Not Gay trial, I'm trying to think of one argument I could make.
Right. Where's your defense?
Wait, gay photographs, Chairman. What does that prove?
Your Honor, this is evidence that was not submitted to us ahead of time. I must strike it from the record.
I'd like to withdraw.
I have to admonish the jury, do not pay attention to the fact that Mr. Armstrong was in a German guy's apartment.
With his pants around his ankles.
Around his ankles.
Whoa, that was a surprise.
Very short.
Prosecution had one up its sleeve.
Chris, you're on the air.
Yeah, why don't you tell this guy to look around next time he's out walking around with his shirt off and see how many other people are doing it.
Exactly.
You go to the beach?
Eric, the beach?
Yeah, you go to the beach?
Yeah, at the beach, that's appropriate.
I've thought about going to doctors and see if I can get a shirt permanently attached to me.
All right, what about you? When you get in a fight, take your shirt off?
Get in a fight?
Yeah.
What, you mean when you wrestle other dudes?
Yeah, no, when you get in a fight, you take your shirt
Eric, you're
off.
on the air.
Yeah, man, unless you're like a farmer or in landscaping, dude, you're gay.
Yeah. In other words, there's times where, if you were a landscaper and you're busting your balls, but you're just walking out of your apartment with your shirt off, and you go into 2 feet, you're at the track with your shirt off.
The track, too, but the track is like the beach. What? The track's like the sun.
Who else has their shirt off at the track?
There's plenty of guys.
My dad. My dad walks around with his shirt off.
Case, is there one guy at Belmont on a weekday afternoon who's got his shirt off? Come on.
Honestly.
So they all look like me. But they're not hanging out outside. They're hanging out in, the clubhouse and stuff like that. If you're hanging outside with the rest of the bums, you want to...
Case.
What?
It wasn't 2 feet away, the garage.
It is, too. It's right next to my building.
It's about at least 30 or 40 feet, would you say? And there was plenty of people in the garage to see you without your shirt on.
I give a crap. What I care about them? I'm going to get in my car. I'm not going to drive. I don't put the AC on because it makes my car stall out. So I leave the window open and it's hot. So I got to wear a shirt.
The T-shirt would make a real big difference.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Dan, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard?
Yes.
I'm not talking about KC or nothing, but I want to talk to you about what Kate Hudson said yesterday.
Well, don't even get me started. I was home yesterday thinking about that, getting steamed.
I was going to say, you're going to start him off early in the morning.
You want to get me going, huh?
Yeah, no, Howard. I don't want to get you all riled up and right early or anything, but I want to know what I can do and guys like me around the country can do to get this woman. Like, what can we do?
When's the last time you had a little ass?
Robin.
Hello. Check, please.
Hello, hey. Can I have some ketchup?
Ketchup?
That was out of left field, wasn't it?
Hey, can I ask you a question as a gay man?
Sure.
If you see a guy walking around on the streets of Manhattan
with his shirt off?
With his shirt off and just a pair of shorts,
I was going to comment on that.
Is he gay?
No, unless he folds the shirt perfectly and stuffs it in the back part of his pants, and it lays like a flap. Then you know he's gay.
All right.
That's like the gay flag?
Well, no, but you know what? When it's like a gay man or a straight man will just take the shirt off and just whatever. But a gay man will at least take the shirt off, but he has to fold it and then tuck it perfectly in the back part of the pants.
All right, that's good to know. All right, thank you, Lauren. Lauren Fox is the founder of the Miss Gay Universe pageant.
Coaches scare me, man.
Well, he did just lose the national title.
But you know something? The real reason that I never got into sports, I mean, I sucked at it, but I think I know why. These dudes all scare me. I mean, they're just so goddamn angry. I don't know, man. They freak me out, the coaches.
A lot of coaches are in your face.
Like even the coaches in high school football and stuff, they're like such pricks. Who would, unless you're really super athlete, who would put up with that crap?
Yeah, they're certainly not going to teach anybody to be an athlete. You have to come gifted for them to even care about you at all.
You know, you're so on the money about that, because especially at the high school level, most of the coaches are guys who failed at being a pro, and they carry a lot of anger, man. I just
remember the dude in my high school, Southside High School, Mr. Caproni. He was the football coach. He didn't like me because I had long hair. He called me a hippie in the class, made me feel weird, and he gave all the jocks good grades, seemed like. I don't know if every jock, but a couple of them seemed to be doing a little too well. And then he just seemed real pissed and like not the type of guy you'd want to, you know, if you wanted to learn how to play sports, you certainly wouldn't go to the cat and say, can you help me out here?
No, it's not a learning place for somebody who's getting started.
Yeah.
And you're right. If your coach is your teacher, you're always going to do a little better.
Yeah, he seemed like a bully.
Howard, one of the greatest sports moments of all time, we were telling you about this last week, was this coach of Ohio State back in the 70s. His team threw an interception, and the guy started running down the field with it. He got knocked out by his sidelines, and this, like, 70-year-old guy just punched him right in the face. He punched the football player right in the face.
Yeah.
Woody Hayes.
They're just a little too into it. Okay, I understand a pro guy, maybe even understand a college guy, but some of these high school dudes, oh, my God, you'd think it was, like, for real. They're high school history teachers, and they think they're all of a sudden the big coach.
And they torture you.
Yeah, they're dicks.
It's worse on lower levels, you're right, because those guys are really mad.
Yeah.
I guess they're upset because they never really made it to the big time or something.
Yeah, the big time. Big time.
Or
it's not our fault.
Southside High School.
Well, there's nothing worse than a Little League coach who takes it a little too seriously.
Well, like Casey's dad was a coach. He must have been nuts. I mean, Casey's nuts, and it's like, I understand why. I don't even fully understand the extent to which Casey's father drove him mad. Mm-hmm. Your dad was like the wrestling coach, and he had a wrestling camp. And
Casey was in for all of it.
Yeah, well, it's a different type of motivation, that's all.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know, when Fred plays that Bobby Knight clip where he's yelling? I mean, you know, that's what they all do. Every single one. That's what they all sound like.
Yeah, well, maybe it's time for them to change.
But did you have to do...
I'm getting the out of here. I mean, if you're not going to recover Greg Graham, if you're just going to let him drive by you, if the rest of you are going to let him catch the ball outside the 3-second lane and drive all the way in here without one guy challenging him, then I'm leaving and you guys will run till you can't even suffer. Now, I'm tired of this. I'm sick and tired of an 8-10 record. I'm tired of losing to Purdue. I'm not here to around this week. Now, you may be, but I'm not. Now, I'm going to guarantee you that if we don't play up there Monday night, you ain't going to believe the next 4 days. Now, I am not here to get my ass beat on Monday. Now, you better understand that right now. This is absolute bullshit. I'll run your ass right into the ground. I mean, I'll run you. You'll think last night was a picnic. I had to sit around for a year with an 8-10 record in this league. And I mean, you will not put me in that position again. Or you will goddamn pay for it like you can't believe. Now, you better get your head out of your ass.
Dad, can I ask you a question?
No! He reminded me of something, Howard. Even on the lowest level, if you have a bad game, run till you suffer. If you come back, a bad football game, come back on Monday, just start doing laps for like 2 hours.
Just put yourself on the track. Don't even wait for the coach to tell you.
They're like Saddam Hussein's kids.
I'm going to hire Bobby Knight for when I played abroad. That would be great.
Yeah, he needs to stand on the sidelines.
Howard, see, like being like a coach's son kind of sucked in a way because you would get that during the day, but I would get that when I got home.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You can't escape it.
I would get that at the dinner table.
Plus, Casey told me that his dad, in order not to show favoritism, was that much harder on Casey.
Yeah, great. Thanks. Well, you know what? I am your son. Show some favoritism, you ass.
I'm sick and tired of you not passing the mashed potatoes when I asked for it. Well, I had enough.
When he starts sitting at the table, like, critiquing the rest of the team. These sons of bitches.
No, mostly just, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have anything to say about the rest of the
I don't understand why you're not giving it your all.
You have no heart.
Yeah, but imagine if the coach...
Did your dad die from yelling? His head exploded?
I'm sure that had something to do with it.
Yeah.
But Howard, imagine you play a game on Saturday, right? The team loses. At least the team goes home till Monday. Casey has all Saturday night, all
Were you
day
relieved
Sunday?
when your dad died?
No.
In a way, I know you were sad and everything, I guess, but...
No.
Were you relieved? Like,
because I was in college, so it was, I wasn't in high school anymore. So I had left.
Yeah.
I made Casey watch The Great Santini. I begged him to watch it for like 4 years. He watches. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Did you cry?
No.
Fag.
Yeah.
I understand why Bobby D's a great actor.
Yeah.
Great Santini.
Did your dad ever bounce a ball off your head?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Did he hit you?
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to play basketball because it went on the same time during wrestling season. And he told me, he said, if you touch the basketball, you get warts. So I believed it until I was like 13.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Daddy Armstrong.
The blacks touch basketballs. They give you warts.
Wow.
Did he have you on any kind of regimen? Do you get up early and run and stuff?
I kind of did that stuff on my own, but
like it was your idea. When
you know what sucked was when I would have to lose weight for wrestling, you have to suck weight. I'd come home and I'd be eating something. Like, what are you doing? You can't eat that. Like he would tell me that I couldn't eat.
You ran on your own?
What about your dad? Would he not eat also?
No.
Of course not. He'd sit there and eat it in front of him.
Yeah,
Was your dad fat?
He was a big dude.
Big fat pig telling you not to eat.
Yeah, he was a big dude.
Stupid ass. I wish I could have wrapped him in his head. God damn ass.
A lot of the wrestlers would do in my high school, they would not shower for 4 days before a match, so they stunk, so it would give them an advantage.
I crapped my pants.
Yeah. I mean,
well, there you go. That's really going the extra mile.
Oh, come on, let's go, man. I got a full metal jacket right in my pants.
I crapped my singlet.
Wrestling is not a fun sport. It's not fun.
No.
Like, I used to starve myself. I'd take
Get on the microphone if you're going to talk.
I'd take, laxatives and stuff like that.
Wait, push the microphone. No.
Yeah, right there.
Right on it. Get right into it.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't eat for a couple days. You can't drink water for like 3 days.
Did you ever make yourself throw up?
All the time.
You stick your fingers down your throat to make weight. You're a quarter pound heavy, just stick your fingers down your throat.
You chew tobacco, so you lose like a quarter pound of spit.
Wow.
Just kill yourself.
Yeah. That's fun.
Wrestling's the only sport where you could have your face in someone's armpit and you could be winning.
David, you're on the air.
Oh, God. I didn't expect to go on the air, but Casey's father was the guy from Coach in Port Jefferson High School back in the late 70s, early 80s. The guy used to make us take diuretics. I mean, nuts.
Was it Coach Armstrong?
Coach Armstrong with a handlebar mustache. He had a big upper body.
Did he have a handlebar mustache, your dad?
No, this guy is a complete ass. No, he didn't. And
what did your dad have a handlebar mustache?
Yeah. But he,
Coach Armstrong.
Yeah, but he never told anybody to take diuretics, you ass.
He used to make us.
Shut up, you.
Him, Coach, and the crowd. Kind of beyond day, whatever his name is again, and Coach Claude.
What do you know? Who the hell are you?
It sounds like he knows your dad.
Yeah, probably knows who he is, but he never told anybody to take diuretics. That's not what he did.
Wait a second.
I know, he never told me to do that. What?
If we didn't make the weight, we had to take the diuretics. And also Senecon.
You know nothing. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Senecon, huh?
And I'd like to meet you so I can beat the hell out of you.
Yeah. What is Senecon, Casey?
Senecon, I don't even know what that is.
That's makes you go diarrhea.
Yeah,
makes you go diarrhea.
Hey, are you lying?
Dude, I'm serious. I graduated in 1977.
What's your name?
Excuse me.
What's your last name?
I'm not giving my last name over the air, asshole.
Well, you're completely wrong, and that's not cool to call and lie about.
So you
people.
wrestled under Casey's dad?
Yeah, I was under him and Coach Clausen. and Anna Criambi. I can't remember his last name. Not sure.
Hey, seriously, you sound kind of gay.
Oh yeah, I'm totally 100% fag.
Wow, Casey.
Yeah, Coach Armstrong never did anything to you, did he?
No, but you know what's kind of funny though? You talk about the wrestling camp. He only brought up certain people he wanted to bring up to the wrestling camp.
Yeah, probably because you're an ass. You're a complete ingrate.
Ingrate.
Look at you. Look at you. I'd like to meet you, man.
Were you attracted to Casey's dad?
No, he had a big upper body, but he had skinny legs. But the man could run fast, though. He was a fast runner. He was a good coach, though. A little screwed up, but good coach.
Well, see, someone remembers your dad.
Why don't you go make out with your boyfriend?
Oh, he's right next to me.
Good. Why don't you go do it and hang up?
Have a good day, guys.
Go drop dead. Kill yourself.
Oh!
I hope you get AIDS.
Oh, Casey, you didn't say anything that bad.
Yeah, did he call up and yelled about somebody in my family?
Pants.
What?
At least I'm not peeing in my bed.
Well, neither am I. I didn't do that either.
Yeah, I'm sure not.
Yeah.
You did. You peed your bed.
Yeah, I don't know what you and your boyfriend do, but leave me out of it.
Whatever they do, they're not peeing in their bed.
Well, who knows? You don't know what they're doing. Besides, the guy's a liar. You're a liar.
How would I know your father then, dude?
Yeah, if you know who he is and you name the other coaches, yeah, but that never happened.
Never happened.
How do I know? Because I wrestled for him. He never told me to do it.
You made weight.
Oh, come on.
We had to make weight.
Because Homo never listened.
As a matter of fact, that was one of the reasons why Port Jefferson was one of the best wrestling teams, because we always made the weight.
Well, that's a pretty serious accusation.
It totally is.
The coach is telling you to take a diuretic.
That's a complete disrespect, and the guy shouldn't say that.
Now, he told the kids to read Dianetics. You got it wrong.
Casey, you have not a leg to stand on. Your father's not here.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Thank you.
Anyway, take care, guys.
I think he's kidding.
I'm 100% fag.
I remember Coach Armstrong.
I remember Coach Armstrong asked me to take an enema for the team.
No, that guy wasn't on a wrestling team. He dreamt he was on a wrestling team so he could do some homo crap. That's why.
I don't know, man. Sounds like he knows Coach Armstrong.
Yeah.
He had a big upper body. The man could run fast.
Skinny legs, big upper body.
And a handlebar mustache.
Him and Coach Cloth.
Your dad had a handlebar mustache?
Yeah,
That's creepy. Handlebar, like guys way into there. Did he have wax and stuff?
Yeah, I think he did. Actually.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Casey, come here. I want to kiss you with my mustache. Did your dad ever kiss you?
No.
On the cheek or anything?
No.
A lot of guys are uptight about that. If I had a son, I'd kiss him.
He went for the lips,
I wouldn't.
Casey?
I would.
I wouldn't.
I'd kiss my son on the cheek. You know what I mean? Hold him and kiss him. Why not?
Little boy, and then as he grows up, you still see the little boy.
So you should never have kids. You'd be a bad father.
Oh, I know that.
Because you treat girls different than boys. And
yeah. No, I know that. See, I know that. Now, I'm fair. I wouldn't do that. I have no problem not doing that.
Not doing what?
Not having kids.
Yeah, you should be sterilized.
Yeah, let's make sure.
If you have a son as a little boy, you kiss him on the mouth, and then you move to the cheek.
If you had a son, you wouldn't kiss him on the cheek?
Of course I would.
Hey, you know what was creepy, man? I used to have this kid, a friend. I used to go over to his house, and every time we'd leave, he'd like, all right, Dad, I'm leaving. He'd go over, and the old man would kiss him on the mouth.
Oh.
Mouth? I mean,
Wow.
My father kissed my ass cheeks a lot.
Hey, is that normal, though?
Well, on the mouth, that's absolutely abnormal.
No, not on the mouth.
We don't need to do
No, like a kiss on the lips like you would kiss your girlfriend.
No.
My mom always wants to kiss me in the mouth. I don't let her.
See, that's wrong, too. You shouldn't do that.
Like, we give each other a kiss goodbye, but...
Yeah, on the cheek, right?
Why
on the
did you
cheek.
go for the lips?
She wants me. I'm Howard Stern.
My father would always give me diuretics and try to tongue kiss me.
My dad kissed me once he was nude.
Come here. He'd check you for a hernia.
Shut up.
Kiss me.
My dad would kiss my neck and whisper to me. Come here, you.
Would pretend he was reaching for the light and put his arm around you and pull you close.
One time at the movies, he did the popcorn trick. Cut out the bottom of the popcorn. With his penis. I love you, Howard. I love you. What?
I had an aunt that used to kiss us, and then she would grab our packages.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, I know a woman that used to, I swear I'm not making a joke, she would perform oral on her grandson.
What?
She was from the old country.
What country is that?
From Europe. And let me tell you something. She used to, and my mom knows who she is, too. Like, she'd be changing the baby's diaper and stuff, and she would...
This wasn't a baby she did this.
Yeah, she would kiss and evidently a lot of old women used to do this back in the days.
I'm horrified.
Yeah. used to kiss. They kiss your belly, then they kiss your privates.
Good Lord. Was that to turn you off of oral?
I don't know. I know she had a handlebar mustache. No, but seriously, I can't believe your dad had a handlebar mustache. And even back then, that was kind of creepy.
Hey, he's old school.
That was creepy.
Did he have a crew cut?
No.
No crew cut.
No.
Casey, I'll be upstairs waxing my mustache.
Don't bother me. You run.
Yeah.
I think those are so creepy, those handlebar mustaches.
Any guy who's like waxing and twirling
it's a very
facial hair.
I just think, okay, you want to grow a mustache? Okay. You want to start twirling it up with wax?
That says something to me.
And what woman likes that?
That's what it says to me. You don't like women.
Well, it screams notice me for something.
Yeah.
It was big in the 70s.
Casey, what did you get me for Father's Day? I got you a mustache comb, Dad. And wax. Thank you, son.
Very good.
Now go starve yourself. Go make weight.
It does remind you of the old boxers from the 20s, the handlebar mustache,
right.
you know.
Did your dad have a mustache comb?
Yeah, he must have, yeah. He must have.
Old kid.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a whole...
Probably loved that mustache more than you.
I know, wouldn't you?
Sad. Sad. Busy with that mustache.
Was nice to the mustache.
Jeff the Drunk, you're on the air.
Hey. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, my father used to kiss me on the lips.
Look at you.
Yeah, this is proof positive it shouldn't happen.
On the lips? God, I bet that's the last time you got kissed on the lips.
And I turned out perfectly normal.
What's that now, Artie?
I'm perfectly normal now.
Exactly.
So take that.
Little bitch.
You know Jeff is very angry with everyone here.
I'm not angry with everybody.
What's with all the messages then?
No, I just want to go to Vegas, dude. That's all.
You said to Howard, you said, the only thing that I have in my life is the Howard Stern Show, and you're trying to take that away from me.
Yeah, you're trying to take that away from me, too. I mean, why can't I go? I think I'm a whack packer.
You can go. Who's stopping you?
Yeah.
Here's another one of the people who wrestled under Casey's dad. Hello?
Hello, Howard.
Did Coach Armstrong make you take diuretics?
Yes.
All right.
And laxatives.
And laxatives?
Yes.
And he kissed you on the lips, right?
Yes.
And gave you anal.
Yes.
See? Your father was up to a lot of stuff.
That you don't know about.
And didn't he use his mustache on you?
Yes.
His mustache wax container?
Yes.
He used it like a vibrator, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, Anthony.
Yeah.
Hey. Hello?
Still listening.
Hello?
He can't believe it.
Wendy, he can't believe it.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
How you doing?
All right.
I'm telling you, I had Casey's father for gym class.
Yeah.
This guy was a complete moron. He had no business teaching. Maybe he was a good athlete, but...
Are you being for real?
Misinformation in gym in health class.
You had don't say the S word.
Okay, he did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
His dad did
too. I guarantee.
Where did his dad teach?
What?
Where did his dad teach?
At Port Jefferson.
No, it was Jim.
Believe me, he taught at
He
Port
was a gym teacher. He wasn't a health teacher.
And the gym teacher
He taught me health. He taught health, and he gave nothing but misinformation.
Yeah. Well, you sound very intelligent, so.
Yeah, well, this guy wasn't. He might have been.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll finish the
He's
news.
very touchy. Leave his
Hey, come on, it's his dad. Rest in
come
peace.
on, man. What's up?
Yeah, really.
That ain't right.
All right, we got to go. Take a break. We'll come back and do that. By the way, let me just say something. Casey showed up who hightailed it out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Oh, he thinks it's going to be all right now?
Yeah. He's safe now. Casey, we all decided you are to put on a dress.
Yes.
You go put on a dress.
Go find a dress, girl.
Go put on a dress.
So what makes everybody here so brave? Because they were hanging out. Why are you guys so brave?
Because we came in and did our jobs.
Yes.
Don't
okay. Oh, you guys. Yeah.
We don't hear you.
Talk to him
We don't hear you.
until he puts on a dress.
Listen, what makes you so brave? You abandoned ship and never showed back up.
What are you talking about? I'm here today.
Today, where were you yesterday?
Okay, so what have you guys done to go help down there? What
have you done?
What have I done? Same as you guys.
Right. No, at least we're here trying to get things back to normal.
Oh, you're hiding in your
You're hiding.
Oh, yeah, that really helps.
Skirt on Long Island.
Stop it. You be quiet. You stop it. Robin, you be quiet.
Under your mother's skirt.
Hey, have you been down there?
You were hiding behind your mother.
What are you talking about? Hey, Robin, you got a lot of money. How come you haven't helped out?
You're hiding behind your mother, baby.
Shut up.
Baby.
Shut up.
You baby.
You're mad.
You baby. Get under your mother's skirt. How did she let you out today? How did you find your way under her petticoat?
Oh, you funny, Robin.
Put on your little dirndl skirt.
Goddamn mouth. You don't know anything.
Where's your hoop dress?
Where's your
Why don't you
skirt?
go help out? Why don't you do something?
Where's your hoop dress, girl?
I went down there last night. What did you do?
Where's your skirt? You didn't go anywhere last night.
Go down there?
No.
Okay, you tell me what I did.
Nothing.
All I know is, Howard,
You stayed home with your mom.
when the bombing occurred, Casey was out of this building before
He
anybody.
turned to me. He goes,
I saw him on the elevator. He left before I did.
head for the hills. Leave everyone here to do the broadcast.
Yeah, whatever.
Where's your dress?
Yeah, you guys did so much.
How did everything look through that lace?
Here's what I want.
Shut your mouth. What are you talking about?
Wow. Casey's scared of the Arabs. I'm scared of KC. What's that say about me?
Casey, you still on Metrics? You gonna get your body in shape?
Yeah,
For what? You look good in a skirt. You got a nice ass. Listen, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy you a pair of panties and bra, and I'm gonna get you the mini skirt with your pretty legs.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get you.
I see what you're doing, and it just...
Get those girls down here from Patricia Fields to help with his makeup.
What have you done?
High heels.
Tell me what you've done.
Supply people with information.
We stayed here and did our job.
Yeah,
that's right.
You keep believing that.
Excuse me.
What did you do? You left your job.
I got to give you a great
I was here until
quote.
11 o'clock.
A great quote. I have to get to a lower floor.
Yeah, that's what he told me, too.
That's true.
He says to me, Howard, I'm going to have to leave now. I go, well, where are you going? He goes, I have to be on a lower floor. And he just hightailed it out of here. If everyone was like you, I would have been here alone.
So you had to stay then?
I did. I didn't have to. I stayed because I thought it was the right thing to do.
Yes. No, that's not true.
I'm not going to leave.
People wanted to listen to
No one's going to change my way of life.
And we made it here yesterday. Yesterday, where were you?
Yes. Yeah. Everybody else made it in.
Yeah, I wasn't coming in.
Hey, Howard, if you were...
Why weren't you coming in?
Because I was afraid.
Be honest.
Why should I do that? I mean, put it in perspective. You know.
We all put it in perspective. We were here.
Yeah, well, you live in the city, don't you?
I don't.
I could have gone to Long Island.
I came from Connecticut. Robert came from Staten Island.
Stop. You guys are, all right, you're so great. Everybody's great because they came in here and they yelled.
Hey, dude, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something.
It makes no difference.
Yesterday,
interns came in.
I walk out of my apartment into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I smell this sickening smell, like this plastic burning smell. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, my building's on fire. Something's wrong. So I try to call down to the desk to tell them the phone still isn't working. A lot of the phones are still not working. I go downstairs and I realize I'm actually like in the elevator with my hand over my face thinking when I open the doors it's going to be... I mean, I've never smelled a smell like this in my life.
It was like burning plastic.
Burning plastic. And it was even difficult to breathe. So I get downstairs and I see all the doormen and everything out front. And you go out on the street, there's this smell that was so strong. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Turns out all of a sudden, and everyone's just walking by in this eerie smog. And everyone's just walking by, and I said, what's going on? They go, well, the wind has shifted north, and another building collapsed, so you're smelling the smell. And right before I came down, they said there was a gas leak down by the World Trade Center, that the bomb-sniffing, gas-sniffing dogs figured out there was a leak. They were evacuating everyone from the area. Now I'm thinking, all right, there's a gas leak. This noxious smell is coming up. Maybe there's going to be mass explosions. You don't know. You just don't know.
Yeah,
and
you still don't know what's going to happen.
So now I'm freaking out. I'm thinking, I got to call my daughter. I'm going to call my friend Richard. He has a car. We'll get in a car and we'll head north. Just go. So I called Don Buckwell, asked him what he's doing. He's down by the UN. He says, I'm sitting tight. He said he was getting some of the smell. I guess I was just, I don't know, the direction.
Maybe the wind direction just blew it that way.
I mean, it was burning your eyes. So
I figured I'd go get something to eat. I was starving, and I figured, well, I'll think this thing through. So I'm calling, and I'm like, what is my daughter still doing in Manhattan? Let her go home to Long
Is
Island.
she having classes? Are they still doing that or anything?
Well, supposedly there's class today.
Nothing below 14th Street.
Yeah, I don't understand, but supposedly her class is above 14th. Who knows? So she's hanging out there, and originally we thought she's safer there than getting on even the railroad or something. Just sit tight. But now I'm thinking with this smell and what we're breathing in, I don't know what it is.
I went through that area this morning, and that dust is in the air.
Yeah, I was like flipping out.
All below 14th Street. It's a mess.
Then I realized every time I called Chiasano to discuss it with him, he's like, we got to come into work or this and that. He goes, and it's real. I think you're giving a lot of comfort to people, the fact that you're showing up and you're here and blah, 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 blah. And I went, I don't really care about comforting anyone. I want to go comfort my daughter.
KC.
Yeah.
Run.
I'm going to run for the hills.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But I would have made it back in the morning. I wasn't saying I wouldn't be back. So anyway, I said, okay. Let me see what this is all about. So after talking to everyone, I was busy talking to my daughter for an hour. We're talking. By the time we're talking, it's already dark, and I'm exhausted.
Go to sleep, not
So I just said, screw it, and I went back to bed.
Hey, Harry, if you were in the foxhole, would you want to be next to
Never.
Never.
Give me,
John, you're real brave. What did you do?
Please.
John stayed here.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? No, you didn't. You left when I left.
No, I left after you left just to get my kids out of school because they were moving all kids to her school.
And then you came back the next day.
Yes.
And then you came back because you had such a... you know something about war?
It's our job.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
abandoned ship.
Because
they needed me.
You went with the women and children.
They needed me here. You needed my commentary on...
You left with the women and children.
You went with the women and children.
In fact, you left before the women and children.
That's right, the women and children better get out of your way.
All right, I left. I don't care.
You don't got.
And you didn't even come back.
What? Does that make any difference?
Yeah, I had to get my kids out of school.
So how come you?
Dude, you got to wear a dress.
Oh, take it easy.
You got to wear a dress with high heels.
What has everybody done here?
You need high heels.
Done.
What did you do yesterday? What do you mean? We came to work because Howard wanted us here.
What did I do yesterday? Did you tan yesterday?
Yeah. He probably would have
tanned yesterday.
I watched TV and
I was in the back.
On the way back, I stopped by.
You're a girl. You have to put on a dress.
I also went to the gym too. You went running, didn't you? You said you went running.
I did.
He was in Manhattan.
I was here.
Where did you run?
Where did I run? Yeah.
Last night I went down there last night.
He ran.
Yeah, sure. Where did you run? You ran out by your mom's house because you stayed with your mommy.
I was here last night.
No, you weren't. Last night you got back.
Robin, shut your goddamn mouth. What are you talking about?
Mommy,
you don't know what that is.
Why you ran?
I'm scared, Mommy. I'm scared. Hold on. Shut your goddamn mouth. I don't want to hear what you have to say or what anybody else has to say. Because everybody's so freaking brave in here. Every done a goddamn thing.
Yeah, what did you do? You abandoned
What are you talking about? I went down there last night.
The only thing you could have done, the manly thing to do is to stay here and broadcast.
Stupid thing.
Paul Azad's here. Girl reporters. Help us. The same thing. What are we doing? Girl reporters stayed here.
Okay.
Girls, Robin stayed here.
I'm not a goddamn reporter.
Her driver left.
Go home with Scott to get here.
Her driver left.
Why did you just stay here?
At least I didn't run to Long Island and hang out with my mommy.
You went to a different island.
She went to her home and came back in.
I came all the way back in. I came all the way back in.
Trying to go to a lower floor.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was here up on this upper floor.
Because God knows it wants to bomb this. Casey, why don't you admit you should be wearing a dress? Just admit it.
I'm not going to admit anything.
Dude, don't even fight it. It's funny when you fight it. You should be wearing a dress.
No, you guys
notice the only people he'll fight.
So you think we were stupid?
Notice the only people he'll fight.
Yeah, I do, actually.
If some terrorists come in here, he runs behind his mommy.
Robin, shut your goddamn mouth.
What do you mean there's no reason for it?
Don't tell me to shut my goddamn mouth. I stayed here. I get to run my mouth.
Shut up.
I get to run my mouth.
Casey. You know how many people called and said that they thanked us for being on the air? It was helping them. You are a fairy.
You are.
Okay, what?
Oh, shut up, John. Don't even.
Like I'm going to be afraid of you. You ran home.
John,
you got a vagina.
John,
what is it, Tom?
He doesn't even have a vagina. Vagina has a
All right. Calm down. All right.
Shut your mouth. Don't even come at me like that.
All right. Easy does it.
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Easy does it.
Afraid of him?
Yes, you do. Easy does it, Casey.
Ronnie, hold that guy back. I mean, hold that girl back.
I'll kill you, man.
Yeah, John has never hit a girl before.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What is it, Tom? Don't incite. The guy obviously can't handle it.
Look at him.
Casey, everybody showed up, and it was a professional thing to do. Yesterday was to show up.
Yeah.
What if you're scared you're going to die?
Excuse me, if I may, because there's a function here. It's getting information out. It's trying to help people.
That's what I was doing yesterday.
I
was watching TV all yesterday.
You watch TV?
No, I do. You know how many people were scared to go to tanning salons yesterday? They are a prime target.
While you were tanning, we were working.
This is what I did. I watched TV all day just to get a grip and to see what was happening.
Get a grip.
Because you're going to tell us that you watch TV and you're going to be proud of that?
And what information did you get?
Busted into Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, what did you get?
He gripped his mommy's hand.
What did you learn?
John, shut your mouth.
I'm serious. Why isn't John answering phones?
Yes.
John, look at me. What? All right? Shut up.
Why should he shut up?
Why?
I know, because now he's tough.
Why should he shut up? You're not a terrorist. He can take you.
If you're so tough, get up and come over here.
Oh, Case, come on.
Please. You must be out of your mind.
Casey Benson.
Nobody hits a girl around here.
You're John.
What?
No, John, you're John. And...
No, John, you're John.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Tom's blaming me for this now.
You are totally baiting him, John.
Yeah.
What was Robin?
I will bait him all day. I told you. You come back, you get baited.
What was Robin doing, Tom? I'm scared.
You are baited.
He's upset because he went home.
John asked the tough questions.
I'm not upset at all.
Why are you upset? Then why are you mad at John? He said
John because he keeps starting in, and it's
starting in with what? He just said you went home and
me.
Casey, it's funny that you ran home.
No,
you don't
can't find humor in that. And Tom, I'm
not funny.
It's amazing.
It's not funny that you had to go find low ground.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll do it again, man. I want to have a shot. I'm going to be on the ground floor. I'm not going to be stuck up here.
We know this about you.
I'm going to be down.
You're going to make sure you're safe.
Shut up, bro.
All of us were scared. All of us were scared. All of us.
You're all so perfect. You're all perfect.
Oh, no.
We did the broadcast.
Oh, yeah. So, that.
Go ahead, Tom. Finish what you were saying. Tom was making some sense.
Abandoned ship.
We didn't. No, we didn't.
Stayed here.
Only the
What did Giuliani say? He said, if you can stay out of the city, stay. He said non-essential workers, and we're essential to giving information.
He said, we realize a lot of New Yorkers need a tan. But
you're tanner than ever.
Right, this isn't the Bahamas. People need tans here.
Seriously, how do you lay there and tan while we're all working?
I'm not laying there.
Because he was close to the TV.
What did you do, stand up?
Yeah, this was last night when I was coming in.
I see.
So I
tanned while you came in?
How'd
your bikini line?
Where do you tan? Are you naked when you tan?
No.
No. You had a bikini line?
and then I came back into the city. And once I got back into the city, so everything was all right.
Let me say something.
Nobody wants to listen to you.
No one wants to
We would have listened to you yesterday.
We would have heard from you yesterday if you weren't here.
What was that message he left on your answering machine, Gary?
Oh, yeah, you got to get the answering machine. No, your email.
Voicemail or BlackBerry or whatever you did.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
So I get in last night, and I go down there and see if I can help out. Did you see any of that?
You know why he did that, Howard? He did it because he knew that we were going to goof on him.
You know what? Oh, yeah.
He tanned because... No, he tanned so the Arabs would think he was an Arab.
You're coming in to help, and you go to a tanning parlor.
He heard One Liberty Plaza was on fire, and he figured you can get tan from the light.
I'm going to tell you something. You might be cowardly, but you look good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys are great. I don't see you guys going down to help out.
Wait, they said no volunteers to help.
We're helping out. They said no volunteers, so that's why you didn't go.
That's right.
Yes. Also, Julian, I was going to go out of the city.
I was going to go, Case.
I swear to God, I was going to go.
Oh, God, that was the sweetest music you ever heard.
You knew that you were going to get goofed on, so then you like...
Yeah, I care what you think.
You drove by the wreck.
Look how angry you're getting.
Why? Because you're far, man. You're over the line. What are you doing? I'm serious. I was
you know what, John? Go boo. He'll have to run to a lower floor.
He just wanted to see. He just wanted to see you in a dress.
You want to hear Casey's message?
Yeah, let me hear Casey's message.
Okay, I'm out on the island, and I've been thinking about this all day. I came to the conclusion that I'm going to hang tight for a day to see how everything pans out.
You idiots go in the trenches. We'll see how it pans out back here on Long Island.
You weren't going to come in. You said you weren't going to come in. I hope you don't feel like I'm letting the team down, but put today in perspective.
We're still trying to.
How did you spell perspective?
I probably spelled it wrong. No, you spelled it right.
Let me make sure I get it.
All of a sudden, he could spell.
Yeah, he spelled it right.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. In all seriousness, he was frightened, and he's the bravest muscle man in the suburbs.
Casey, I love you, and you know that. But it's funny that you ran home. Dude, come on. It's funny.
It's not that I went home. I went to Long Island to get out of the city. Rob, you shut your mouth.
Mommy, I'm coming home.
Oh, yeah. You're so brave, aren't you?
Mommy,
Robin, why don't you do something? Why don't you do something? Why don't you go down there? Why don't you chip in? Why don't you do something? Instead of sitting here and criticizing everybody. Oh, yeah, you're so great. You're perfect. You're absolutely perfect.
All right, listen.
Did you really go with Danny Solano today, honestly?
Yeah, no way.
Listen, okay, let's put it into perspective.
10 minutes.
Let me use your big word. Let's put it into perspective. You got scared? And it's okay.
No.
You got scared. You got scared.
Hey,
Howard.
You're scared. You're scared.
He is the best-looking coward around, isn't he?
Most muscular.
Oh, yeah, you're so great, John. Tell me what you did.
Contest.
Looks like you got a good pump.
Tell me what you did.
You did get a good
You are
pump.
the tannest coward around.
Tell me what you did, John. You jackass. What did you do?
He didn't get a tan, and he didn't work out.
That's what he did. And he came to work.
Keep laughing, buddy.
And he came to work.
You like? I can't believe you.
Threat.
Don't believe. Don't worry about it. Don't even
Hey,
worry about it.
Jesus, take the joke, man. You ran home. It's funny.
Pansy
No,
ass.
you can make fun of all that stuff, and you start attacking me like you did before.
Pansy, stop threatening people.
It's always been making fun of you because you ran home. I mean, Gary came in.
I went to Long Island.
You're the only guy who didn't come in. That's
Pansy.
all. Just know that.
Gary came in from Connecticut.
Whatever you make of that.
Robin came in from Staten Island.
You're the only guy.
Because you needed to hear my commentary.
No, but you could have helped out around here.
Howard didn't have food.
We could have used the help. But
Yes.
it's okay.
I didn't have my eggs.
That's right. He had
No
food.
eggs.
If it was such a problem that Gary didn't, how come you didn't say no? Come in tomorrow.
Artie Lang had to cook the eggs.
Because Gary's not going to like.
Shut up! I'm asking Gary. I'm not asking you.
It's a very easy answer, but all right.
I'm asking
What, are you going to
Gary.
make you
Shut
come
up.
in?
All right, Gary, answer.
You have a history of being afraid.
That's
What?
We know you have paranoid thoughts. You can't even sit in a club.
All right, that's true. Fine.
Okay, you have a history of thinking people are gassing you and killing you.
And that was at work.
You're psychologically disturbed, so no one's going to tell you to come in and watch you freak out. You were better off at home with your mom, that's all. We knew that.
Shut up. If you would have told me to come in, I would have came in.
No, you have to make a decision.
You make that. I wouldn't tell anyone to come in.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
Casey, start speaking in a high voice. Stop with that.
Robin, shut up. Wow. Shut up.
Start speaking in your real voice.
All right, listen. He was nervous. I understand. Casey, look at me. I understand. I knew you were
He doesn't
nervous.
understand anything.
No,
It's fine. It's fine. Listen, I thought I was coming in alone. My buddies came in and helped me, but... Hey, you weren't there for me. That's all right. That's all right. It's okay.
What is condescending to me?
No, I'm not being... I'm saying it's fine.
Oh, now he's upset with you.
I'm telling you, I'm absolving you. I'm trying to help. I'm the one guy on your side.
I'm more afraid of KC than any terrorist.
I want to get out of the city.
Understood. I wanted to get out of the city, too, but I stayed.
Okay. No, all right. So, yeah, if you wanted to make it...
No, but I understand that you didn't, and I'm respecting that.
I got a call from Laura yesterday
Same with me, yeah.
at 5 o'clock in the morning telling me that Ronnie was unable to get in, that he was going back and trying to take the subway, and when she called Howard said he was going to walk over here.
Yeah.
Howard lived around the corner.
And you know what, Howard?
The point is that it was that important to get here.
I was already coming in, and there was a message on my machine saying, please come in because we could use the help.
So it was so important.
Because I can't make you...
You could say, hey,
Are you going to cry? Let's leave him alone. He's going to cry.
Robin,
Let's leave him alone.
All right, enough
teasing.
I wish I could choke you.
I wish I could choke you.
I would love to choke you and just see like the veins come up in the face.
Oh my God! Try to choke me. Come and try to choke me. You silly! I'm not.
Now he's brave, Robin.
I'm not afraid of you.
All right,
I'll go boom. You'll run.
I got to tell you though, if I had to be in a foxhole with a guy, it wouldn't be you.
Casey, I got to pass some guys. You better leave the room.
That's funny, John.
All right, let's leave Casey alone.
Robin canceled her tanning appointment.
There you go. I could have got my nails done. I stopped.
All right, everybody, stop picking on Casey. I don't like it.
I agree.
The bravest person in the whole place is clearly Robin because she went to Scott Salem.
She's the bravest because she's still teasing Casey.
Yeah, so everybody went down.
Look,
everybody
I have never been afraid of a girl.
Casey, why are you so angry? Is it that time of month?
I have never. Yeah, he's PMSing.
Keep going.
He's PMSing.
Hey, listen.
Keep it up.
Calm down, okay?
It's okay, Casey. I have a few Midol for you.
Look at him giving me the evil eye.
I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I'm laughing at? I'm laughing at that if Casey decides to go ballistic, which could happen at any moment, what's Ronnie going to do? we would just ride Casey around the building.
Head towards the hills.
Yeah, Ronnie, what are you going to do if Casey gets out of control? What? Go ahead, get on the microphone. We can't hear you. What?
Casey would never start anything while I was in here. He has too much respect.
Good.
There you go.
Keep dreaming.
Truth is,
I'm telling you.
he's afraid.
Never do anything.
How would we stop Casey?
The truth is, you are a Class A bitch.
And you haven't done a goddamn thing.
No, because it takes a woman to know a woman. That's right.
You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything.
It takes a woman to know.
You haven't done anything.
I agree. You're absolutely right.
You haven't done
I'm a Class A bitch. I'm a Class A bitch, and you're my girl.
You haven't done anything.
You're my best girl.
You haven't done one goddamn thing.
All right.
Casey,
hold on.
One thing.
Yeah.
Robin broadcast to people who wanted to hear something, who wanted to hear information.
That's what everybody did too?
Yeah, everybody did that.
Is that what your referee brought you to do? Is that what you did?
Everybody did that here.
You have a lot to say about this issue.
Yeah, sure. Everyone has their things that they want to say.
He kicked in and helped. You can't put that. John was going to do his job. He was actually very helpful.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
and maybe you could have been if you weren't so afraid. That's all I'm saying.
Shut up, John. Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Obviously, he was wrapping bandages out of his mother's petticoat.
Yeah, it's funny, Robin, because you're funny.
All right, listen. Casey.
He was very happy.
I understand. Casey, I understand.
You don't understand.
He was loading musket for the soldiers.
You don't understand.
You were scared. And I understand that. I was scared, too.
I went out to watch and see what happened for a day and a half.
I was frightened. I was frightened just like you were.
I watched for a day. Hey.
I was frightened just like you were.
I'm sure you got the vapors as soon as you saw those buildings go.
My response was to stay here. Yours was to leave, and it's okay. I understand. I swear. Didn't I say to you, go ahead and go?
Yes, you did.
I did.
You said on the air, and Gary got up and left, and you.
Right. I said anyone who's uncomfortable, go.
And Gary, you beat him out the door. I thought that was.
Gary when you stepped on Gary's head, I was a little upset.
If that happens again, if something like that happens,
you're going right out the door.
I'm not going to be in the 14th floor. I'm going down to the ground. I'm going to have a shot.
All right, so you will run.
Yeah, I'll go on the ground floor.
We know that you will run. Don't worry.
All right, I know the kind of guy you are.
I hate the city. I don't like being in the city as it is.
Let me ask you something. I'm at war. If I'm at war and we're in the foxhole, me and you, and a guy starts firing on us, are you going to run?
No, because your big nose will get all the bullets.
No.
He's very upset.
No, I just want to know what kind of man you are. Are you going to run?
He's not a man.
Yeah, you know,
He's a man.
Not
He's a
man.
Yeah, you're a compassionate person.
He's a man.
I am more man.
Howard,
yeah, you're very.
Now doesn't it make sense of why he can't get up?
You're more of a man than I am.
Howard, does it make sense of why Casey can't get aroused now?
He can get aroused. He gets aroused.
And he sees the bed and everything else.
I understand. You got nervous.
No.
It doesn't mean you're not a man.
He is a man.
You're a man.
He's a wimpy man.
Yeah, you know everything, Robin. You're so special. You're so compassionate. You're so perfect.
You are a wimp.
You're perfect. You're compassionate.
You're a wimp.
You did such a great service to mankind.
Let's go to Bruce on the phone. Bruce, go ahead.
Hi, Howie. It's Bruce. KC, you left your panties at my house.
All right. Thanks, Bruce.
Oh, my God.
All right. Well, listen.
How is the guy who...
I'm proud of my whole staff, even Casey.
Well, you should be.
How's the guy that looks the strongest, lifts all the weights, the big tough guy is the guy who runs
You know what that means. You know what that means.
He has psychological issues. That's
He's afraid.
Casey, let me ask you a question. See, I had a discussion last night. If they drafted me, I would go in a second.
Oh, I'm sure you would, John.
I would. How about you?
I'm sure you would go. I love this talk, man. You know why? Because you never competed, man. You don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't tell me what I was, dude. What are you talking about?
Competed in what?
The guy, you can say, I'm going to go out there, I'll kill everybody. You know nothing because you've never done anything like that.
I played football.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and baseball and track and all that.
So that makes you make the decision that you'll go over there.
I would go over there in a second because it's a noble cause.
Yeah, you can say, you know, as soon as you sign up, then I'll believe you.
I would.
Yeah, exactly. I would. I'll volunteer. Go ahead.
I had a discussion last night, and I would.
Go do it.
The point here is, however...
Benji, if they recruited me, or if I can...
They are asking for people. The Army wants people. Go. The Army always wants people. Go ahead, John.
If there is a war, Benji, like us against Afghanistan, I would go.
Go ahead. Then go ahead. Nobody's stopping you, man. Hey, John, walk out right now. Go do it.
Benji, would you go? I'm just curious. I don't know. Depends on the situation. All right, Casey.
Go walk out right now.
Because we know Casey won't be doing it.
I'm just asking you, would you go?
Am I going to list now? No, I'm not.
Or would you go to Canada? No, if they drafted you, would you go?
Why aren't you leaving right now? John, you're still here. You're still here.
Would you go to Canada?
Why are you still here?
Would you run to Canada?
If you're so brave, why are you still here?
You know he can't fight a war.
Why don't you go walk out and go do it?
They drafted
No, I'm asking you a question, John.
If they drafted me, I would go, yes.
No. I'm asking you a question.
If they drafted me, I would go. If they drafted you, would you go? Or would you
if I was drafted,
there is no war.
I am bored with this discussion. The answer to all of these questions is the answers only are in fact.
And the fact is... Casey ran!
All right. He went home to Long Island and didn't return.
Home.
But that's okay with me.
But I'm back
not
today.
holding against it. That's right. You're back.
He ran.
Okay. All right. Hey, by the way, your mom's on the phone. What is it, Casey's mom?
Yeah, come on, you guys. Will you stop making fun of my son? Come on, it's not right.
All right, thank
He was afraid, you know?
He has very big testicles.
Testicles? What do you
mean?
Mom, I said, not
Mom,
his dad.
what did he do? What did he do? Was he afraid?
When he got
he
home,
was
how
crying, but, you know, we're not going to talk about that.
Right, that's private, his crying.
But we got his pacifier out, and then he was okay after that.
That's nice.
Hey, I got a big pacifier for everybody in the room right here.
Wait, big?
I'll bet you'd love it.
I question
Come on,
that.
honey, don't be so violent now.
Yeah, even your mom says don't be violent.
Yeah.
Come on, it's not right. You'll be okay.
Put
Everything
your
will be
head on
fine.
Mommy's chest.
Robin, shut up. I'm not interested in what you have to say.
I'm not interested in you.
So then
Would you like to talk to his dad, Howard?
Shut up.
No, you're talking to me.
I'm talking
Howard,
to
would you like to talk to his dad?
talking to Howard.
No, I don't want to talk to his dad.
Hey, Casey, things will be fine, son. Don't worry. Everything will be fine, son.
Okay.
Okay? Just don't worry about it. The tanning booth is open today, so I'll meet you there.
Casey's dad, is the tanning booth open today?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, good.
I mean, yes, it is.
Hey, Case, can I ask just one last question? Are we all dumb for coming in?
What?
Are we all stupid for coming in yesterday?
Howard, this is Mommy.
All right, yeah, go ahead. That's a good question. Are we stupid for coming in yesterday?
Yeah, I think you could have waited. I don't think there's anything that you could have watched and stuff like that. And if you wanted to leave, I wouldn't.
Hey, thank goodness for those people you were watching. They went to work.
Yeah, news channels, right?
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
In New York.
They weren't you.
They work in Manhattan over at ABC and at CBS and NBC. Yeah. They were here.
Because you are lying when you say if you had that job, you'd show up. You would have ran that job from that job.
You know everything. You know everything about me.
I know you.
Yeah, you know me.
I know a runner when I see one.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know, because you know what that's like.
I know a runner.
You know everything, right?
I know a runner.
Well, how can anybody tell you anything when you know everything?
All right, Casey, you're going to hypothetically tell me you
Robin, what's that like? What's it like to know everything?
You would have done your job for a news station.
Tell me what it's
like.
I want to know what it's like. I want to know what it's like to know everything in the world and never learn anything new. I want to know what that's like because I don't know.
What could I learn from you?
Robin did serve in the Air Force.
You couldn't learn anything from him because you already know everything.
Casey, Robin served the Air Force.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you do?
I've been in. I was a nurse.
Okay.
In the Air Force.
Hey, Howard, now I know why Casey, builds up his legs so he can run faster.
All right.
You're all funny. Until I see you guys down there.
Hey, Casey, I don't care. I think you are brave.
Talk is nothing.
I think you are brave.
Do something.
Go run and get Howard's breakfast.
Because it took a lot to run.
And John, you're still going to enlist. How come you're still here?
No,
yeah, right.
If I'm drafted, I'd go.
If you're drafted, but you wouldn't go and do it.
If there is a draft, I would go.
Because you know damn well there's not going to be a draft.
Would you go to Canada or would you go to a draft?
You know goddamn well there ain't going to be a draft. So why don't you get up and go do it?
How do I know that?
Why don't you go do it?
How do I know?
Go enlist.
How do you know there's not going to be a draft?
Because you know there's not going to be a draft.
What do you mean I know?
You know, John.
They could very well be.
All right, I got to take a break.
This is a hypothetical situation.
I am going to take a break.
We know what happened.
Yeah.
We know what happened.
I'm going to take a break.
That's true.
I don't want any more discussion of this.
This will never stop me.
This has been very disturbing.
Why is that, Artie?
And you know what? I don't look back. I don't look back at my decision at all.
Artie came in by ferry, by the way.
I know.
By ferry or
ferry? Ferry. Speaking of ferries.
All right. No, but let's go on and do our job. Casey's back with the show. He had a momentary lapse. He's here, and we need him.
I want to know why Tom came in and yelled.
He didn't yell at you.
Yeah, just Casey, don't get your vagina in an uproar. Just chill out now. I mean, come on.
John, shut your mouth, man.
What color panties are we
I understand why AJ hit you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I do.
Now you see why he got beaten.
Casey, do our panties say Thursday today?
That's funny, Robin. That's funny.
Really.
All right, listen. We're going to take a break. Casey, you do your job. Robin, do your job. John, do your job. We're all back. The team is back together. And we're ready to fight. Right, Casey?
A team is only as strong as its weakest link.
Right.
I love what you're doing.
Are we all fighting together now? Come on. All for one and one for all. Yes. Yes. Come on. Put up your fist. All for one and one for all. Repeat it after me. All for one and one for all.
No.
No.
All right.
He's a coward.
Except on Wednesday.
Let's all get a tan together after the show.
We'll all go to the tanning salon. All right, listen, we got to take a break.
Wait, hold on.
When we come back, what do you got, Gary?
We got a dress.
Oh, it is a dress. That's a beautiful dress.
That's some blue eyes.
Now, if you were dedicated to the show, you'd wear that dress.
All right, let me see that.
What, we got shoes?
Is your shoes?
Another
Here's a dress. You like that? That's brown.
Well, that won't.
Oh, he ripped it. Oh,
Man.
he tore it in half.
That won't show the stain of that whole
dress?
dress.
It wasn't his color.
Yeah, there's your dress.
Why'd you tear it in half?
John, I'll choke you with it.
better get into a skirt.
Okay.
I want to see Casey put the dress on John. That would be good.
Put it around your mouth.
Casey, come on now already. Just calm down.
At least have a sense of humor.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
You gotta admit, it is funny. You did run out.
Hey, I wanted to check it out. I wanted to see what was happening for a day. I came back into town. I went down and see if I could help.
All right.
What did you guys do?
That's good. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely, Casey. You were the bravest.
How'd you get that down? I ran all the way down there last night.
John, I don't want you talking now.
He's the street.
Casey,
I ran for a freaking hour.
You are the bravest. You went down there last night. I'm saying you're the bravest.
Well, I don't care.
I'm saying it. You're the bravest.
All I'm saying is talk is cheap. Go down and do something.
Yeah, you were the guy.
You can't get downtown if you don't have ID.
2 days later, he went down to see. After all the dangers.
Oh, yeah.
He went
down. That's so much. You've done so much, Robin.
He's on his way to Vietnam. He's going to Iwo Jima tomorrow.
You know, Howard, I live below 14th Street, and you know, you get ID to go down there.
I know, you can't even get in.
He couldn't have gone down.
Casey, I didn't go down to the...
Casey,
as far as you go down.
Casey, you're the man.
He went down to 34th Street.
Robin, please, I gotta... Casey, you're the man.
Look,
you're the man and the girl. That's all.
Down on whatever.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, Casey's back.
Casey, you can scream all you want. Nobody's afraid of you.
Okay, Robin.
Casey, thank you for being here today. I'm appreciative that you're here to do your job today. Maybe yesterday you weren't, but today you're here, and that's the man.
If it was going to be a problem, somebody should have said something to me.
Right. Absolutely right again. John, thank you. Robin, thank you. Fred, let's take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. They say
the movie has to.
I think I might have proof that High Pitch Eric is gay.
We needed proof?
Yeah.
Further proof?
What proof of that?
Casey made a phony phone call to him, and High Pitch, you know, he told High Pitch he was angry with him.
Oh, wow, man. Wait a second, man. Do you think Casey's going to go out with me this time? I sure hope so. I want to be your husband, fool. And the children's right like hell. And I like the way you smell. I want to help you walk your tool. To be alone with him is what I really wish. I like men better because they never smell like fish. Oh, yeah. I want a bag, want a bag, want a bag. And all the Casey.
All right, so if I told you that Casey was mad because High Pitch Eric got on the air the other day, he called us and said he saw Casey with a chick in a club.
Yeah.
And Casey felt that was his private business. So he told Eric he was pissed, and that to make it up to him, that Eric would have to do a certain act on him.
Oh, really?
Now, would Eric say yes or no? I mean, as much as you goof on Eric for being gay, he says he's not gay.
Oh, well, if he's not gay, he would say no to the certain act.
Right.
After that thing, Howard, he emailed me probably once every hour for the next 2 days, and I just let it sit. Because he was saying, like, I'll do anything, and he emailed me.
So Casey called, he said, well, if you'll do anything to make it up to me, would you do a sex act with me? I had to bleep out the act, of course. And, you know. But what do you think High Pitch said?
I guess he said yes.
Let's find out.
I call to apologize to you for the call I did on Tuesday.
You know how pissed off I am?
I know how pissed off you are.
No, I don't think you do. Why'd you do that?
Because I thought it made a good topic, but I mean, you know how people think they get gay on radio? I don't want people to think they get gay.
That has nothing to do with you.
I mean, I'm sorry I did that.
What if I had a girlfriend? Do you know the code of men?
Not really.
You don't tell on other guys.
I mean,
That's what you did. You broadcast my business to everybody else.
After that call, I felt bad after what happened.
Yeah, well, you should feel bad. I got to tell you, man, I'm so pissed off at you. You have no idea. Look, I know you love me, all right?
I do love you.
I know you do. You love me, right?
Yes.
And I know your emotions got overwhelmed, right?
Yes.
So I know what it's like to be in love. Right?
Yes.
You didn't show me that you loved me.
Casey, I'm very, very sorry what I did to you.
What's my girlfriend going to say about that? Let me tell you, I had a great time explaining it to her.
I mean, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, well, you said you'll do anything, and you better mean that.
I do mean that.
You say you'll do anything.
Right.
You mean anything, right?
Yes.
I've had 2 days to think about this. I think the only way to put this behind us, to kind of patch things up, is if you meet me at my apartment tonight, and you suck my. Have you seen my new apartment?
No, I haven't. And you're the only one that's going to be there, right?
I'm the only one. Yeah, just be me and you.
Yeah, why not?
And don't bullshit me. You said you'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't do it, you'll never be on the show again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it.
Now, just to be fair, because I'm a fair guy, right?
Yes, you are.
Right? Am I always fair?
You're always fair.
Exactly. So to make this fair, what we'll do is you'll suck my and then I'll suck yours.
Okay. That sounds fair.
Now, then it's even. Do you understand how it's even then?
Yes.
Like if we both do it?
Yes.
Then we're even.
Yes.
Like, because we both did it to each other, so then we wipe it clean.
Yes.
And I think that will try and patch this up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll do it.
You sure you're going to do it? I'm serious.
I'm positive.
I want you to come over 8:30 tonight.
Okay.
All right. When Sports Center's on, I want you to suck my.
Okay.
And then Will and Grace is on, and then I'll suck yours because I like to watch it.
Okay.
During that show.
Okay.
I hope you don't think that I'm kidding, man, because I'm serious.
I know you're serious.
You don't do this. No more show. No more Friends with Casey.
No, I know you're serious.
You ever do that before?
No.
Is your first time?
Yeah.
You know how to do it?
Yeah.
How do you know how to do it?
Well, because I've seen pornos.
Do you ever think what it would be like?
Well, I know it's not a good feeling.
It's what?
I know it's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling to do it, but to patch up a relationship, and it is.
Why?
Because you want to get back on the good side of the person that you just pissed off.
Right, so you want them to feel good, right?
Right.
And how are you going to make me feel good?
By fucking your So, yeah, I'll do it. Patch up our relationship.
Wow.
All right, so now I know that you're serious.
Yes.
You are such a gay dude, you just said that you're going to suck my you fag.
Because I want to patch up our relationship.
No, because you're a gay mother. You broke the code of men, you scumbag. And now you tell me you're going to suck my you, Eric.
To patch up a relationship.
To patch up a relationship? No.
Well, I want to patch up a relationship.
There's nothing wrong with being gay, but you are gay and you don't admit it. Admit you're gay.
Okay, I admit I'm gay.
No, don't say it because I want you to say it. Say it because you mean it. Come out of the closet, dude. You just wanted to me so that I wouldn't be mad at you anymore. That's gay.
Oh, all right, I admit it.
You admit what?
I'm gay.
How long you been gay?
I mean, I'm only gay when I see you on TV and I listen to you.
You turned down by me.
Yes.
Who else you turned down by?
You and Gary.
You broke the code of men. So go yourself.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well.
Seacrest.
Wow.
That might be the funniest thing I've ever heard.
He was only gay for KC. You, Gary.
Oh, I'm a little insulted by that.
Yeah, it's not you, Artie.
Oh, that's funny.
So High Pitch and KC going at it.
I just want to say that I also saw Brad Pitt cheating on Jennifer Aniston. I'd like to patch that up.
Isn't that the funniest call you ever heard?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
That's top of the food chain.
Right. It's top stuff.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's top material.
I'm gay.
Okay, I'm gay.
All right.
I admit it.
Just for you and Gary, though.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'll be gay for you, too.
I'm only gay when I see you on the TV.
I want to patch up our relationship.
I saw Marcus Schenkenberg cheating on Pam Anderson.
Hey, Travis, go ahead. You're on the air. This is Travis, everybody. All right. Anyway, so Casey's been looking for an apartment. He makes, like, no money here. I don't even think he makes 20 grand a year. I don't know. Barely.
Jeez.
But he wants to live in the city, obviously.
Sure.
Any young man would want to. So now he's shopping for apartments, so he's looking for roommates and stuff, you know? And he's a good-looking guy, let's face it. So he's going around looking. Tell everyone what happened. Don't give any specifics.
No, I won't. But I'm at my wit's end here, right?
Right.
So, of course, I want to live by myself.
Right.
But I figured I'd just go check it out and go over to this place that this guy's looking for a roommate.
Right.
So I get in there, and I walk up to this beautiful place on the west side, right?
Okay.
It's beautiful.
That's enough detail. Yeah,
That's
go
enough,
ahead.
Right. So this guy answers the door.
Right.
Big, fat dude, gray hair, just greasy looking, dirty clothes.
Right.
Weird, right? So, I'll be nice. I'll give everyone a chance, So I said, hello, how you doing? And he's like, he kind of touches me on my shoulder. And that's what, I don't like to be touched.
Right.
I have this thing.
No one does. Yeah, go ahead.
And the thing is, I walk in, and he wants me to walk in first.
Yeah.
Into this big apartment.
Right. So you can check out your ass.
No. I don't trust it. I won't walk in.
So right away you're getting the vibe that he's gay?
He's a guy, too, huh?
Yeah.
And you're getting the vibe he's gay?
Yeah.
Imagine you're a gay guy. You put an ad in the paper for a roommate, and this male model shows up.
A lot of them.
He's probably like, oh, there is a God. There is a God in heaven.
Prayers are answered.
Oy vey. Yeah,
so then, I'm kind of standing like
manna from heaven. Right. Young boy walks in all muscular, works out.
The smartest thing I ever did was put in that ad.
Yes, this is really paying off. My $15 investment is paid off.
So I'm walking in sideways because I don't like.
Right. I would have left right away, but go ahead.
But
and the apartment was great, probably.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He was grody?
Yeah, he was just like it's like a real
So what did he say to you?
Guy.
So what did he say to you?
So I'm walking around. He's like, go ahead, check it out. Go ahead, look in. And he's like pushing me on my back, kind of.
Right.
And it made me feel so weird.
Right.
So I'm going sideways.
Right.
Finally, he sits me down, and he says, "What's interesting about you?" So we're talking a little bit.
All right, well, he's got to get to know you. He's thinking of living with you.
What's interesting about you?
Yeah.
That's what they say at those escort agencies.
Right. Yeah, go ahead.
So I said, I don't do much. I don't have much of a social life. I just kind of, I work real early.
Yeah.
So I don't have. And he said, what kind of family you have? Blah blah blah. I said, well,
he's hoping you have no family.
Yeah, because you're going to disappear.
So he's going to bury you in the refrigerator.
So I asked him, so what kind of family do you have? Do you have family around the city? He goes, no, I have a sister. Blah blah blah. I'm like, well, what about you got a girlfriend?
Yeah, right.
And he goes,
no.
I've liked women. I prefer the company of men.
Oh.
You walk through the door.
He's like, did you tell him you like to be tucked in? And
Dude, you should have seen it because both rooms were connected by this bathroom.
Okay. Oh, I bet they are.
Howard.
Right, it's a love palace.
After Casey tells the story, Benji apparently also visited this apartment. Apparently, it's an unbelievable deal.
Right.
And that's how people...
I don't want that on the air. Don't give any details.
Sorry.
Yet.
But yeah, I went to the same... It's an incredible ad. I went to it a couple months ago and everything.
Right.
And you get there, and he shows you the room and everything, and each door from the room leads to... There's like 4 doors in the bedroom that leads to his bedroom and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I went there like 3 months ago and everything.
Yeah, so...
Like, yeah,
so why didn't you move in?
Well, it's just...
Benji. Hey, Benji, what are you, a homophobe?
Well, maybe, I don't... It's just weird. Like, he has, like, warts all over him, right?
Yeah, it's kind of dirty and disheveled.
He's a nice guy, but it's like, it would just be a weird situation. Like, every door, there's like 4 doors in the bedroom. Each door leads to his bedroom.
I see.
And there's like these videotapes all over the place, and it's just really weird.
Videotapes?
So how long did you stay there until you got out?
I sat there for about like 2 minutes.
Right.
You know, I was kind of,
you didn't want to rush out right away.
Right,
yeah. I was listening to him, you know, he's probably a nice guy, who knows? But I was waiting just to find like some bodies delivered, you know what I mean? He was so dirty, man.
Well, I don't mean he's got bodies.
He made Benji look like Felix Unger.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Each good apartment ad ends up being like some gay guy. Is
it really? Is that how it works?
Every good, like I went with an intern here to see an ad. It only had to be, it's either that, a gay guy looking for guys, or this incredible deal for girls. Like this incredible price, like $200, but it's just like the guy wants
a girl to move in.
Exactly.
Right. Because he thinks he's going to get her.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
I didn't know that was going on.
Wow.
It's not the fact that this guy's gay. You know what I mean? Who cares?
You
know what I mean?
do.
Yeah. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, people can do what they want.
I wouldn't move in with a gay guy.
If I could lock my...
I'm not a homophobe.
It's
no.
a different
You were
lifestyle.
in college and your roommate was gay.
College is different.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. When I first,
asking a question.
you know, when I first went to college,
Yes.
they stick you in a room.
Yeah, you don't get to choose.
You don't get to choose. And I had a cool room. I had one of these small campus places, and only one roommate. Because some guys had 2, 3, 4 roommates, you know, whole thing. I walk in, I meet my roommate. Seems like a nice enough guy. First day of college. And I don't think nothing of it. And I go out, and I got to go out and see some friends, and blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to get acclimated to college. I got to tell you, going to college was very weird for me. I didn't know too many people. You know, you feel kind of isolated.
It's weird for everybody. Nobody knows anybody.
Right. So, anyway, I come back to the room that night, and the lights are out. I open the door, and I hear noise in the room. Okay. And I tell you, I was an insecure guy, and everything was nervous. I turn on the light. And my roommate's in a pair of, like panty underwear, jumping up and down on the bed, smoking hash. And I look at this, and I go, what's going on?
Ladies' panties.
I don't know if they were ladies' panties or maybe, like, guy panties, or it just, why are the lights out? Why is he jumping up and down on the bed? And I understand smoking hash, but why smoke hash alone in the dark, jumping up and down on the bed?
Right.
He had a hash pipe. I don't even know if there was hash in it. Maybe he was smoking a regular pipe. I don't know, but it was a very, very disturbing image. He said, hey, how you doing? Like, nothing was weird. And I said, hold on a sec. I went over to my friend Dr. Lou's room. I said, Lou, I got to move in with you. And he says, I think I can get rid of my roommate, move in. And I moved in, and I never saw the guy again.
So you don't even know if he was gay.
Yeah.
You didn't say that long.
I didn't even, I mean, I don't, and it wasn't even because I thought he was gay. I just said, he's weird.
But you would have thought gay was weird, too.
I might have had a problem. I mean, I don't want to have any situation. You know? So what are you telling me, Casey? If the guy was cuter, you would have taken the apartment? If you seemed a little more manageable?
No, I've come to the conclusion. I know myself. I can't live with anybody. I like to be by myself.
Well, then where are you going to move? You can't afford anything in the city.
I think I can.
You do?
Yeah.
Where, in Harlem?
How much can you pay?
No.
Howard, he's been going through this terrible thing. You know, he got that. He went and bought a list of apartments. He paid for $150, and that guy's name was on it. So that's like the cream of the crop.
Right.
That guy's apartment. He's been having so much trouble. He was going to get an apartment like on 115th. You know,
that ain't so bad, 150. I lived on, when I first got...
on the east side.
Oh.
Not on the west side.
I wouldn't live up there, man. No. 115 west side I live on.
Yes.
East side, that's like crossing into no man's land. That's like the barrio. You dig?
Yeah, I hear you.
Dude, you ain't going to last a week there.
Cabs don't even go there.
Cabs won't go there. No. You try to get a cab to your apartment, you forget about it.
Well, you can get a cab there, but no, you can never, when you come out of your apartment,
yeah,
you won't
how
find
do you get
any.
out?
Right. Yeah, you might be able to get a cab there.
No, but the whole thing is such a ripoff, man. Trying to find somewhere.
Queens is cheaper. Go to Queens and just take the subway. Or do like Ralph does. You go to Jersey City.
I lived in dirty Jersey.
Right.
I just moved out. My lease.
Jersey City's bad?
Yeah, it sucks.
He tells me it's good.
No, I moved out. My lease was up, so I moved out.
Why don't you just live right near the subway line? You're right into the city.
I lived right next to the tunnel, and I didn't like it.
Well, then
Why?
move to Queens.
Because I was getting out of here, and if I didn't leave at a decent hour, then I would be stuck in an hour of traffic. Just go into that stupid tunnel.
But use the subway. Then you would like it.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I did that, and at the hour I have to be here, the path doesn't run at the hour that I need it to.
Oh.
It sucks. Everything sucks.
Everything
Move in with the
sucks.
homo.
Everything sucks.
All right, I'll move in with you. How about that?
He commutes from Port Jefferson, Howard.
Wow. Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's like an hour and a half every day.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And then Friday, we had that big show. You know, Gary Richard's birthday, we all had to be in early.
Yeah.
Casey walks in, he's all irritated, it snowed, his car ran off the road, he smashed the grill.
Right.
You know, it's just...
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
The guy gets up
so why didn't you and Benji get a place together?
Yeah. Benji, you're a nice guy, man, and I dig you, but I can't live with anybody. I can't do it.
Right, Benji's
actually, I have a suggestion for him. I came up with an idea. You know who's looking for an apartment?
Oh.
Lewis, who's our board op.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
A very nice guy. And Lewis said, well, I think Casey and I are like polar opposites. And I go, that's perfect.
Right.
You'll never see each other.
You both don't want to bother.
How are you polar opposites?
Well, he said Lewis is another guy who would rather be alone.
Right.
He's like sort of a loner.
So why don't you just get a place and, have your separate dishes, separate forks, separate spoons, separate food in the refrigerator?
Have separate times in the kitchen.
I mean, how spoiled can you be? You have to live alone.
Here's a perfect example.
I need that. I go nuts. I
Right.
don't know.
Howard, here's a perfect example. Ganji and Grillo live together.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say to
Well,
Ganji...
those are two immature guys.
Sometimes I say to Ganji, what's up with Grillo? He goes, I don't know. Never see him, never talk to him.
Right.
They have no...
Those are guys.
But
guys don't see each other.
Their lives aren't intertwined.
Right, exactly.
Even when they worked here, they had the same relationship.
Yeah.
At one point, Casey and I were looking together, and we saw this. It was a perfect apartment. It was great. And there was this one roach, like a dead roach, in the basement in the corner, and he freaked out. No, that thing was like 5
Every
feet tall.
apartment has roaches.
The thing was bigger than me.
Unless you're going to move to a really nice building.
Yeah, you got to get used to... You got to lower your standards.
No,
This ain't a woman.
I was in dirty Jersey.
I lived up on like West End Avenue in the 105th, 106th, somewhere around there. And with roaches were just like literally like
mice,
dogs.
rats.
Yeah, like rats, mice,
all the time.
everything.
No, I can outsmart them. I've done it before. When I was in Jersey, I bought like one of those huge boxes of it.
Yeah.
I put like 50 all around the whole building.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Right.
No roaches.
Right.
None.
Boxes of what?
Boxes of those little roach killers.
Oh, roach motel.
Yeah, and I put them
did
all,
the whole building?
the whole room. Like at the side, the whole thing.
Casey outsmarted the cockroaches.
I'm
Hey,
smarter than a
not to backtrack, but Dr. Calabro, one of the greatest surgeons around, says he can fix Gary's face.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Dr. Calabro, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Sew my jaw?
Howard.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, I think that Jackie's right. When you flatten out Gary's hair, it accents the lower part of his face.
It does.
And he has a bit of a receding chin.
Yes.
And a fullness.
What's the second thing? The second thing?
A fullness.
A fullness. You have a full...
In front of his neck.
Yes.
And that's about a 30-minute procedure.
Yeah, his
if he
chin
gets
is
tired of all the
running from his
harassment,
mouth.
I can fix that.
What would you do?
Well, what I would do, I'd make a tiny incision under his chin in the natural line that we all have, and I would back him out the fat from right around the front of his neck.
Yes.
Wouldn't that skin hang?
He has a fat pad underneath those two muscles in the front. I'd get that fat pad out.
Right.
I'd fold over the muscles and tighten the muscles in the front of his neck.
Yeah.
I'd do a little liposuction around his jowls, and I'd augment his chin.
You would give him a little bigger chin.
It make it protrude a little bit more.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
People that have receding chins, they tend to stick out their lower lip.
Yeah.
That's what he
and
does.
that accents the teeth.
Yeah, Dr. Calabro is right. First of all, to suck a little fat out on your chin is no big deal.
It's not a big deal.
And
The
then...
tightening of the muscles, you still do that under that same little incision?
Oh, yeah, and we can do it through the same little incision. Well, you know, Robin, I don't use many incisions.
Right.
You thought Jen.
Dr. Calabro, I got to tell you something. I'm going to recommend to Gary that he do it.
You don't
would
have
you do
to
it?
break anything?
And, you know, Dr. Calabro, I'm a great fan. I think you're one of the, everyone says that you're one of the best plastic surgeons around. I'm just not a fan of unnecessary surgery.
It's
necessary. We got to look at you.
Well, that's true. You know, nobody needs what I do.
I'm thinking that
some people do.
I lost 18 pounds.
Right.
I want to lose 13 more.
Yeah, but it's not going to make your chin stick out.
But it'll get rid of those fat pads.
No, it won't. Those fat pads are there no matter what. You know, it's a funny thing. Sometimes...
But Howard, you haven't done it. You've had a chance to do some chin work.
Right.
And your Adam's apple, you always complain about that.
Yes.
And you
can't do anything about your Adam's apple.
But you always complain.
can.
Well, you can shave it down like a woman. I mean, that's insane. I don't
You're
want
upset
that.
about your Adam's apple?
No, I'm not. He's upset about my Adam's
You
apple.
used to mention
You
it
said you were upset
Well,
about
I know I'm not a great-looking guy.
Oh, an Adam's
Adam's apple?
But if I had I don't have a double chin like you do.
No, you have no chin, and you've always...
No. I can't. I've talked to plastic surgeons. And I said, what about a chin implant? I would do it in a second.
What did they say?
And they say no, because my chin sticks out. I don't have a wide chin. So in order to do that, they can put an implant in and make my chin wider, But the thing is that it would also make it protrude more, so it would not work. Most surgeons agreed that I could not do a chin implant. Would you agree with that, Dr. Calabro?
Well, I do, but they have new implants now where you can widen the lateral aspect, the sides of the chin, and not increase the projection of the chin.
Would you suggest that would look good on me?
No.
It would not.
What would Howard do?
I think that your chin and your face is balanced.
Right.
You have a strong chin, and that bounces your nose. That's how you get away with your nose.
Right.
You tease yourself about
Thank
it.
you, doctor. So the thing is that, you see, I can't be helped there. If Dr. Calabro told me, though, that I could be helped there, I would do it, yes. The chin one is the big deal. They pop in an implant. What does that take, 20 minutes?
Oh, less.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
You don't even have to be unconscious, do you?
I did one. I did one yesterday. It took me 22 minutes.
And what's the pain? What's the recovery time?
There's no pain. In fact, there's numbness. And when I call my patients that evening, they're usually up watching TV.
Right. Yeah, Baba Boy. You see, if I and I don't need to suck fat underneath my chin because I don't have any. You see?
I understand.
That's all.
I ain't going for it.
I'll donate my surgery to Jackie.
Jowls, though? I don't know the
No, he's got. What his problem is he's got a very wide face.
Yeah.
There's too much face for his head.
Jackie can have my surgery to get rid of all those crow's feet around
I'm
his eyes.
a sports fan, not a surgery fan.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Calabro.
You're an old man.
Pleasure.
Thank you for spelling that out for us. Yes. Dr. Calabro, always ready to operate.
That scalpel will travel.
I think so.
You know, when Casey's looking for an apartment, but when Casey had his place and he would get sick, he'd go home to his mommy.
Yeah.
So his mommy would take care of him. Isn't that true?
I'm a total mama's boy, man. I'll admit it. What do you want? What do you think? I'm going to sit there and die and stink up the place?
Why, you can't just be by yourself and watch some tube while you get better?
No, dude. I went back there just because I'm not.
Mommy, take care of
I don't have any medicine. I don't have any of this other stuff. So I went back. What do you want? Get off my case. Come on.
So what did you do? You laid in bed, your mom brought you stuff?
No. I just went back to my house.
Right.
I went to get extra blankets. I don't have the medicine. I don't have anything in my place. So I had to go back.
Why don't you go buy some?
Can I say something? When I first moved into an apartment in the city, right, the first thing I did is I went to, like, the Duane Reade, and you stock up on the stuff. You get some aspirin, some some flu medicine, whatever you need.
Right.
I don't do that. I won't do that.
Right.
It's a long way to drive to buy medicine.
He's so wacky.
Yeah, all right, listen.
I won't do that. Can't go to the drain.
No, screw that. I won't do that. Why should I do that?
Drive 2 hours.
Yeah.
So maybe you ought to move in with that guy and just padlock your room.
No, I need to be by myself, Howard.
Right.
I can't do it. I know that now.
What is it, Chris? You went to that guy's apartment, too?
Yeah, I go there.
How long has that been on the list?
Like a year and a half ago. Okay, so it's got like a whole scene going on here.
So why didn't you move in with him?
First of all, he asked me if I'm like bisexual. I'm like, no, I have a girlfriend. And he goes, well, the last guy lived here used to have a girlfriend, and we all used to hang out and like have a little little stuff going on.
Right.
And then he's like, well, then when he broke up with her, he said, come in the room and I'll take care of you. So he had some kind of where he would like use his hand on this guy or something like that. And he's like, if you want to do the same thing, I'm totally into that. And then after that, I was like,
you're not moving in, yeah. All right.
How old are you? He likes them young.
How old are you, dude?
What's that?
How old are you?
I was like 25.
Yeah. Well, too bad. All right. Yeah.
I understand where Casey's coming from about, like, living with somebody, because my first roommate in the city was somebody I didn't know.
Right.
And, you know, we were just very different. And one of the funny things was the answering machine was in his bedroom.
Right.
But I used to get messages, and I would go in there every day, and right on top of the answering machine was his girlfriend's diaphragm and a tube of spermicidal jelly. And it was just like, I used to hit the answering machine with a pencil eraser.
Yeah, it's like, you know, don't you want to put that somewhere private? Wow.
I mean, you know, move the answering machine out of the bedroom. If you want to be like that.
All right, King of All Flames.
Flame?
King of All Flames. What is it?
Good morning, Howard. Just a question. All this talk about death lately, would you consider being cremated, buried, or entombed?
I don't want to be entombed. I don't know who's talking about that, but I will not be entombed. I think that's pretentious.
Okay.
I want a mausoleum for you.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's ridiculous. I do not want to be cremated.
Why not?
It disturbs me to think of my beautiful essence being burned.
But you always say, you're the first person to say, when you die, you'll warm me.
Nothing happens.
You don't know. Yeah, you are, but who knows?
You know,
I'm taking chances.
He believes there's a God.
No, I just am superstitious. And I will be buried.
You're dead, you're not superstitious.
I will be buried, and I want an air tube and a buzzer installed in my coffin in case I wake up.
Do you feel that way?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it.
You believe it? You believe what?
I believe it when you die.
You probably lay down there, but you're probably trying to breathe.
Are you nuts?
I'm not nuts. I'm serious. I won't be buried.
Now
My
that
family knows
Casey
it.
agrees with you.
My family knows not to bury me.
What will they do with you?
Leave him in a chair.
Yes. Throw me somewhere, man.
Aren't you starting to get the impression that the list of rules with Casey's is like a mile long?
Yeah, right.
I really wish we could get him some help. I'm getting very
I don't need any help.
The more he says.
See, nothing bothers me about him except the fact that he was alone in a room with a chick who wanted to go hot tubbing with him, and she was half naked.
So weird.
And he was afraid she'd steal his wallet, so he didn't go with her.
Well, it's true.
Oh, man.
It's true because you said it's true.
Do you still leave cookies and milk for Santa? Yeah, okay. All right, listen, let's take a break. Fred, what are you doing with your book?
I'm going to probably use, put in like a little calendar and phone numbers and things like that.
There you go. Always practical.
Yeah. And Robin?
I'm using it as a keepsake book. Just little things that might mean something to me.
Like a diary.
Special. Not a diary. A keepsake book.
Keepsake?
Yeah.
I don't understand what a keepsake
I don't know. If I get something that, I would put somewhere, I'll put it in the book.
Like if Mr. X gives you a flower for your 10th anniversary,
you press a flower in there.
How many things could you put in there, though?
You can put a whole
flower and a bookmark.
Maybe pictures.
A whole book, so you get pictures of, trips or whatever to remind me of them.
How about KC? I envision Casey's book as like, this horse in the third at Pimlico.
Yeah, he's going to be keeping track of the betting.
I don't want to know what he's doing with it.
Probably sold it.
Sold it.
Good.
On eBay.
Today I had an accident on my girlfriend.
You know what I was going to do this year? It's like, whenever you get like the wacky thoughts and stuff like that, you usually shift them away. But this year what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and analyze them, so I put them in there. Like, if I think about something during the day.
Like a journal.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like a journal or something. So, like, there's a lot of wacky stuff in there. Like, just stuff you think about. And then I read it all at one time before. I'm like, this is kind of weird.
Bring yours in.
You mean it's going to say something like, today I went to go look at an apartment and I was sure the realtor was trying to poison me?
Yeah. So I couldn't sleep the other day. So I put the reason why I couldn't sleep. I was
what
thinking.
Was the reason?
But then the next day I realized it's a.
What did you write?
What'd you write?
All right, this is a completely strange thing, but I know the next day it's it's fun. I don't know. I had this thing where like I thought there were bugs in my ears.
What do you make of that?
He is.
What is that?
I know it's retarded. I know, but the next day I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? Why was that so?
Well, what is it? Why is everything about like he's going to be killed or?
He's got paranoid fantasies.
Yeah, but what is that from?
He's a self-hating homo.
He's mentally ill. That's what it's from.
There's no explanation other than he's mentally ill.
He's mentally ill.
I know. It really, like, I feel stupid the next day for thinking, why would that bother me? And I kept thinking of the word burrow, and it would think that they were in there. You know what I mean? It's like I couldn't get them out.
You had bugs burrowing into your head.
Yeah, and it's like, and the dark, it's a whole bunch of...
What if you really do?
No, I don't. I don't.
You know what, Case? Sell the book.
Gary told me, Casey said the weirdest thing to him just before we went on vacation. You were talking about that client lunch.
Oh, yeah. Casey, he's such a funny guy. Once in a while they ask us to go out on client lunches. So they asked me and Casey to go out with a client. And Casey calls me at home the night before and he goes, do I really have to do this? And I go, no, if you don't want to go, don't go. I'll figure it out for you. He goes, I just hate going out with people.
Yeah, he hates anything. Even if they're paying him, he hates to sit there and eat with anybody.
He hates hanging out with people.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard. You can't invite him anywhere.
No,
I want to read your diary. Today I killed a dog. All right, I got to take a break. Our fourth nominee is KC again when he reveals his psychological problems, including fantasies of killing his family.
I just told him that there was, just like thoughts I wasn't comfortable with and stuff like that. And
like what kind of thoughts?
You don't...
You know his thoughts.
Like killing and stuff? Drowning things?
Yeah. Fag killing?
Well, all right. Like, the most important thing to me is my family.
Right.
Right? That's the most important thing.
Right. Your mother and your brother.
Yeah.
Right.
And everything. And I was just getting these stuff. I know they're not real. I know it's not.
I know.
You wanted to kill him?
Well, I never wanted to see them go through anything.
Oh, you're wacky.
You know what I mean? I would never want them to go through anything bad. So I had these weird thoughts that I know that they're not. It's not reality. It's.
What are the weird thoughts?
Like to guard them from that.
To guard them from bad things happening?
Yeah, but
by killing them.
Yeah.
If they die, then nothing bad could happen to them.
Exactly.
That's smart.
Yeah, you better.
But I know it's not real.
I know. I hear you, but you don't like those thoughts.
Right.
You have thoughts about, like, if you killed your mother and your brother, they would never have bad things happen to them?
Exactly.
Except that you killed them.
No, but see the thing, but I would, of course, in the thing that I would go too, you know what I mean? So like,
you would kill them and yourself.
Yeah.
But what do you think could happen to them that would be that they need to avoid? I mean,
I wouldn't want them just to be upset about anything.
Forget that. Do you hear me tell those stories every day on the air about guys like?
See, I understand.
Who have those thoughts?
I understand when people kill their families. I understand that.
Oh.
All right. Nobody knows who won, obviously. We have the envelope in my little hand.
Yes.
Let's open it up and find out.
Yeah, but who should win? Oh, it's such a tough category.
I love the FMEs, and this year's first coveted FME goes to Casey Armstrong for revealing his psychological problems, including fantasies of killing his family and then himself. Casey Armstrong is here to accept. Here he comes. He's holding his FME. Congratulations.
I never won an FM. This is the first one I won.
Is that right?
Well, you deserve it.
I guess I would like to thank, first of all, I'd like to thank the fans. Because they, crazy knuckleheads. I love the fans. I want to thank my family for me thinking I would kill them.
Well, thank them before you kill them.
And then the jails and the madhouses that have prevented me from going on my bloodbath.
I don't understand one thing, if you don't mind me interrupting your speech. It seems like you're at the end of it. So the fantasy was, I'll kill my mother and my brother, and then I'll take my own life.
It's not a fantasy. It's just something that I understand and I thought about.
When you say you understand it, what does that mean?
I understand why people do that. Because it's not out of hate. It's not out of frustration or anything like that. It's out of love.
Right. So you only have that feeling about them, or like even like us on the show and everything?
No.
You don't love us. Thank God.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
You're interrupting my speech.
Oh, sorry.
And
I don't want to do that.
And lastly, I would. I don't want to thank God, because God hates us all. Thank you very much.
Right. That's normal.
He actually prepared that speech.
I know I'm forgetting stuff. Oh, and of course, I want to thank the boys, too. I want to thank Sex, Demo, my brothers, my brother, nice people at Caroline's, all my friends, and all my friends from WKU. Toppers, nice.
Hey, don't ever consider me family, really.
No, I do it.
I'm not your family.
You don't want to thank the Academy?
No, but most of all...
What kind of bad things could happen in life to your mother and your brother?
Anything.
Is it something like you coming out of the closet?
No, that will never happen.
You're always going to be in the closet?
No interest in playing for that side. I'm telling you.
All right. Well, congratulations, Casey.
This is cool, man. I will cherish this. I have never won an FM before. It's the first one.
Congratulations.
Nice. I win something.
There you go, pal. Go take your medication.
See, things are looking up, Casey.
Do I have balls making fun of Jeff the Drunk or what?
Yes, you do.
How about do you have balls being at Casey's intervention?
His brother asked me, and I went. Come on. I'm trying to be a good guy.
Artie just dropped $32,000 in Vegas, and then he goes to Casey's gambling intervention that his family holds.
The thing that cracked me up was he said Casey a week before had to get him out from under a bed to go do a show, a couch or something, to go do a show. He was that drunk.
Let's go, baby.
That he had to wake him up under the couch.
It was more depressing.
And then Artie's sitting there going, look, Casey, you got to pull it together.
Get it together, man. You're a mess. I think I literally said that.
You're overweight. Casey's sitting there all ripped.
I mean, he looks like a superhero.
Right.
And that Artie had a bet on a game that night.
They call Artie the intervention the night of the NBA playoffs.
I know. Thanks, guys.
Artie's got all this money on the NBA playoffs, and he's sitting in the intervention going, this has got to wrap up. I got to see the final quarter.
What's the score?
Where's the straitjacket, guys? I got to get out of here.
I can't imagine this intervention.
Dude, I had like...
if you guys had taped that for a TV special, we could have put that up on HowardStern.com.
I had like 1 week growth by beard. I mean, I look like a homeless person.
You didn't even shave for the intervention.
No, I didn't shave for the intervention. There's not much I shave for.
And Florentine promised he'd do it by phone if they really needed him.
Yeah, Jim was.
Yeah, because Jim's got it together. 40-year-old guy making funny phone calls.
Yeah, I know. Florentine literally goes to families in airports and farts.
Yeah.
Walks away.
No, farts. and then goes to strip clubs looking for threesomes with his girlfriend.
Yeah, right. That's the intervention.
And what Florence said to me yesterday is, yeah, you know, I have a friend who's acting really immature. I need to go do an intervention.
Immature.
And then the two other guys that were there is one guy's famous for going #2 in public places.
Yeah.
And then the other guy is another guy who's got a horrible, horrible drinking problem.
Well, you know you're pretty bad off if those guys are intervening.
But those are my best friends. They're my family.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I mean?
fine. Well,
You really surrounded yourself with quite a crew.
But they're great people, though.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying you must have sung pretty low, dude, if they're doing an intervention.
Artie
what must
Lang
be wrong with
intervened.
you?
Hey, Artie, you know what? I was thinking about this. I was talking to my girlfriend about this. Artie, my mother is like a very non-confrontational person. She's sitting there and she's very, very soft-spoken, everything like that. As she's
because she's afraid of you.
You know, she goes, no, we just worried about you, blah, blah, blah. And the whole time Artie's sitting there, and I didn't know this, my girlfriend's telling me, he's rolling his eyes, right? And he's looking the other way, and you can see he's seething. All of a sudden, he breaks out. He goes, come on, you pussy. Well, you want to kill yourself? Go ahead, do it. You know, and he's like, come on, eat a carb, you faggot. You know, it's like, go ahead, do it.
I didn't say
Hey,
that.
you know what's a funny thing about talking about
but he meant by gambling and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. That's some intervention.
But you know what's a funny thing about talking about an intervention on the air? Casey got a couple of phone calls yesterday, joking around. But, people who were a little disappointed that they weren't invited to the intervention.
Sounds like fun.
It was like a party.
Watching the Artie show.
I've been there. You should have invited me.
Like I found out.
Hey, by the way, just for the record, never invite me to one of your interventions. I do not want to be involved.
I didn't want to have. I was pissed when they did it. I didn't.
You know what I found out?
wouldn't have had anything to say. I just wanted to watch.
I found out my name was one of the ones that was mentioned, but they went with Artie because they felt that I was his boss, and they wanted a friend, not a boss, to be there.
The whole thing was stupid.
All right, I got to take a
The whole
break.
thing was not stupid. You're still here.
Yeah, and you're not gambling, so that works.
Right. That's true. Gambling is done.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
I'm shocked that it worked that well.
His one buddy, though, who I think is a funny kid, but he's particularly silly.
Yeah.
Well, he looked like he just read a couple of bumper stickers, and that's all he had to say. Casey, don't admit it, don't deny it, stop it. And then he just laughed. He goes, shut up, you idiot.
Shut up.
Casey said, he goes, shut up.
Hey, Artie started with me. He goes, hey, don't you point your finger at me. That's what Artie said to me. He goes, don't you point your finger at me.
Yeah.
And he got right up in my face, and he goes, come on, you faggot. He was going to fight me.
Gosh, that's some intervention.
Artie
That's a good
thinks
friend.
of himself as I think he thinks one of these days he's going to be a counselor.
No, Artie's done like 20 of these interventions because all his friends are degenerates.
Right.
And Artie has figured out his big thing is to start confrontation.
Yeah, he's got a role to play.
Yeah, like that's because Artie's like, no one's yelling at Casey.
I got to smack Casey into reality.
But they've done interventions on you.
The two interventions that I was the subject of were absolute disasters.
Really?
I got dragged away in chains, bleeding, and if you could have seen, if there was videotape of of my last day at Mad TV, you would say, how is this person still, show business, forget about show business, still working.
Who was at your intervention?
Well, it was about 10 agents who worked at the agency where I was.
Right.
3 cops, a counselor, my manager at the time.
Why cops?
Cops?
Because they were afraid I was going to when I got to the set, I was going to get violent.
Wow.
And I run out of the studio and I start going through backyards in Hollywood and going, through pools and stuff. I was soaking wet. They caught me at a supermarket on Melrose and Vine.
After your intervention.
Yeah. And grabbed me and put me in a headlock and threw me on the hood of a car. I took a swing at the cop, and then, everybody, agents, producers, network executives. It was 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm 5 feet from them fighting with 2 cops.
That's an intervention.
Yeah, well, Artie is he's special. He's way over the top.
Yesterday, Casey came on the air and admitted, much like Governor McGreevey with a press conference, Casey admitted that he lost $330,000.
He's a gambling American.
After he went on GoldenPalace.com, pulled a royal flush, got $330,000. Within 4 days, it was all gone.
He gambled it all. He gave it all back.
He never even got a first check.
Wow.
He never even got a first check because they do it in installments of $4,000 a week.
But he did have a chance to go out and buy a bunch of stuff he now can't afford.
Yeah. I don't know how he did it, but he bought a bunch of, like an apartment that he's renting, and now he's completely in the hole. And even in making the announcement, he even said GoldenPalace.com is a great place. I feel like he must have owed them even more money and probably got...
This was a plug he did to pay off some more debts.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I got a feeling he just wasn't doing it for the show. I think there was some tie in there.
Yeah.
Which I'd love to know. But, so Casey now is taking any gig he can to make money. Because he literally is in the hole thousands of dollars.
He has an apartment he really can't afford.
So Casey says, can you let Beetlejuice in today? He wants to promote a gig I'm doing with him. He goes, and I'm so desperate for money. You got to hear this.
He's now working with Beetlejuice.
He said Sean, Beetle's manager, who basically takes care of Beetle because he can't take care of himself, he says, Sean can't go. I have to take care of Beetle for the whole week on my own.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, for the whole weekend.
Oh. So you're basically babysitting Beetlejuice.
Yes. All right. So you got to see this. Casey gets a memo from Sean. So this is not, this is like sick. Okay, you ready? Because I said, you know what a handful Beetlejuice is? He gets lost. He runs off for weeks.
He walks away. And...
Dude, it's going to be... Have you ever taken care of a little kid?
I hate kids.
Yeah, and Beetle's like worse than a kid.
Yeah.
Listen to this memo.
I got to do what I got to do.
Beetle may not survive this weekend.
Gary, did you read this memo?
No.
This is the funniest thing you guys are ever going to hear.
But I've had, I once had Beetlejuice and Gary the Retard at a baseball game. I had to watch them, and I took Gary the Retard. Beetlejuice was actually sort of calm because he was so afraid to be away from Sean that he just stayed in his seat.
Right.
But I had to take Gary to the bathroom. He had to go. So now I got to take Beetle and Gary, because I can't leave Beetle just sit in the seat alone.
Right.
So I take him to the bathroom. Yankee Stadium's packed. We get in the bathroom. Everybody recognizes them. So they go to the bathroom. Now I have to go, so I have to face the wall.
Right.
And I turn on to both of them, and I say, don't move. And Gary goes, I get it, I won't move. Go into the bathroom. Guy says, hey, man, big fan of the show. I turn around. Beetle's there. Gary's gone.
Gone.
I mean, gone. Like, I'm opening up stall doors now, like looking under. Gary is gone.
Wow.
I go outside the bathroom. I don't see him. And I'm panicked now because I lost a retarded adult that I'm responsible for. About 50 yards away, I see a bunch of people in a corner. They're like, he's signing autographs.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's how fast he can get away.
Yeah, and then Beetle evidently gets away real quick. Like, he climbs over fences.
And it's gone for days.
It's hard.
Listen to this memo. This is from Sean, who takes care of Beetle.
All right.
Okay. Casey, here's your flight info. It's blah, blah, blah airlines, flight number so-and-so, and time. You return Sunday at blah, blah, blah. We'll bring you your tickets to the show. Also, just a few things to make this trip easier on you. I packed a few extra underwear, just in case of an accident. Listen to this. If you think you smell anything, just ask me if he made a mistake, and he will tell you if he did. Then he will jump in the shower. If you don't ask him, he will stay like that. Please, I urge you, Casey, do not let him drink shots. Let him drink about... Do you believe this?
Artie now wants to be a part of this.
I have to prepare to die laughing right now.
I start waiting. It gets better.
It's already the funniest thing I've ever...
By the way, you lost $330,000, you loser. Yeah. This is why you're doing it. And by the way, did you lose even more money and owe them money? That's why
you can't bet with what you don't have.
I'm sure you could find a way.
I don't have a credit card.
All right, listen to this.
I got a Western Union if I'm going to play.
If you think it's... Okay. Please do not let him drink shots. Let him drink about 3 beers. Then you can just give him non-alcoholic. If he asks for shots, order him club soda. He won't even know it. Oh, yeah. If he leaves the room, can you put a sticker on the door or something for him to remember the room? If he gets nasty at the gig for some reason, tell him you're getting girls afterwards and he should come around. Now, here's the best part. I think you guys are in the same room. Well, you have to be.
I guess so.
That's what Sean does.
I hope you have 2 beds.
I mean, if you left him alone in a room, he would light it on fire probably, right?
I forgot to ask about that, but if you are, watch how much he orders, or he will order all night and day. Just give him money as he needs it, or he will wind up buying 100 scratch-offs or 10 pair of sunglasses. By the way, I mean, this is what Sean does. This is like when you leave a note for the babysitter.
Yes. He might be the hardest working man in show business, Sean.
Casey, I hope this ain't too much. I just wanted you guys to have a smooth trip.
Wow.
Please, please, please don't let him out of your sight. I would go, but then it would have to come out of your pay. He already got a break and still did not want to pay for 3 flights. He said they don't broadcast Howard in Little Rock, so he wanted to cut back.
Little Rock?
Yeah, I guess that's where the gig is.
Arkansas.
You're going to Little Rock, Arkansas?
How did you get that booking? We're not even on in there.
E-show.
Oh.
Yeah, Casey shouldn't look strange walking around with Beetlejuice in Little Rock.
Right. Oh, my God.
I will make sure you guys have at least one bouncer with you so no problems occur. Make sure you get paid up front before going into the club. You better get paid. Oh, my God. Are you freaking out?
You know what?
Dude,
I've done worse. You know,
dude, you had $4,000 a week coming to you.
You know what I'm thinking? Casey, didn't you kill a dog?
No, I didn't kill a dog.
Everybody I know is like, wow, Casey's whole life could have been straightened out. What? He's really a loser,
and
for
now
real.
Look, he's got to take on Beetlejuice.
Casey, if I were you, I'd sell the big TV, get a smaller one, and just stay home.
No, I had that big TV 2 years ago.
Okay, even so,
You
I'd
could
still
use
sell
the
it.
money.
So you're not even appearing. You're doing this gig to watch Beetlejuice.
No, they wanted like 2 guys from the show.
All right.
But I'm also a babysitter, too.
Yeah, and don't forget the extra underwear.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Our contract allows for you to leave if you feel threatened or feel that a problem may occur. You guys have to have a pick-up and drop-off limo service. It's a 2-hour appearance. Don't forget the $6 picture you get for the photos. I guess if you take a picture.
$6 a picture.
That's worth it. Beat will be judging contests from what the club owner explains. You just have to sit around and keep an eye on Beat. I really appreciate you looking out like this. Please have a safe trip. What? Hey, Tom.
I went on the chat room last night.
Yeah. Oh, Tom goes in the bulletin board all the time.
Penelope was looking at me last night. I go, it's an hour and a half.
It's fun.
To go to bed. Yeah, absolutely. You get addicted to the conversation.
I'm with you.
So I signed on and said, hey, I'm here. What's the hot topic of conversation tonight? 2 things.
You're a fag.
Artie won. And they got to that later.
Right.
Artie won, but the 1A where the bullet was, Casey can't be that dumb to have lost all that money.
The email?
Is that story true? It's got to have been a paid commercial.
The email was overwhelming. By the way, bring in Beetlejuice, too, because Beat wants to promote the appearance. Yeah, bring him in. We'll go over it real quick.
Let's see if you made a mistake.
Yeah. But the email is off the hook. I mean, people are in shock from your revelation.
We were still talking about it after the show. I was standing in the whole thing. I just can't wrap my mind around it.
I'll read the email later. I mean, it's like one is just loser, 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 loser.
Well, that's the perfect one.
Yeah. Oh, here's Beat. Hey, Beat, how you doing, pal?
Hey, Beat, what's up, bro?
Hey, bro.
How you doing, man?
Yeah.
Did
and by the way,
on
howardstern.com, you can see the first post by Wendy the Retard. She wrote it.
Oh, boy.
It's awesome. I'll read it to you, actually, later in the show. Hey, Beat, how you doing, pal?
I'm doing pretty good, bro.
Yeah, good to see you. I hear you got a big appearance coming up.
Yeah.
Little Rock, Arkansas. Ever been before?
I don't want to order it. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I'm the boss. Yeah.
Yes, you've been there before.
Right.
Yeah. So I understand this time Sean isn't going. You're going with KC.
Yeah, I'm the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, you're Casey's working for you this weekend.
That's right.
Okay.
Right. That's a good attitude. So, and Sean's going to pack extra underwear for you, I guess.
I'll do that on my own.
You will pack
your own suitcase?
All right.
That's right.
Are you going to listen to Casey when you go to do the appearance?
Well, Casey, I'm the boss, and Casey knows that.
So he has to listen to you.
Right.
Right.
Yo, dude, we got to get some bitches?
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll take care of that later.
We get some broads, right?
Don't worry about that.
Nice.
I'll take care of that later.
He doesn't want to talk about that. That's on the DL.
No, we get some broads.
Right.
Don't worry about the broads. Don't worry about that. I'll take care of the broads.
Got to take care of business first, right?
B wants to talk about the mistake he's going to make.
Me and Beat are going to run a trade.
Hey, B, did you have a mistake?
Never.
Never. Okay, good. All right. But you know if you have a mistake, you go in the shower.
Me, I never make a mistake.
All right.
You really go to KC.
And are you going to stay with KC and listen to KC?
I'm the boss.
Oh.
I got my own room, so I don't have to worry about
You don't have your own room. You're sleeping with KC.
You're sleeping in the room with KC.
I'm not sleeping with nobody.
No, I'm going to get some fat chick to watch him.
I don't need no fat chick.
Well, Sean says in his memo, and I don't know if you know this, he says you and KC have the same room.
No, I have a different room.
No, it says it right here from Sean.
No, I have a different room.
You're sleeping with Casey.
No, you're sleeping in the room with him. Yeah, it says here.
I'm not sleeping with nobody.
No, but dude, you know.
It says here.
I'm not sleeping with nobody.
It says here. It says there's only one room ordered for the appearance.
I don't care. I own the room myself.
And it says here.
I got my own room. I don't care about what he does.
It says here in the contract that he's got to watch and make sure you don't order too much room service.
Hey, I go on the room show because I'm all of it.
And he's carrying the money.
And I got the money.
No, he's carrying the money.
I don't care what he got.
Hey, Beat, if you want to eat something.
I'm the boss, not
Beat,
him.
if you want to eat something.
No, I'm the boss.
I'm the boss.
No, dude. Sean says I'm in charge.
I'm the boss.
No.
I'm in charge of it.
Dude, you got to do what I say.
I ain't got to do what nobody says.
Sean said that.
I ain't nobody's baby.
Nobody says you're a baby, but he says I'm in charge.
I do what the hell I want.
But it says here he's in charge.
I don't care
That's what it says.
You got to work that out ahead of
I
time.
don't care what he's in charge.
Oh, come on, dude.
I don't care what he's in charge.
Somebody got to be in charge.
I don't care who's in charge.
Yeah, me.
I don't care who it is.
No, but Sean says I'm.
I don't care who it is. I'm in charge.
Right. No, he says I am.
I'm in charge. I don't care who it is.
Hey, Beat, it says here.
I don't care.
It says here. A, you're sharing a room with Casey.
I don't care.
If you have a mistake,
I don't care.
he's got extra underwear. That's what it says. Who you calling?
Uh-oh, he's taking care of this right now.
Hey, Beat, who you calling? Hey, Beat.
Hold on.
What you got there?
What do you got there? Cell phone? What is that?
My cell phone.
Who you calling?
He's emailing.
What are you doing?
No, it's my email.
You email? You can email?
I don't even do email.
Beat, seriously. What it says here is that when you get to the gig, make sure that Beat stays in his room and that...
I don't have to stay nowhere.
And then it says here...
He's a grown man.
It says here, don't let him drink shots.
I can drink shots.
No, just 3 beers.
Just 3 beers, that's
I
it.
ain't gotta drink. I drink what I want to drink.
And he said, give him club soda.
I gotta drink. I drink what I want to drink.
It says here only... I agree with you. I know you're a man.
I wanna drink.
If I went with you, you could do whatever you want.
I drink what
Room
I
service,
want.
the limit.
I drink whatever I want.
But you can't call room service when Casey's around.
It says here you can't call room service.
I don't care what he says.
Casey's not going to let you.
Beatle's in charge.
Yeah.
You're in charge. Who are you calling?
Yeah, watch me.
Who is that you're calling?
I don't think you can call anybody.
That phone don't work in here.
I think it's bubble.
It works.
It doesn't work in here because of the reception.
It don't matter.
Hey, turn it off because it's making a noise.
Yeah, it sounds like a razor, a shaver.
I think that's an electric shaver you're talking about.
No, that's my beard. It's not my razor.
Oh, okay. Hey, Beat, so you got the appearance going on in Little Rock, and it sounds to me like you got to have a conversation with Sean before you leave for the appearance, because he
I
says...
thought the show know all about it.
Yeah, he says Casey's in charge.
I don't care who's in charge.
Dude, who's older?
I don't care who's older.
I'm older.
I don't care.
No, Beat's older than you.
Older than you.
I'm older than you, dude. I don't.
How old are you?
I'm 56, dude.
What you got to say?
You're 117, dude.
56. No, I don't care what nobody
How old are you?
says.
100?
100 years old.
Right.
Nobody cares.
Well, you got him beat. Hey, Beat, so you go out and do the appearance. It's a 2-hour appearance.
That's right.
You're going out there with KC. And you got to straighten this out. You guys are going to share a room?
No, but dude,
I ain't not sharing no room with nobody.
he drinks on the plane. Didn't you get kicked off a plane one time?
I don't care what it is.
No, but then
I'm not drinking on the plane.
Yeah, you can't drink. You can't drink on the plane.
I'm not drinking on the plane.
Yeah, you can't
Didn't you
do
get
that.
kicked off the plane one time?
Sure you can.
I'm not drinking on the plane.
Yeah. No, he can't drink on the plane.
Yeah, I don't drink on the plane.
I don't think you're going to have a problem with the plane. I think you guys got to work out who's in charge here.
Yeah,
because
as soon as you get to the hotel.
It says here in the memo that B can only have 3 beers.
Beat, are you going to listen to me if I say...
I don't care what you do. I don't care what
Well, after the 3 beers...
I don't care what you do. I don't care.
Sean said you...
I don't care what you do.
Sean says it's...
It's not up to Sean.
But
I'm a grown man.
I know you are, but he told me what to do.
I'm a grown man. I do whatever I want.
Yeah, but he told me you can only have 3 beers.
I'm a grown man. I do whatever I want.
You want to have a spelling bee to see who's in charge?
I don't
Whoever
care
wins?
who it is. I don't care.
Spell red.
I don't care. L-E-I.
All right. Okay, so you spell red. R-E-D. All right, then. You're in charge.
See? I win. You got to listen to me.
I ain't got to
Pete, come on. I'm your friend, bro.
I ain't got to listen to nobody.
Yeah.
I ain't got to listen to nobody.
You don't even want to go with Casey
Nobody is
anymore.
not my father. I ain't got to listen to nobody.
All right.
I never said I was.
I ain't got to listen to nobody.
I think before you
I
guys.
ain't got to listen to nobody.
I think before you guys go on the.
I ain't got to listen to nobody.
Beetle, why do you have to travel with Casey anyway? You're a grown man.
Hey, but seriously, you guys got to work. You guys are appearing together. You guys are in
I
show
wonder
business.
why they're sending him with Casey.
Because Casey's making the appearance with Beat. Come on.
Well, then he doesn't get to tell Beetle what to do.
Well, I'm in charge, so I don't want to put it up. So who cares?
Right.
I don't want to put it up.
So if you're in charge, what am I supposed to do?
Do what you're supposed to do.
Like what? What am I supposed to do?
I don't care. Do what you're supposed to do.
So let's change the topic.
You don't want to go with me, do you?
But he likes you.
I know, we like each other, but you don't want to go with me.
He doesn't want to stay in the same room with you, but he's gonna. You guys have to. There's only one room.
Do you like Casey?
I don't like nobody.
Oh.
Me, I'm with you.
I like myself.
Me too.
I'm by myself. I do everything by myself.
All right, Pete, let's work together here. What can I bring that would make you comfortable?
Oh, I don't care.
You like video games?
I don't care what you do.
Hey, I know what you could bring. Bitches.
Yeah.
I bring my own bitches. I don't need nobody else's.
What if he brings girls?
Video bitches.
Hey, that's him. That's him. That's his girl.
But if you're in the room,
I got my own girl.
if you're in the room with him, you can get the girls.
I got my own girls. I don't need him.
He's gonna bring girls up to the room.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's him.
Can he stay in the room if he brings
that's
girls?
Him. That's him.
Hey, can he stay in your room if he brings girls?
That's him. That's him. I don't care what he does.
Really? Wow.
Dude, how we going to get along?
I don't care what you do.
Hey, B, don't get upset. It looks like you're crying.
It's kind of hostile.
I ain't got to cry.
All
I
right.
don't look like I'm crying for.
All right, take it easy.
I'm a man. Well, I look like
Hey, you are the man. How's the new DVD doing?
Oh, it's doing great.
Now, you selling a lot of these?
I'm selling a lot of these, going in stores, selling them,
Wow.
signing them. That's it.
All right, now you're going to be signing copies of your DVD at the FYE on 6th Avenue tomorrow from noon to 2. That's a big appearance.
That's right.
And what will you sign on there?
My name.
You will.
Beetlejuice? You can write Beetlejuice?
That's right.
And Beetlejuice will be at the Vertigo Blue release party tonight at 8 o'clock at the Knitting Factory.
Imagine that.
That's right. That's me.
Are you a fan of Vertigo Blue?
That's right.
Wow. And Beetlejuice will be visiting the HowardStern.com bulletin board to chat live with fans. Now, I didn't even know that.
I'm the one made it up.
Oh. Well,
real.
that's going to be great. I know Beetlejuice has his own name on there, and I guess Sean will sit there and type while you dictate what to say.
Or do you do your own typing?
I do my own typing.
All righty. That's interesting. Well, Beetle, I wish you tons of luck. I know that you and KC are going to be going off and doing
When
this
is
appearance.
this trip happening?
Saturday.
Saturday. You guys know what time to get to the airport?
That's right.
What time are we supposed to be there?
Hey, you supposed to know that, not me.
I'm in charge.
Well, that's you.
So you don't even know what time you're supposed to be there.
Well, I'm
you
up.
got to listen.
Well, that's you. I'm up, buddy. So
Yeah, I know you're up, but what time are you going to be there?
I'm up before you even get up.
Yeah, but you got to be at the airport.
I'll be at the airport before you even get there.
Okay, well, what time you getting there?
I'm getting there by 8:30 before you.
Flight leaves at 6.
I get there at 8.
Well, Sean will get you there on time, I'm sure.
I get there at 8:30.
Right.
I get there before.
Hey, Beetle, you're not going to run off on him, are you? You're not going to try and run away, are you, during the appearance?
Well, I look like running away from him.
All right, good.
So
okay.
are we gonna have fun, or are we gonna?
Well, I ain't gonna run away from him. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do.
Right. All right, Dominic, you're on the air.
JC, you understand what you lost in 3 seconds, one hand, is what you're gonna earn for this weekend when you were playing full out in that game.
I love you, but never mind. I can't say nothing bad about Dominic. I like him.
Number 2, I don't know if you guys.
Oh, you yelled at Dominic, so what
Hey,
you say?
hey, Beat, did you hear? This guy lost $330,000.
Yeah, if you lost $30, I could make like $40,000. I could make that myself.
Right.
Yeah, we'll make it back.
On the poker game myself.
If you ask me, Beetle, any guy who loses $330,000, he can't be in charge.
No, I can make that myself in like 3 minutes.
See,
Thank
you
you.
can play like that because you make money like that.
Hey, I play poker.
Yeah. Yes,
I'll
Amy.
do that poker.
Amy, go ahead. You're on the air. You're on with Beat.
Hi, I was just calling to let you know that maybe based on what we heard about Casey yesterday, Beat should be in charge of the money when they go to Little Rock.
Shut up, Trick. Beat should be in charge. Shut up, Trick.
Whoa.
Hey, this is Beetle's girlfriend. Don't you talk that way.
Yeah.
Thank you. With respect.
Beat, good news. There's extra underwear on the trip.
Oh, definitely.
Casey, now what are you going to do? If Beat has a mistake, what are you supposed to do?
Did you make a mistake? I got to ask him if he made a
Me?
mistake.
Do I ever make a mistake? No way.
But you would tell him if you did.
What am I supposed to do if it happens?
If he does, Beat's going to go in the shower and you change his underwear.
What if he doesn't?
No, he will.
I ain't got to let nobody change my underwear. I can change my own.
Yeah, but Casey's got to get you your underwear, and then...
I got my own underwear. What I need to change it?
So if you
I can change my own underwear.
If you make a mistake, you will change your own underwear.
I change myself.
Okay.
And you will take your own shower.
Yeah.
Case, here's my suggestion. If Beetlejuice makes a mistake, just go to a realtor, get a place in Little Rock, and stay there. Okay, just move there, get a job.
If he wants to leave, hey.
Let him leave. That's his business.
Beat, I'm your boy, man. Come on.
If that's what he wants, that's him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna force nobody.
No, Casey, what are you supposed to do? He's supposed to throw the underwear. Are you going to throw the underwear out, or are you going to rinse it out?
Hey, if he wants to rinse it out, that's it. If he wants to throw me up, I don't care.
Right.
I don't care.
Each pair is special.
I'll take the taxi. I don't care. I'll ride home. I don't care.
Rinse it out. I'm sure the water pressure's great at the Best Western in Little Rock.
I'll ride home. I don't care.
Casey, so according to Sean's note, we have the same rule. You have to say, did you make a mistake? Pete will run in the shower, and then you got to get rid of the underwear.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, that's what Sean said.
Yeah, I can do it myself.
The clothing could be a little soiled, too.
I ain't doing it.
This Sean is... It says it here in the letter.
I know, I'm supposed to do it, but he's not going to... Look, he doesn't do that. I mean, come on.
I'm a grown man.
He probably did it like once in his...
How often do you make mistakes?
Sometimes. All the time.
Case, I don't understand. Are you being paid as a celebrity to make an appearance or just to take care of Beetlejuice?
No, it's like... we're doing... he's going to do... Like, he does appearances. He sings like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but what do you do?
You sing Michael Jackson? I didn't know that.
Sorry. Yeah.
What's his something?
I didn't hear that.
No, he lip syncs.
Oh, he lip syncs.
Oh.
All right,
he knows all the songs. Every single one.
Not all the songs.
You got a Michael Jackson song?
Deep.
You lip sync? Fred, you got any Michael Jackson? I got to see that.
It's a little different.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
I'd be honored. I'd be honored.
I don't want to see that.
Really?
Come on, B.
Wanna be starting something.
You got to have a few drinks before you do it.
Come on, B, let's hear it.
Want to see it.
If we play the song, will you sing?
Nah.
Beat it.
Don't you gonna run and beat it?
I don't do that unless I'm on the stage.
We got a stage.
Put him on a stage.
I do the biggest stage.
You're not
This is the biggest stage.
This is TV, man.
I do the biggest one if I had to.
I'm bad. I'm bad.
I don't care.
You know it.
Yeah, how about some of that?
All right, so listen, what's going to happen?
I don't care if I'm bad or not.
Beat, I don't blame you. It's a little too early to be doing this. But let me just say, Casey,
The lip sync?
have a great appearance. Beat, have a great appearance. Congratulations on the DVD. I know you're making a lot of money, and you deserve it. You've struggled a lot of years, and good for you.
This my whole life. I don't care.
Yeah.
I do what I have to do.
You're a working man.
Well, he is.
My life.
We're all working
If
men.
I die. I don't care.
We're no fortunate sons in this room.
Hey, I think I just made a mistake.
Well, what?
But when it does serious, I will.
Hey, Beat, I just made a mistake.
Hey, Case.
I'm not kidding. I just made a mistake.
I'm not kidding. I will die for real.
You will?
I'm not kidding.
Now, Beetlejuice, do you know what to do if KC makes a mistake?
I will die.
Hey, Beat, would you do me a favor? If Casey makes a mistake this weekend, put him in the shower, will you?
Oh, I'm definitely doing that.
Tell Casey to bring some extra underwear.
If you want to bring extra underwear, that's on you.
Are we sending the e-cameras?
Oh, the e-cameras are going along.
E-cameras are going?
I hope so.
Come on, I'd almost pay for that myself.
Oh, that's on you.
Yeah, Double A, go ahead.
Hey, how's it going, Howard?
Hey,
What's
man.
going on?
What's up? Real quick, because I'm running out of time.
Best of luck to KC, man. I mean,
Thanks,
I had to watch Beetlejuice for half a day out in Vegas because the other guy, Mike, that he was out there with, was out gambling, and Beetlejuice had no clue what was going on. But
oh, yes, I do.
Whoa, let me tell you, that was a heck of a
So what did
day.
you have to do for like a half a day?
Anything he wanted to do, there was like no arguing with him. He did it. That's it. I mean,
Did you make a mistake?
no, thank God he did that the day before on stage. But I didn't have to worry about that. But as far as like money-wise, he spends what he wants to spend. He does what he wants to do. You know, that's it. He's in charge. He's the man, and you just got to go wherever he wants to go.
I've been thinking about it. I got a plan.
What are you going to do?
I got a plan.
What are you going to do?
When he does these appearances, everybody loves him. Right. There's a whole bunch of girls there.
I don't care what you got. Or if you got a bunch of girls, that's on you.
I'm gonna ask.
That's your business. I got my own. So
I know.
I think he's trying to take your girl.
Nobody like you displaying what I can do.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Do what I can do.
I know you're gonna do what you gotta do. But
I got it. If I want to do something, I can do it.
No, but I'm just saying. This is what I'm just saying.
What's your plan?
That's on you.
Let's hear his plan. Let's hear his plan. Let's hear his plan.
Everybody loves Beetlejuice.
You got your plan. I got plans too.
Everybody.
I got more plans you never had.
Everybody loves Beetlejuice, so I'm gonna try and get some nice co-ed down there to help me out. Sweet. Just kind of
take some of the weight.
You hear what he's gonna do? He's gonna get you a hot chick. He's gonna keep you in. Because you'll listen to her.
I don't need no hot chick. I can get my own hot chick. I don't need him.
All right.
I remember the mistake Beetlejuice made on stage in Vegas. That was a big mistake.
I never did that.
You didn't?
Never did.
That's just legend.
Where did you have your mistake?
Me? I never did that.
All right.
You thought it was me, but it wasn't.
But if you smell something funny, you're supposed to say to Beat, did you make a mistake?
Me? It wasn't me.
All right. That's all we need to know.
And that's how the conversation.
Beat, I respect you as a man and as a performer.
You know what?
Hey, Beat. I want to say I respect you as a man and I respect you as a performer.
And as a mistake maker.
And I'm going to tell you something. I know you are a man. This guy thinks he can order you around. He can't. You deserve your own room. I mean, come on. All right.
Dude, you're making it difficult for this week.
I know. I can't wait to hear.
That's what I am.
You're making him cantankerous.
Right.
That's right. I am. I'm cantankerous. That's the way I am.
Are you cantankerous?
That's the way I am.
All right. Beetlejuice will be funny.
Deal with it,
That's
right?
the way I am. Not a man. I'm going to do it just the way I am. Not a pussy. Not a faggot. I'm not a gay guy. I'm not a faggot. I'm none of that. I'm a straight up man. I'm on my own. I'm going to do what I have to do.
I got 48 hours of this.
Hey, you can get some 40 hours. Me, I can do 2 hours.
Hey, Beat, do you ever go to sleep? Do you sleep in the bed? He doesn't.
I sleep in
never
bed
sleep.
24 hours.
What'd you say?
He never sleeps. He does this.
Is that what Sean said? So you're going to be up for
No,
the whole weekend.
I've been. This is what he does. But usually,
How do you get him to go to bed?
I don't know. I don't.
You go to bed? Who the hell is you? You ain't my father.
Okay, listen.
My father's dead. Okay?
All right. That's terrible.
Okay?
Yeah, don't make fun of the guy's father.
You want to make fun of me? I can make you squirt like a man myself.
Hey, come on, man. I'm your friend, man.
Tell with me if you want to.
It's going to be a great weekend.
Don't fight with me.
I don't care who you are.
Hey, Beat, I want to say congratulations.
Come on, we're friends, man.
I don't care who you are.
Hey, Beat, congratulations on...
Who is that, Beetle?
Beat.
He don't even know my name.
He knows your name.
What's my name?
S-word, Beetle.
No S-word.
Lip sync.
Oh, really? Where is it?
There, go right into your computer, you know, where we store those things.
All right.
Do you know that song, you know Billie Jean?
Well, whatever you want to name it, man.
This is going to take me an hour to pull
Okay, so one suggestion. Get a room on a high floor so the floor will kill you. It won't hurt you, you know.
It's going to take an hour
If
for
you
you to pull
lose
it
Beetle, don't come back.
Yeah.
I don't care if he don't come back. I don't care.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can do
You
this.
do whatever you want. I don't care.
We were friends up until today.
I don't care.
What? Are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me?
Yeah, do what you want.
He's starting all of it, not me.
I don't care. I ain't saying.
I'm your friend, and you know that.
You came in here telling him what he was going to do.
I don't care what he does.
Telling him you were in charge.
Sean said.
All right, I got to take a break. I can't get to the music. It's impossible.
Oh, dear.
Cantankerous.
I'm over here freaking out. I'm not even paying attention.
None of my business.
We're having an intelligent conversation here, Howard. Don't worry about it.
They're working things out.
Yeah, we're getting our plan all straight.
I would love to get this going, but I can't.
What happened over there?
Oh, it's just there's 12 different settings for the computer.
My grandson's his birthday, so I don't care.
What is whose birthday?
That's a live version, Howard. Your grandson?
He's not talking to you.
I know.
Hey,
I
Beat.
didn't want to see
I don't know what I did.
Hey, Beat, here we go. I got it now. Listen to this. There we go. It's taken me 12 hours. But I got to take a
Glad
break.
you got that system.
I just got to...
Do what you want to do, Miss. I would do what you got to do.
I'll do it. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Here. Michael Jackson.
You gotta give him a mic.
He's got a mic.
No, you gotta give him a wireless.
You don't know what he needs.
Doesn't have to be on.
You don't need a mic.
He's got his own.
It's like I'm looking at Michael Jackson.
A lot of build-up in there.
I'm so lucky. I picked the right song. It's a 15-minute intro. Can you do the moonwalk or anything? No?
The great Quincy Jones.
I can't do it either. I can't do the moonwalk.
Howard, I think he made a mistake.
Hey, Peter.
Do it, Pete.
Do it.
I had to do it.
Come on.
It's already on there.
That's the worst lip sync I've ever seen.
The boy is not my son.
Hey, Peter,
The kid is not my son.
What do you do? Karaoke or do you lip sync?
No, that's real me singing it, right?
Oh, you really? Yeah?
Yeah.
You wrote this song, right?
I wrote this my whole life.
Sing a little bit. Prove it.
Billie Jean.
I'm just saying, you guys.
Hey, listen, Billie Jean, not my love. Billie Jean.
Is he doing it right?
The kid is not my son.
Is he doing it right?
All right, I can't do this all day. Hey, Beat, listen, congratulations. Beat's going to be signing copies of his DVD at the FYE on 6th Avenue tomorrow from noon to 2. I wish you the best of luck. I know a lot of the fans are going to be out there to meet Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is going to be at the Vertigo Blue release party tonight at 8 o'clock at the Knitting Factory in Manhattan. You have a busy schedule, sir.
And just think, Casey, if you do a good job this weekend, you might get to do it again.
Yeah. You have a busy schedule, sir.
I always have my skirt.
Please, for all the fans, take care of yourself.
Oh, I always take care of myself.
Beetlejuice will be visiting the HowardStern.com bulletin board to chat live with fans, and we look forward to that. Thank you for giving us your time.
That's right.
And I call you friend, and I wish you the best of luck in your appearance with Casey.
Peace out.
All right. We'll be back right after these words. Where are the tissues?
I don't know.
Your nose is running.
You got to get off the cocaine.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say. You don't have an addiction. You got a tissue, bro? Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I took it.
Like
a football.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It protects it and everything, so nobody else can get it.
When Casey, how old were you when you got this psychiatric evaluation? 4.5 or 9? Okay.
He's had
Get a psychiatric evaluation. I'm sitting here reading it. It's a pisser.
Really?
Yeah, funny. I should read it to you. I'll read it to you on the air.
It's funny.
It's well, yeah, it's funny. I mean, first of all, I don't even know how he got a hold of this. Because I guess his mom gave it to him. Like, why would you give your kid a psychiatric evaluation when they're saying you're a little off?
Maybe she didn't know how to tell him.
Son, I don't know how to tell you this, but go read this in your room.
So his mom handed it to him?
I guess. I'm assuming. I mean, how else would you get this?
How do you get it?
I don't think they give it to you.
What did he do that made them send him for it?
I think he had...
Wasn't that little story he wrote?
Well, I think the little story was earlier, and then he had a couple of violent episodes.
Well, his teacher said... This is so cool.
Who doesn't? We don't know your life, Fred.
His teacher reports, my feeling is that something is not happening for Casey, and he himself seems to sense that something is wrong, because he volunteers less and less and has shown more and more reluctance to participate in what is happening in class.
Police.
Also, on the same report, Casey tries very hard, but at times he becomes distracted and completely forgets what he's doing, even with normal routines like waiting in line.
He forgets to wait in the line.
Yeah. I have questioned as to whether he understands the directions, and he always answers yes, but then he does not follow through.
Well, he still does that.
He tends to be disorganized and has problems handling materials. I hired this guy.
Could have been written yesterday.
Why couldn't you have seen this before?
I know. At this time of year, I find that he doesn't want to show me his work, as if he's not satisfied with it and he knows that he can do better. There's a whole...
That's not a psychological evaluation. That sounds like teachers writing.
No. Then there's a psychiatrist. I'm telling you what... You asked me what precipitated
this led up to him being sent away.
Right. In regard to Casey functioning in social situations, independently, Casey can't follow directions or misinterprets comprehension questions. He needs a lot of individual guidance to function.
What are they saying, really?
In groups, he also has difficulty organizing himself, with the one exception of sports at which he excels, and where he even shows some leadership qualities.
So he's admitting it.
He's an idiot.
He's a stupid football guy.
Yeah, he's a dumb jock is what they're saying. You know.
Oh, my God.
They're saying he's an idiotic jock.
That's right. Unless he has a ball in his hand,
he's a moron. You're stupid.
Why don't they just come out and say it, all that flowery language?
Yeah.
Your son's an idiot.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
Yeah. It's great.
Can't even remember standing in line. Can't perform simple tasks.
Let's see. Casey is a friendly, cooperative, and spontaneous 9-year-old who related well, though on occasion he seemed unaware of common expectations in social situations. Because, like, in the middle of, like, just being around adults, he withdrew candy from his pocket and just started eating the candy. So they thought that was weird because most kids would, like...
Know better than
know
to
better.
Do that,
yeah. For also, there are indications of his lack of awareness of ethics and sensitivity to his surroundings. For example, when asked what he wanted to do in the future when he finished school, he stated, "Maybe I'll play baseball and get rich and enjoy the rest of my life." In general, there were a number of incidents which suggested a greater degree of egocentricity than one would expect from a youngster his age. I don't think that's weird.
He's 9 years old.
He's 9 years old. Yeah. 9 years old, I was like, hey, I'm going to get on the radio maybe.
Some kids want to be an astronaut, some kids want to be a fireman.
Right, everybody thinks they're going to grow up and get rich.
No.
Don't they?
Yeah. Casey has considerable difficulty with paper and pencil tasks.
That's the funniest.
Yeah. His human figures were unusual appearing. His first figure, a male, was unusually small and drawn at the bottom of the page.
Uh-oh.
It was a snowman-like figure consisting of circles for head and torso with out-of-proportion appendages.
Like what?
And the classic rake-like hands and fingers often drawn by a 4.5-year-old, so there was no fingers, hands, or arms, which is supposed to mean you're, like, mental.
Right, well, it's like a 4-year-old drawing, only he's 9.
Right.
Howard, here's the whole point, man.
A 4.5-year-old would draw like this.
Here's the whole point. Don't you find any of this silly? Don't you think this is like a normal kid?
No.
I
think you're normal.
They wrote down right there because they thought I was weird because I said I wanted to play baseball and
yeah, that was weird. That was,
yeah,
but wait,
that's weird.
Off, but,
every kid thinks that.
Wait a minute. With all the other stuff, maybe even that looked weird.
Hold it. I didn't finish reading all this. His second drawing of a female was expansive, taking approximately 3/4 of the page, and contained unusual details such as circles drawn for elbows on stick-like arms, as well as more complicated but similarly unusual knees. This drawing was also poorly proportioned and it contained transparencies both in the skirt and the knee joints. Casey experienced considerable difficulty writing his name and address. This is significant since the writing of one's name and address is an overlearned task of personal significance.
I was trying something different. You know what I mean? Draw the guy and then you draw the woman.
Right.
What's so weird about that?
Why couldn't you write your name?
Yeah, but did you see you were drawing men in tiny little...
And bottom of the page.
Yeah, and the mother dominant.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You're crazy.
No, I'm not.
And you didn't complete the human body. They say that often shows something. I forget what it shows.
Like what?
That you're incomplete.
Well, I could have told you that.
Yeah.
But why couldn't he write his name?
Stupid. Shut up.
Then I guess they gave him some kind of test called the Bender test.
That's funny.
The Bender was rapidly and quite poorly done. Casey had great difficulty with diamond shapes. The Bender was at least 2 years below age expectancy. Man, that's calling you an idiot.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No.
See, that's the best thing about Casey. He can take this evaluation and make it good.
Here. Casey's, you tell me if this is good, okay? Casey's response to the TAT, whatever that is. TAT contained some unusual themes. There were indications suggesting that he may have difficulty understanding cause and effect relationships. His response to the task requested on the TAT reached the point of skirting the inappropriate. He began a story by stating one day it was Skippy's birthday. He got a violin and he hated it. He threw it at this man. At that point, he was interrupted and told the story was, inappropriate, and it should be a reasonable story. He was provided with directions. Casey continued. He went to the store with it. He tried to sell it so he could get something else. A guy came up to him and said, "I'll buy this for 2 cents." He said, "Okay," and he bought 2 gumballs, and 1 year after that, it was just, I don't know, evidently he had violent stories.
Yes. Always. From the age of 7.
Howard, if you go to
listen. The examiner at this point asked him how the story ended, whereupon Casey replied, Then he broke the violin over his mother's head.
That's not funny.
Dude,
That's
you must have
creative.
hated your mom.
No, I love my mother.
No, you don't. You need to be in therapy.
I do not. Stop.
Look at your leg going there. Why are you so nervous?
You're drawing women three times the size of men. The women are complete, the man isn't.
What?
You're making up stories about the woman getting her, your mom getting her head bashed over the head with a violin.
Dude, I cannot say a bad word about my mother.
But you write it.
Yeah. You can't say it.
That's creative.
You can't say it, but it's there.
That's creative.
Yeah, it is, but
That's
it's
right.
interesting.
You're not killing her, except on paper. Thank
No,
goodness.
that's not true at all.
Yeah. Wow. You're very disturbed.
And we work with him every day. I fear for my life.
Yeah. So then the examiner asked, remember you drew the picture of the woman?
Yeah.
The guy goes, who is that? And he goes, that's a doll and she's dead. And asked to tell more. He goes, she is standing up because she couldn't get put in a grave. When the examiner asked why she couldn't get put in a grave, because she is standing straight up. When the examiner asked what would prevent her from being put in a grave, he stated because every time she would sit up and they couldn't close it because something was wrong with her back. All the rest of the stories he told contained dysphoric content, violence, and other examples of problematic cause and effect relationships.
Wow.
Then I'm looking at the recommendations. Mr. and Mrs. Armstrong, his dad and mom had to go see the psychologist. Now they're in a psychologist because of the dopey kid.
Now you know you failed.
Man, if my old man had to go start seeing a psychologist because of me, he would have killed me.
Oh, forget about it.
My old man would have killed me.
Yeah.
I got to go see...
Shut up.
You got to go see a psychiatrist. Now I have to see a psychiatrist. There's nothing wrong with me.
Get rid of this kid.
Shut up.
You make me...
You just straightened up and been normal real fast.
So
when you get home, I'm going to beat you with a violin.
I'll show you beating with a violin.
I'm going to beat you.
So Howard, you don't think that's just a normal kid with kind of an imagination?
No.
That's what I think. And I think that...
No, you were
the reason why I was...
Casey.
What?
You were asked to do certain things, and you could only do this. You were totally inappropriate.
I don't care. I didn't want to be there.
I'm not even reading all the stuff that it says here. It basically says you're very stupid, but you're good at sports.
Well, that's what one comment was.
Right.
Oh, you like that, huh? You like
Yeah,
that?
that's the only thing we found so far that you're good at. You couldn't even write your name.
No, but I was 9 years old.
Right.
And I think it's so funny. These blowhards think they know everything, but they don't know crap.
Right.
They don't know anything. There's nothing wrong with me.
You're in denial.
I'm in denial because I said I wanted to be a baseball player. Every kid who's 9 years old wants to be a baseball player.
I didn't. I wanted to be a big homo. I wanted to work in the theater.
Well, see, I don't think there's anything wrong with that piece of paper.
You were consumed with harm and death and violence. And
Still is,
so some people are born to be that way. That's the way it is.
I don't think so.
No, I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's funny and it's creative.
All right. Well, good. Be proud of it.
Yeah, it's funny, right?
Sad. Thinks it's funny.
He's
still inappropriate.
Who knows something in this world, Casey?
Me.
That's it. That's all that ever happens. He thinks he knows more than anybody else.
That's right.
Yeah, Brian, go ahead.
You know that's a sign of stupidity.
Hey, Brian, what's up, man?
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey, bro.
Enough of Casey.
Get him off the air?
The guy's a joker.
All right.
Listen,
I'm a joker.
you're very busy today.
Shut up.
You've got a very busy show
Right.
lined up for today, Howard.
Right.
And let's move on.
Yeah, come on. Don't you want to hear a psychiatric evaluation?
We haven't even gotten to that yet.
Listen,
You, sir, have a busy day of whacking your apple bag. Now leave me alone.
All right, thank you.
I'll hear about it.
All right, thank you. All right, this audience has spoken, Casey. You're
Okay,
out.
I'm
Goodbye.
gone.
Goodbye.
Oh, great. Now that guy got a med. Man.
Uh-oh.
We
Gonna
gotta
whack
deal
him.
with him.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. We got a big
I got to say, pal, I've been there a bunch of times. They do have hot trainers.
Yeah?
There. I mean, well, look at Jeff.
Nice one.
Yo, Howard.
Yeah.
I would like to pass some gas now. Can I do that?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus. Go ahead.
Case.
All right, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. No, I lost it because you gave me time.
Girl standing next to you.
I know, but you
That's all right. That's enough.
You made me force it, and I lost
Gross.
it. God damn it! It was a good one too.
You are so gay. You should hear this guy.
Casey could fart in front of a chick and still get laid.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking in the office the other day about, who's made videotapes. And me and John, everybody were asking, if we ever videotaped ourselves having sex, which we hadn't. But I think Casey might have done it.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I can get that. I mean, the guy's in good shape. I could see you do it.
But
You did
who
it?
was in the videotape with him?
God, this was a long time ago, though. Yeah, a couple
Some
times.
whore.
Some whore.
Yeah, no, but...
Some filthy whore.
Nasty whore. Some guy who had a camera.
So you got that tape?
No, you know what? I got so angry.
Some filthy German photographer.
I was tricked. No. I got so angry that I destroyed it, and that
Why?
Because I was mad at the woman, and
she videotaped. You're like a chick.
No. I never wanted to see her again, so I destroyed it. But it was a couple of them.
Was that the chick that had to get the cease and desist against you?
Yeah, well,
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that was one of them.
The chick had to get a cease and desist?
No, well, the old man got involved.
What, a restraining order?
No, the old man came down and had to stay with her because he was concerned.
Well, what were you doing?
What were you doing?
Wait, he didn't like me.
You were
thought I was a
her?
bad influence. Yeah.
No, but what were you...
Hold on. Casey, this is too funny. I'm talking about it. Casey, I guess in college, had a girlfriend, and he was definitely in love with her, and they broke up, and he really, he loved her, and I guess he was calling her a lot to the point where he was scaring her.
No, that's not what happened. She was stalking me. And the old man didn't like it because he thought they were real religious, and they thought that I was Satanist because I didn't like, his religion and stuff like that. I was from the north and all that stuff. So he came down, and I used to get in a lot of fights, and he was concerned about her. And I wasn't stalking nobody, except when I was in high school.
Oh, you did stalk somebody
in high school. Really? Yeah.
Obviously, there's something fairly wrong.
Yeah. What
do you mean you stalked her?
Well, I think every kid in high school has crushes, right?
Right.
So I had a crush on this girl in high school. We were together, and then she went away to school.
Right.
Yeah, and then apparently, didn't like me anymore. So then I always had to, figure out, what is she doing, blah, blah, blah. And then, I was obsessed with it.
So what did you do?
So, there was nonstop calls, letters, checking up, this part. Did you
threaten her like, I'm going to kill you if you're not with me?
If I can't...
No. Well...
What'd you say to her?
When you're young, you don't know how to control that emotion.
That's understandable, yeah.
But,
what did you say to her?
I don't think I ever told her I was going to kill her. But
did you ever say, like, I'm going to, maim you or destroy your face so no one will want you?
No.
Did you say you were going to kill yourself?
I have acid.
No. Well,
and I will throw it in your face.
Threaten her.
Let's just say I was just very aggressive, and I would say bad things.
What would you say?
A dirty C. I would call her a dirty C.
Oh.
Did you ever pin her up against the wall and threaten to hit her?
Never touched her. Never touched the woman.
But did you go and hide and watch her?
It's really weird, the dynamic of the trainer moving closer to Tomas. It's really interesting.
No, but I think, every kid in high school, when this is your first time, you feel something towards somebody, it's strange.
Did you ever hide and watch her?
Do I hide and watch? Oh, you drive by where they live every once in a while. Yeah.
Did you ever go after the guy she was seeing? Did you ever, threaten him?
No, that never happened because I never knew.
Yeah.
Roses are red, violets are blue. If you scream, I will kill you.
Come on, you guys have all done this. The first time, you've all, like you get involved with somebody, your feelings are overwhelmed.
Yeah.
It's just the first time, but then you realize as an adult that it's stupid.
And then they always file a restraining order.
You never got hung up on a broad?
Yes, I did.
See?
But you let her go when she said she wanted to go.
Yeah, that was it. It was the end.
Howard, can I ask Casey a question?
Yeah.
Did you ever write the girl love notes with your own blood?
No, I did that to my friend.
Oh, what?
Dear
I used to do that to my friends, yeah.
What do you mean?
Write them letters in blood.
Your male friends?
Yeah, who did I do that to? No, I did it to a kid I wanted to beat up.
You wrote him a letter in your blood?
Yeah.
What did you say to him? I'm going to kill you?
Yeah. Well, I was going to kill him. This is over, so I can stay at that.
Yeah.
I ran out of blood. I'm using my DNA.
I know, not to her. I never wrote her that.
But how does that teach him a lesson? I mean, it's like you're piercing yourself and writing in your own blood.
Because I was that sick to do it.
I'll fix you.
So how long did you stalk that chick for?
Probably a couple months.
Did she ever say to you, look, stop?
Yeah, she said, but no, I'm trying to blank because I haven't thought about it in so long. I don't think about it.
Was she afraid of you? Did she become afraid?
I'm pretty sure that she probably was. I think she just thought she thought that I was screwed up from the beginning, and you know, when she let somebody in,
she was probably like, Jesus Christ, I've just been with the most good-looking guy on the planet, and he turns out he's mentally ill.
Nuts, yeah.
No, see, in the beginning it's cool.
That sucks. It's like when there have been times in my life where I've gotten really good-looking chicks, and it turns out they're mental.
Yeah, which means you really wouldn't have gotten them if they were sane.
Yeah, and then I go, that drives my self-esteem down lower.
See, I think if I'm with a really good-looking chick, she's mental to begin with, you know.
Right.
No, but I date crazy broads. That's the thing.
Oh, no kidding.
I'm only attracted to crazy broads. I guess that's what it is.
Who isn't?
All right, anyway, this is fascinating, but I do have to say goodbye to the Bally's people.
Yeah, how did they get drawn into that?
Yeah.
Tomas is like, there's a pizzeria I can't stop calling.
Speaking of stalking.
You're not kidding, but I want to thank Tomas and his trainer, Kristen,